76.
Oh, wakey, eggs and bakey.
What's that stuff called, Raymond?
Rompepecho.
Rompopocho.
Yeah, just like that. You listen to DiPietro Rothenberg on the CFP semifinal Thursday. I'm Rick DiPietro.
He's like the eunuch from Game of Thrones.
That's not a compliment. My co-host, Dave Rothenberg.
It's like the foot has gangrene and has to be removed from the ankle down.
Yeah.
And now you get one of those robotic foot.
Our amazing producers. He kept us on the air this morning. The one and only R.J. Santillo.
You go and get a guy's coffee in the morning, and this is what you get.
It was a delicious coffee. How about very handsome today? Have you seen his outfit today?
Talked about it with him, yeah.
Gorgeous. The weapon, Raymond Santiago.
You get a quarter zip.
Yeah, you get a quarter zip.
Thank you, Oprah. Big shout out to the companies. Thank you for getting up with us. You can listen every weekday morning, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on ESPN New York. And now you can see Dave's beautiful face on YouTube. Number to call, 1-800-919-3776.
Let's go to Dave in the car. Dave, you're on.
I'm not a wacko, okay?
Hello?
All right.
If you say so. We got an unbelievable show planned for you today. I work with babies.
Well, RJ, he's done nothing to you.
And he's the size of a baby. Oh, he didn't deserve that. Knicks ended their 4-game losing streak last night at the Garden. Cat bounced back after a tough night in Detroit. 10 points in the fourth quarter. College football playoff semifinals kick off tonight. Michael Irvin's Miami Hurricanes looking at BTA Trinidad Chambliss' Ole Miss Rebels. Danny in studio working the YouTube for us. Very fired up. Say he'd take the 3.5, put his house on it. Problem is he doesn't own a house. Giants coaching search update. Quest for John Harbaugh continues. We have Tim Hasselbeck at 8:30. Song is elite. And as always on Thursday, 7:45, no observations. Did it happen in Florida? RJ's world-famous stuff he missed around 9:15. But before we get to all that, Dave wasn't feeling great to start the week.
I got nothing.
You see,
I got crap.
And I made it pretty clear how I felt.
Well, you're a whiny bee, okay?
That may be true.
My wife was not happy with how I treated Dave.
Yes, I am Cassandra.
Sorry, honey. You sound a little bit different. Unfortunately, it wasn't the only time I acted up. You ever have your cramp up when you puke?
What is
I mean,
We got to draw a line somewhere.
Honest
The line has to be drawn.
I had a real problem. My perineum, it cramped up.
it's that perineum.
Yes, it is. I stand by that pronunciation. You have anything else to say, Dave, before we get started?
Smells like caulk in here.
Great. You like the smell, don't you?
I'm coming back.
Yes.
You can feel it bubbling.
Yeah,
It's bubbling.
I bet it is. And here he is, the one and only. We love him, Dave Rothenberg.
So I got to tell you, we had our meeting yesterday.
Yeah.
The Thursday Open is dead.
It was dead.
It's dead. John said, I don't really love it.
John doesn't like it.
It's a lot of work for you. A lot of work for Raymond. I left the premises yesterday in mourning, thinking about the good times I had with the Thursday Open, the fun moments and all that. I'm driving in today. I was like, we're gonna have to address it. The Thursday Open.
No, you said it the second John said he didn't like it and it was dying, and you said, "Oh, this will be great content."
Yeah,
because you won't let it die.
Don't blame me.
Bringing it back.
But as I'm on my way in today, I'm like, all right, we're gonna have to discuss this. Elephant in the room. I'll give him a hard time. That'll be fun. I walk in today. You guys have your heads together and you're banging out content for the Thursday Open
because I felt guilty.
Uh-huh.
And I know you like it.
I do.
And I didn't want to sit here and defend myself and be called lazy for 4 hours.
Yeah,
so I did it.
That's exactly what would have happened.
Yeah, because we had baseball practice last night at 8:00, and I brought my my iPad, and I was like, you know what?
Really?
I just want to have a nice Thursday. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, you know, you're in for a nice Thursday now.
I was in Stanford taking a nap in my car.
You guys win?
Like a real degenerate, just sleeping right in the front seat. Did we win? What do you think?
I think you did.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Nice. Another win.
Baby. Another win.
So you're the interim head coach.
Right now,
because the regular head coach is on hiatus.
Not hiatus. He was in Florida.
Traveling,
yeah.
Where was he traveling in Florida? During the season?
He goes down there. He's got a place down there. But big birthday.
During the season.
Right, but big birthday celebration. Hey, Rick, no problem. Enjoy your life.
Yeah, I'm sure you can do it, but I don't know. It's his job.
Yeah,
Whatever. But you guys have now gone 2-0.
Oh, yeah, on the road.
So taking the show on the road.
Yep.
And you're 2-0.
Yeah.
Do you think there are rumblings in some media circles?
No.
In the locker room of, hey, psst, guys, no. DiPietro's the coach we know.
No. Boys are buzzing, having a good time.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Had some fun.
Exactly.
A little bit of a slow start, but we figured it out. Yeah.
RJ, I think this is good content for you. I think you will agree with me. So, the main head coach, for some reason, goes away during the season. Fine. He's got a big birthday celebration. Great.
Right.
He leaves the team. Rick is the interim. 2-0 on the road.
Uh-huh.
Tough games. Leads them. do you not believe there at a minimum should be a discussion of we should make the change?
You have to know if you're this coach that when you go away to go on a birthday celebration and the man behind you played in the Olympics for Team USA.
Number 1 pick in the entire draft.
You have to know that this is a possibility.
Right.
And what I'm concerned about is that he would say yes. He turns down no job ever. And that he's at baseball practice. He's in Connecticut.
Right.
He's going to Pennsylvania. He's going to Buffalo. He's going to Canada. Now he's coaching this team. He's coaching that team. He's holding high front office jobs with big-time schools. It's too much.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's too much because he's winning. He's behind the bench, and they win. They win yesterday. They win 2 days ago.
Yep.
His 2-0 as the head coach of this team during this stint. I don't know. This guy, I think it's a massive mistake.
I got a big middle school game coming up on Monday.
Right, I'm sure you'll win that. I mean, he's rolling.
You think the family has reached out by now? Like, hey, Coach Smith, time to get back, buddy.
Yeah, Rick didn't have the word coach like proudly displayed on his arm yesterday.
I did not
for
want that
nothing.
on the jacket. I told them.
But not for no reason.
Did you guys see the sweatshirt, though? The sweatshirt also says coach on it. I hate it.
I love it.
I will say this, though. As much as I love this, I love it.
Yeah.
I love waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's my favorite thing in the world.
I'm sure you love it.
If I didn't love you guys like brothers, like family members, I would probably have been done with this a long time ago. I love coaching.
You love it.
Love it.
It's amazing, isn't
It
it?
is like my favorite thing to do. I did this. So the first game, I did a like my pregame speech, right? Like a keys to the game.
Do you write it out?
No, I just I'll go through my mind what I want to talk about and the points I want to hit, but I'll do and I'm sure when you were coaching, you do the same thing, just like points of emphasis, like things you want to focus on, and then you get into kind of what you want the message of the day is going to be. So I do it in the first game. They cut the ice after the second period, and I come in to go over a couple things on the whiteboard, and they're like, "We're going to get another speech?" It's like, no, you're not going to get another speech.
But they want the speech.
No, but you just had the speech.
They love the speech.
We got a game tomorrow. You'll get another speech.
No, but obviously, and this is another reason this guy, you're a speaker. You're an orator. You know exactly what to say and when to say it. And you obviously made such an impression with the original speech.
Yeah.
They want more.
No, but this was during the same game, though.
Doesn't matter. They want more.
You know what I might do? I might tell them the Chara parachute story so they want no more speeches.
You know what? It's murder them. Dig deep into your bag of tricks and come up with something that's like, we know, Rick. We know. Tell them about your friend that got kidnapped.
Yeah, that's a good one.
In the
I don't
suit
know if that would. I don't want
and
the
got
message.
thrown out of the car.
Resiliency.
Yeah.
Would it bounce back?
Yeah.
This guy got kidnapped.
Have I told you this one, guys? A friend was kidnapped.
They would probably like that.
And as he's driving down the road, opens up the door, hurls himself out of the car. We know. We've heard.
I told them the Vegas shootout story yesterday. That was part of the speech.
Yeah?
Well, just because I was impressed with McDavid. He's the best player in the world, and he took it serious. There's some guys you'll miss, like if you they'll pretend like they're not trying because there's nothing to gain.
Right. So if they don't succeed, well, I wasn't really trying.
Right. I'm
anyway,
like, if this 40-year-old schmuck who hasn't played goalie in 15 years beats me in this, at least I could say I wasn't trying. McDavid was dialed, man, and he was ready. So then I finished the story, whatever the point was, and then we go on the ice and we're ready, and we always come back together before someone breaks us down. And I was like, you know what the problem I have with you guys is? No one person even asked me because I didn't finish the story. What happened? No one kid was like, well, what happened? Did you? I was like, I'll tell you what happened. I beat McDavid.
Yeah, you did.
Now let's go.
Let's go. And then you bust through the door.
Let's go.
Yeah. RJ, you think this other coach, he can't take the center stage and tell about a time he stopped Connor McDavid in a shootout?
He's probably trying to figure that out right now. What adversity am I overcoming?
Right.
I'll tell you what.
And once in high school,
Delta Flight 4206. I'm sitting in Fort Lauderdale waiting to come back to you guys. Delayed. What did I do?
I de-iced the plane.
I get out there myself. It's not looking good for this guy.
Maybe I tell him the story about when my perineum got...
Tell him, please.
And then they're like, that's not how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Idiot.
I love the way, my perineum. I said, that's not how you pronounce it. Yes, it is.
My perineum, it cramped up.
It's not perineum.
That's my favorite part. It's not perineum. That and I was listening to the drops yesterday at baseball practice, and the Ray sent me like 50 drops, and someone was talking to me, and I had my earbud in, and they couldn't really tell what I was doing, but I was listening, and I played the clip I used for you when you're talking about the foot falls off.
It's like the foot has gangrene.
A robotic foot.
It has to be removed from the ankle down.
Yeah.
And now you get one of those robotic foot. Now you get one of those robotic foot.
I started dying laughing.
Yeah, that's not great. So how about this yesterday? So you're busy. You're up at Stanford. So you had a hockey game and then a baseball practice? Yeah. Oh, my God. So we have this meeting yesterday after the show. We go, show, meeting. Like, all right, I'm going to get home. I need a nap. Yep. I'm shot. I'm exhausted. Walk in the house, little after noon. Ben's sitting there. I go, what's up, bud?
Oh, he's not back at school yet.
No, not yet. He goes back Monday.
Oh.
I go, what's up, bud? He goes, so I was supposed to hit with my buddy. He canceled on me. Can you go with me? Throw me some BP? I was like,
what a nice little moment.
I said, are you kidding?
Stop.
I said, I got what do you look? I said, I got to take Alex to a training session this afternoon.
Yeah.
I said,
you're driving
I had like a 2.5 hour window I could relax. Yeah. And he goes, Dad, I really need you to go. I said, fine.
Nice.
So I go, can I get half an hour to lie down? Fine, take half an hour. Then at like 28 minutes, he's walking.
Yeah.
You almost ready? You be ready? Yeah. So we go, right? So first I just toss him the ball. I puts it on the tee. He's hit it. Go on the other way. Fine. They go, all right, go behind the screen.
Yep.
I go, I'm terrified, man.
He's going to kill you.
He hits the ball 105 miles an hour.
You would die. Yep.
So it's a professional baseball facility. So I'm like, oh, man. I was like, I'm going to do it, but I'm terrified.
Did you graduate to the machine at some point?
Yes, okay. I did. So one of the guys that works there goes, do you want me to do it? Do you want me to throw him some BP? I was like, would you? He goes, yeah. So he's ringing the ball off the side. I mean,
scary, man.
It's terrified. And then they brought out the machine, and I
that's much easier.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just because, I mean, you are exposing yourself
and
for a second.
Like 11 feet away. Yeah. Terrified.
I went like 5.
Oh, yeah.
I went 5 straight games where I got hit with the ball every warm-up.
So the guy that owns the facility goes, you want a helmet? I was like, no, I don't want to. I want
catcher's gear.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this.
Oh, that's nice, though. It really is.
It was a nice moment.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was a nice moment.
It's funny, though, kids, so they're not going to grow out of that, where they just, like, they wear you down. Like, when you say, hey, just, can I finish dinner? And then it's like 2 bites in there.
So then I get home, had a little time to relax, but I'm tired. I'm exhausted, right? I want to watch the Knicks game. Sherry makes dinner. We have dinner. Hey, Dad, both of them. You know what'd be great? Let's have a ping pong tournament. Like I was like, I'm not a toy.
It's unlimited energy.
I don't want to have a ping pong tournament. Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you do. So guess what? Ping pong tournament.
Yeah, I came home. So I got home, and we'll get into sports, I promise. I came home yesterday from the game, all excited, exhausted still, just because I had right from here to Stanford after our big time meeting, and I walk into the door, and I get like right off the side of the face, boom. I was like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
Rocco's running around. My mother-in-law bought him a Spider-Man glove.
Oh God!
That shoots the web.
So you got hit
right in the side of that. He's like standing there waiting for me. He's like, poof.
Great. Welcome home, Dad.
Oh, thanks, Nana.
Yeah.
Thanks for that one.
Welcome home, Dad. So I got to tell you, I'm so excited, and now I'm nervous.
Now you're petrified.
Now I'm nervous because the one team that I've heard from numerous people be very wary of is Miami. That's the team I've heard. Now I don't know what's true. Apparently, there's a guy, somebody Dunn, RJ. Do you know this guy? Like the big Buffalo Bills reporter. He said, what?
No.
Tyler Dunn.
Tyler Dunn.
Not Warwick.
He goes, he's not going to Buffalo.
No.
Right? That's what this guy says.
Yeah, I love how they say that though.
I'm not saying it's true.
The owner loves McDermott, but what happens if they get beat up by Jacksonville?
All I'm saying is now I'm in that waiting period.
Yeah.
You know, like you're like a girl and you reach out and you try to promote that relationship or go on a date, whatever, and you have that waiting period.
Send her naked photos.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Right. And you have that waiting period. Now we're in the waiting period. Now I'm nervous.
Yep.
Very nervous. And I still think it's going to happen, but I think what's now happened is, tell me if you agree, disagree, is that if you wind up with Stefanski, it'll be like,
you'll be disappointed.
Oh, yeah. You just got Kevin Stefanski. Where 5 days ago, you'd be like, great, I like Stefanski. I'm excited by Stefanski.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think you would have been excited by Stefanski. I would have been excited by Stefanski, but I think there would be a group of Giants fans that weren't thrilled with Stefanski, just like there would be maybe a larger group of Giants fans that wouldn't have been pumped with Mike McCarthy. But I think that John Harbaugh, for the most
moves the needle for
majority
almost everybody.
Yeah, but I think everyone in that building. Like, I know this is something that frustrates the hell out of you sometimes. It's like, well, hey, Dave, it's not always just about winning. There are there are different places.
Relationship things.
Exactly
yes.
right. But for everyone in that building, if you have a job in that Giants building right now, selling season tickets, whatever you're doing, the idea of getting John Harbaugh makes your job so much easier.
Yes.
So much easier.
Yes. And but now we're in that. Okay, he's not going to interview with them till next
No,
week.
I know. So what are you waiting for?
And then you hear people, well, I mean, Stefanski might just lay down the law if he needs to have an answer. I mean, I don't know that's going to happen. These things take time.
But not only Stefanski, though. I was thinking about the other side of this. What about the other teams, though? Right? Stefanski comes here, has a nice time. This is the job I'd like. No, we'd like to wait because we're waiting on John Harbaugh.
We're going to do our full due diligence.
He wants to wait because he's seeing what else opens up potentially. And then all of a sudden, Stefanski meets with Tennessee or Stefanski meets with
and you
Atlanta.
lose him.
Well, but then they're like, those teams are like, no, we're not playing this game.
Right.
We want you. You got to tell us because we're not waiting around. You're our number one choice.
Correct.
And then he takes that job, and now Harbaugh ends up somewhere else.
Right.
And now you're
from you. Not from the Giants fan base. And by the way, 800-919-3776. Phone lines are open. We're going to talk about this. We'll get to the Jets. We'll get to the Knicks a little bit. You know what we do. Observations. Did it happen in Florida? Hasselbeck. I'll tell you guys off the air about another guest we could potentially have. But
today?
Yeah, today.
Oh,
I think so.
I like that.
I'll tell you on there if you want.
No, I like.
You like a little side piece? Yeah.
A little under the desk action?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So if the Giants wind up with Stefanski, you think that's good?
Mm-hmm.
Harbaugh, you think home run?
Great.
McCarthy?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you wind up with in your mind, one of those three, you've done well.
Right, man.
No?
Yeah, in my mind.
Okay. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to the Giants fan base. I'm talking to you.
There would be still a sense of disappointment. Just because of, what was being reported the second he got fired was, you back channel wise, Joe Shane, has reached out to his agent. He likes the Giants. He likes Jackson Dart. So for that not to work out all of a sudden, it'd be like the example you brought up, where there's a girl you like.
Yeah.
She's now single. You've heard from buddies or her friends that she really likes you. So you get your hopes up, and then all of a sudden she picks someone else, and you get stuck with your second choice.
And it happens.
And that
it
sucks.
happens. But I think now we have gotten ourselves into the position where it's almost like Harbaugh, but it's Harbaugh or now you've lost the offseason.
I know. But I think so ultimately you'll be in a good spot. Once that rejection wears off, you'll realize, okay, we still did pretty well.
But I was thinking about this in my head. It's like, all right, go around the NFL. And someone said to me, this is a top 5 coach in the NFL, John Harbaugh. Like he's a great head coach. And I'm starting to think, hey, you know what? He might be. So you go around the NFL, how many coaches right off the bat, you're like, I'd take that guy. Andy Reid, you would take Andy Reid. But how many are there? Maybe his brother?
Right now?
Yeah, now.
I think that you would take
Would you take Sean Payton over him?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. If you have a quarterback, yeah. For this situation, Jackson Dart, pair him with Sean Payton. What Sean Payton's done with Bo Nix, who I don't think is as good as Jackson Dart.
He's not.
I would take him. I think there's a lot of people right now at the moment, especially with what you have, pieces-wise defensively, would take Mike McDonald and what he's done with Seattle.
I think you could argue Kyle Shanahan,
Sean McVay.
Johnson. Now, Ben Johnson doesn't have the skins on the wall, right? Harbaugh's been doing this forever. Mike Tomlin, if he's still employed, a week from now. But I don't know, top 5, but he's certainly an upper echelon coach in the NFL.
He's been in Baltimore for 18 seasons. That doesn't happen, especially now.
And has had 3 losing seasons, 2 of them 8-9.
Right, and I'm actually shocked that they made this decision. Like usually, you let the emotion kind of subside, and then cooler heads prevail. Like we blow the first game, right? That's a game you should win 100 times out of 100 times. You blow that one, get off to a 1-5 start. Was it 1-5 their start?
Who? The Giants?
The Ravens were 1-5.
The Ravens were 1-5. Yes.
Defense was horrendous.
Brutal.
Right? Quarterback's in and out. He's hurt, missing practice, and finally defense comes back, and you still have a makeable field goal to win the division, and then who knows what happens?
Right.
Lamar's back.
Well, and so is Harbaugh. There's no way that they get in.
No chance.
And Harbaugh's out.
Well, but unless when you took a step back as the owner and recognized that the quarterback is more important than the coach, and he's going to have he's going to be here longer potentially than the head coach. Because at some point, right, 18, 19, 20, how many more years are you going to be here?
Right.
And there's a relationship inside that building with the quarterback and the offensive coordinator that doesn't make sense right now, and the head coach isn't willing to move off of that. What am I going to do? Especially when I'm going to invest the kind of money I'm about to invest in Lamar Jackson. Because if you look at what his cap hit is, if they don't readjust this deal,
it's insane.
It's over $70 million.
Yeah, I think it's like $74
million.
million
They're not doing that. So you got to make a choice.
Right. And they chose the quarterback over the coach. That's the right choice.
That's 100% the right choice. Unless you're going to move off of him. And you're not going to move off of Lamar Jackson.
He's a 29-year-old quarterback who, when he's right, is the top 3 quarterback in football.
And the only question is he wasn't right this season.
No way.
No. And in the postseason, he hasn't
And even
been,
not being right, he did numerous times in the fourth quarter, gave you a chance to win that football game.
Right, but this is what happens, though. I mean, just in general, it's kind of like what we talked about the other day. If Dante Moore decides to go back, you've seen it how many times? He could be the first overall pick. He could be the second overall pick. He goes back, and then everyone spends the entire season nitpicking all the things that he doesn't do well. Right? The more you see him, well, he doesn't do this well. He doesn't do that well. And so Harbaugh, 18 seasons, and now you'll hear, why are you taking a knee there? You should have ran the ball.
Listen, he's not infallible.
No,
he
I know,
still makes mistakes.
You start nitpicking, like he didn't have this kind of success. It's like, okay, he's in the same spot for 18 seasons. He won a Super Bowl. He's had 3 losing seasons.
Right. He's
Lamar
been to
won
how many championship games?
2 MVPs under him. Like, come on, man. Like,
he's terrific.
How many coaches stick around for 18 seasons?
The one thing that the Giants have, well, Buffalo does as well, I guess, is the quarterback.
Do you know how hard it is to deal with a new locker room every season for 18 seasons and still have your message heard?
Yeah, and ultimately have respect of the locker room?
It's almost impossible.
Well, he's done it. Two guys in that division have done it.
Just think about that. Like, I mean, go in different places. Like, you'll build up this repertoire of things you can go to, stories you can go to, messages that you can deliver. At some point, like, these guys are hearing the same messages over and over after 18 seasons. Like, going from, one job here for 5 years, going to another. Like, that's fine. Like, you can make that work. But 18 seasons?
It's a long time.
Like, what Tomlin's doing 19 seasons?
It's amazing. Andy Reid is up to, 13?
It's unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
And then just to have the success, the continued success that these guys are having. And, yeah, listen, I mean, Pittsburgh, are they getting sick and tired of just not having losing seasons? Yeah, I get it. Like, when you've been as good as they've been consistently, we're dealing with the same thing with the Knicks. It's kind of like, okay, just get us through the regular season because we know we're going to be good, and let's see what happens in the postseason. They want to win playoff games. I completely understand that. But there is to not have a season where you just had like injuries, whatever it is, derail you and just have a bad season.
Right, and also you don't really have a quarter. Like you're makeshifting every single year for quarterback.
Well, exactly, because you're good. Right? I mean, you tried with Kenny Pickett. That doesn't work.
You're too good.
You can't
you're not bad enough to be able to get the quarterback. So, all right, let's break. A lot of phones to get to, 800-919-3776. We'll hear from Ian O'Connor. He was on the K Show. We'll hear from Gary Myers. Our buddy was on DHR yesterday afternoon. Just kind of the breakdown of where we are with John Harbaugh and all the others. And then your buddy Mike Tannenbaum was on Bart Carlin yesterday.
I saw him on the Dan Patrick Show. He was like a white undershirt.
Yeah.
He just looked just disheveled.
Really?
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
Everywhere.
All right, so let's break. We'll come back. A lot to do. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
Hey, it's Michael K. Not sleeping? Well, it could be your mattress. That's why I always recommend my friends at PC Richard & Son. At PC Richard & Son, they don't just sell you a mattress. Their experts use a 4-step mattress fitting process so that your new bed fits you perfectly. They guarantee it. Top brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. And in-home delivery on any mattress $199 and up is free. So do what I do. Get to PC Richard & Son and for your new mattress. Free delivery excludes Manhattan.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets, so go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Talk about stepping up. Bang! Bang! It's time to level up your game. Introducing the all-new ESPN app. All of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments.
The electricity is palpable.
Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you could put your knowledge to work on the events that matter to you. Prediction Markets isn't just sports. It's the Fed rate decision, your favorite award show, and so much more beyond the playing field. Trade events with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Today is Thursday. Are you excited for the college football tonight?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited just for today, tomorrow,
the weekend. This is the great 5-day run, right?
It is.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday of college football.
Good math there.
Well, I mean, I use my
I don't know
fingers.
if you needed to use. I mean, it's 5 days.
Okay.
Thursday to Monday.
Well, I didn't know in my head Thursday. So Thursday, Monday, 5 days.
Yeah.
Really? Right. Immediately, Thursday, Monday, 5 days.
That's not something that crosses my mind.
Right. So do you look at me differently because I was
No.
like Thursday, Friday,
No.
Saturday, Sunday,
Are
Monday?
we serious?
Are
we serious?
You're clearly on a different plane of
He's a genius.
cognitive thinking right
He
now.
doesn't know body parts, but if you start breaking down day to day, all of a sudden.
RJ, please.
Yeah, this is tough.
Tell me.
It feels like 5 days. Would it, like if you were to just have to throw a number out there, would you say 4?
Well, I didn't know.
You got 2 days in the weekend. It's Thursday, Friday, and Monday.
Okay,
You
but
need to- you wanna take your socks off?
if I would have said 2 days on the weekend,
You don't even have to.
Friday, Thursday, Monday.
But you know what
that's
that
fine.
is? That's the sign of a guy who has to plan everything all the time, and he's constantly looking ahead. So he doesn't think
I don't
about
plan
it.
anything,
It's,
really.
it's just, it's
Because
just.
John asked me about vacation again, and I want to punch him in the face.
It's
yesterday.
a reflex. It's, the same thing as you don't have to do research on where a guy went to school. It's just in there.
It's just in there.
Yeah.
At some
Sorry.
point, you guys are going to have to settle the vacation thing, though, because
No.
It's
I'm
a
not.
real problem.
he's
for
so
you.
he's so skittish with the way he brings it up because he'll try to bury it in the meeting. He tries to find like a real low point, like, hey, fellas,
Have you thought about vacation?
and then just
And then he gets attacked. No.
if you say it again, I'll leave.
And then you try the whole day's hostage for him.
That's all. But I'm trying to let you save money to just give me a rest day.
Yeah, but
Please.
That's it.
Sam Presti's demanding
Please.
picks.
That's all I'm trying to do.
Please.
You're-
You are not trying to save anybody money.
Yes, I am.
You can, please.
Again, he's hiding behind something virtuous. It's not. No,
But you're-
there's no virtue
Sam
to this.
Presti, which is what you consider yourself, you're demanding picks from teams that don't have picks. They can't just generate them from nowhere.
Did he not admit by the time I wore him down that he did have picks? He just doesn't want to give me those picks.
He does have a secret war chest of
Thank
power.
you.
Stop it with I'm doing it because I'm trying to save money.
I am.
No, I mean, nothing could be further from
You
the
can't
truth.
put a price tag on time.
You're doing it because you want more days
Yes.
off.
So I don't
Not
have a
because
nervous
you're trying
breakdown.
to save anybody money.
Well, I think it's a byproduct of it.
No. That's what
doesn't
you're
sound like
using
an-
because you think that's how you can weaponize the situation.
Right, but that doesn't sound like an enticing deal.
No one has weaponized days off like him.
I need them.
In any workplace ever.
I need them.
Yeah.
You
Listen,
don't
I
need
get
them.
it. I do need them.
Yeah, right.
I'm
It's a
not like
refresh.
a prostitute. I'm like a days off. Oh, please. Hey, you want some days off, man?
That's more of a dealer than a product.
No, whatever.
What prostitute talks like that?
I mean, you know what?
You need some boobies, man.
He's got a trench coat.
But if
The good
you
ones.
Okay.
the really good ones.
I don't know
Hey,
where you're heading.
You want me to undo another button, man?
They were like just like that.
But if Rick walked out of here and there was a guy behind a corner,
Oh yeah.
hey buddy, you want some days off?
Yeah. Oh,
He'd follow
You'd never see him again.
Again.
You'd never
No.
see him again. It'd be like candy for the way they lure kids, right?
Oh, yeah.
It'd be like candy for him. He'd be in the van. They'd be gone.
Yes.
They'd be over the GW. Like, where'd Rico? They offered him days off. He's gone.
His last scene entering a white van.
Yeah,
He'd be going
right.
willingly, though. He'd be hanging out the window, be like, I found the days off.
Yeah.
Yes.
They'd be like, just put this over your head. Okay.
Whatever you need.
Yeah.
I get days off. Yeah.
You get one phone call. Hey, Cass, guess what? I found 7 days off.
I won't see you guys for a while, but I got days off.
That's right. I won't see you for months, but when I come back, I won't have to work. All right, so Ian O'Connor on the K Show yesterday.
Okay.
I love Ian, by the way.
I know you do.
He's terrific.
Mm-hmm.
We developed a nice bond when I was doing Sunday mornings at 2 Penn. We were over there.
Yeah.
And I was doing 7 to 9. Then he would do 9 to 11.
Oh, so you'd see him all the time.
Yeah, he would come in. We'd have that like 5-8 minutes of crosstalk, and he's a great guy. RJ, you would agree with that, right? I don't know why you're laughing, but you would agree that Ian is a great guy. Why are you laughing?
I was just telling Rick, it's a nice backstory that we're getting here.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, I don't need this.
Ian's great.
No, you shut up.
You got any story about Ian with the parachute?
No, I don't. But once Ian was held hostage in a car, jumped out as it was going 50 miles an hour on the highway.
Ian's fantastic.
No, you shut up.
He is.
No, I don't care.
I used to help him out a little bit on the weekends.
Whatever. Well, you know what? He hated you. He used to tell me all the time. You know, I like everybody, but you know who I hate? RJ.
Yeah, I don't think Ian O'Connor's capable
of
hate.
You know why he said it? Because you challenged him with hair. Because Ian has beautiful hair, and you think you have better hair, and for that reason, and that reason alone, he hates you.
Well,
was this ever expressed?
To me?
Well, Ian's much taller than me. He's a much more complete package.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree. He has height and he has hair.
Oh.
Anything else you want to tell us about him? Where was he born?
I don't know.
You want to go back any before 2 Penn? Is there any other times?
I don't need to do this. You know what? We have a meeting today.
I thought
after
it was
the
really
show.
nice the way you told the story before we played the actual cut. It's nice.
You know what? We have a meeting today after the show. I have so many questions.
No, you don't.
I'm going. I'm going to start to write questions during the break.
There's no chance.
Also, Sam, I'd like to know. Yeah,
I'll be via Zoom.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you're going to be there for every single one of my questions.
I put my parking 10.
Sam, I also was thinking about this. Can you? I don't feel like you elaborated enough. Give me more. I don't have anything till noon.
I said, listen, Paul, get that thing revved up. 10:05. I'm out. Yep.
Nope.
So I said to him,
nope.
Just text car.
Who's Paul?
My guy.
Oh. Yeah. I thought your guy was like Jesus or something.
No, Israel.
Israel, yeah.
He takes me in the morning. Paul. Afternoon.
Yeah.
Paul's
Well, get in touch with Paul and tell him I'll need the car around 11:30 this morning. Because Dave's got questions.
I might take one of those Ducatis. See ya.
Uh-huh.
Well, those guys are Rick is their highest priority. They're getting rich off him.
They're stealing his money.
No, that place, buddy, that place is packed. You can't even get. They turn people away. It's that crowded. At $70 a pop.
$70. Please, can I park here for $70?
You can't get
I'll
out.
park on my face for $70 a pop.
That's cheap in some circles for what you're talking about.
What's wrong with you?
I wouldn't yell that too loud in a public place.
Get back to your Ian O'Connor story. That was so riveting. But this special bond that you created.
We're friends.
When you were working 7 to 9 at 2 Penn. I like story time.
So, all right. You laying down the gauntlet?
I'm not laying down anything.
No.
I don't tell
is
my
that what we're
story.
doing?
I don't tell my stories anymore.
No, that's fine.
I haven't told the parachute story in forever.
It's open season. I'm just saying.
Here we go.
It's open season.
Here we go.
Not on you, Raymond, because you're a good human, even though you're not paying any attention to me right now. On you and on you. Open season.
2 Penn was a great location.
You know what? I don't hear from you.
And then was there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Penn? You need to count that one too?
Did it go from Thursday to Monday?
Yeah.
You're in one today.
Let me see how many days that is.
Oh, I don't want to say this, but your open was.
You love the open.
I say that to just coddle you. It was dead. It was not great.
You just killed it.
I didn't kill it.
It's dead.
No, you won't get rid of it.
It is dead.
Yeah, you want to get rid of it because you're lazy.
No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
You rattled him yesterday.
Who?
We all
The open was dead.
Yeah, we all walked out thinking it was done. I didn't even.
RJ wants it dead.
No, he doesn't.
I don't want it dead.
No, he doesn't. Don't put words in his mouth. He loves the open.
Whatever I want. Can we just pretend it's dead?
We were giving you that offshoot.
Yeah.
It's guilt.
It was.
You would have had one day of getting crushed. Every Thursday, I would have come on and be like, man, I wish there was an open. There's
Every
not.
Thursday.
Every
It
single
wouldn't
one.
have stopped.
For perpetuity.
Because you're relentless.
Yeah.
And you know I have guilt.
I know.
Yeah.
And I use it against you.
What about me screams lazy to you? Not laziness. It's just lack of time.
And effort.
Effort.
It's fine.
Have you heard you're open? It's Monday. We're not dead. And then you just read that this is what's going on today. That's not an open.
That was pre-Harbaugh, Dave, though.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
now,
that's it.
now
Now he's
that I
bubbling.
got Harbaugh on the docket,
Right now he's
potentially,
bubbling.
Very bubbly.
Talking about robotic foot.
That's funny. All right, Ian O'Connor, we're good friends.
Oh, yeah.
I can get into it again. I won't. He expects, this is yesterday, he expects Harbaugh to take this job.
I do know that the New York Giants are, if not at the top of his list, and I think they are at the top of his list, but they're certainly really close to the top of his list in the worst-case scenario for Giants fans. And I think the Giants have to win this meeting. We talk about winning the press conference. Joe Schoen and ownership need to win this meeting with John Harbaugh, and if they do, I think he'll be the next head coach of the Giants.
All right, so if Ian is telling us he's going to get the job unless they screw it up, if he doesn't get the job, now you can kind of connect the dots. They screwed it up, and now people are going to be very upset with this.
Yeah, but I don't even know if that's fair, though.
Well, that's what he just said.
Well, I know it's what he said, but that's someone that's not inside the building. I think that's your biggest fear. I think it's why you didn't necessarily want Joe Schoen back, is because you were afraid that there would be a qualified coach, the guy you wanted, that didn't necessarily want to work with Joe Schoen, and they wouldn't come off of that, and it would cost you the coach. I don't think that's going to be the case with John Harbaugh. I mean, if they want him as much as it sounds like they want him, and they prioritize that,
right,
it doesn't matter what John Harbaugh asks outside of for ownership. You're going to say, okay.
I mean, you're going to go crazy, but if he says, listen, I need my own GM, I don't trust Joe Schoen. If we have one bad season, which I won't because I'm terrific, but if we have one bad season, now I'm tied to this guy? No. I don't want that. But you think about the positive things the Giants have to offer. They're a stable franchise. Like I know they've stunk. I'm not arguing that.
I mean, there is some questions as to what happens up at the very top.
But I'm sure that's part of the
I would imagine
conversations
so.
that they're going to have. But as far as like giving coaches, GMs a fair shake,
right?
I mean, too fair, some would say. And I think the thing that separates them from almost any one of these teams that have openings is the quarterback.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, it feels like after what you've seen over the last couple of years, how quickly things can turn around with the right coach and some of the right decisions during the offseason. Have you seen it you just saw it with the Patriots, you see it with Jacksonville, you've seen it with the Chicago Bears. Like, I mean, I'm sure John Harbaugh looks at the situation and the talent and says to himself, hey, I can have that kind of effect with this team. But I also recognize that I'm sure John Harbaugh and his agent are well aware of, maybe what they saw on Hard Knocks with Joe Schoen.
I'm sure they are.
Or some of the videos now that are circulating where it's like Joe Schoen has made it a point to be like, hey, coaching staff, this is your guy. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not working with someone that's going to play the blame game. And then while I'm on the field coaching, I got him up in the suite talking to ownership about how I'm not doing a good job. I'm not doing that.
I agree. And maybe he says to the Marriott contingent, I'm not taking the job.
I'll tell you right now. The reason why, and I know people get frustrated with it, it feels like an old boys club where this guy gets a job and then this is assistant and this is assistant and everywhere he goes he's got those same people working because of trust. That's it. Those guys trust that you got my back. My message is going to be your message and there's no in-house fighting. You're not trying to stab me in the back.
Well, look at the Giants. Look at Wink Martindale and Brian Dable and how
was a mess.
Disastrous it's been.
The building's been a mess.
Yes.
And to GM, too, like separating himself from them.
It has to be fixed. It has to be fixed now, and I don't think there's any better way to fix it than bring in John Harbaugh. 800-919-3776. A lot to do. An observation. Did it happen in Florida? It's a busy Thursday, and then the great 5-day pack of wonderful football days starts tonight. It's DNR with you. You can count. It's 5 on ESPN New York.
Hey, sorry I missed you. Your call is very important to me. Just not as important as the New Jersey Lottery's Green Ball promotion being back on Pick 3 evening drawings. See, if the green ball's drawn, that's a free second chance to win? So, yeah, you get it. It's only through February 1st, though, so try me after then.
Must be 18 or older to buy a lottery ticket. Please play responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. For game odds and promotion details, visit njlottery.com/pick3.
Hey, football fans, picture this. You bet on your favorite player to score the first touchdown in the game, but his teammate scores instead. If this happens, BetMGM wants to give you another chance at the end zone. With BetMGM's Second Chance promotion, you'll get your stake back if your first touchdown scorer scores second instead.
Really?
That's right. Bet on any pro football player to score the first touchdown of the game. If you're right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. With BetMGM's second chance offer, you have a chance to keep the fun going after the first player crosses the goal line. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards paid back in unrestricted withdrawable funds. Gambling problem? In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood Prediction Markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of New Jersey is offering buy one, get one 50% off and every day 0% financing. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends January 31st, 2026.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage, no medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HAWK to 321-321 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HAWK to 321-321. That's HAWK to 321-321.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
In the city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports, ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York.
I love this song.
That's a great song.
Love it. It is nice.
Good
really job, Raymond.
It's a great song. Raymond is on point today.
Outside of the last little conversation we had, I mean, he's been.
Well, that conversation was awkward.
Yeah. Well, because I don't think he thought you were going to get it. And then
it's not about getting it.
And then you answered it, and he's like, yeah, I was right.
Yeah, that was very strange.
Because I thought it was like a trick question.
Well, no, he's like, who? Because I was looking last night, the ages of the coaches in the NFC postseason, they're babies.
Yes.
LaFleur is the oldest at, what, like 46? It's
and McDonald's in his 30s.
Right. McVay's still in his 30s, right?
Which is crazy.
Is McVay ever going to turn 40 years old?
It doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't
feel like.
I mean, he could win his second Super Bowl before 40 years old.
It's amazing. It just speaks to how young he was when he got the job.
Right. He
Yeah,
wasn't in his 20s when he got the job.
Well, no, he'll be 40 in end of January. He's born 1986.
Oh my God, I was 13 in 1986. But think of what he's accomplished.
I know. How long he's been doing it? Sean McVay. Let me get to his record.
Yeah. I think he was probably higher, like 32.
31.
30. He's had this job for 9 years.
Yeah, 2017, 31 years old, went 11-5, followed that up with 13-3. He is 92-57. And he is 8-5 in the playoffs.
Like Shanahan's a baby. And not only are they all babies, but it feels like they've been here forever. Like LaFleur is, 46 now? It feels like he's been there for a long time.
He hasn't turned 40 yet. He's been coaching for 9 years.
Right. This guy's, he's 39. It feels like he's been there forever. And 9 years is a long time in one spot.
And then he was talking about retiring.
Right. Canales is, RJ's crush. He looks unbelievable.
He loves him.
Yeah.
That's a handsome man.
Very handsome. He's done a good job with that team, too. I mean,
I'm seeing a lot of people taking the Panthers in the points right now.
You might take that.
I don't know.
I think there's a chance. No? You have your 3 games dialed in,
You
right?
know how my father-in-law feels about the Panthers right now.
Don't let your father-in-law sway what you do.
He's one of my my pick experts.
He's one of your confidants?
Yeah.
I could use him.
No.
What do you mean no? Well, it's not fair. RJ,
have him.
It's not fair he has a whole team.
Find your own confidant.
No. RJ, I didn't know he had a whole team of people. That's not right.
That's what he has.
You know what? I want Fortenbaugh. I'm gonna. Carlin is very tight with Fortenbaugh. I'm gonna get that number. I'm gonna reach out to him. I'm gonna get a little help in the postseason. It's not right.
I mean, you could seek whatever help you need, but you know he has a conglomerate.
I didn't realize he had like people all over in every walk of life that give him advice on his picks.
We have a meeting after the show. He'll probably ask Sam about his thoughts on.
Well, I have a lot of questions for Sam, so that's gonna be a good, solid, long hour and a half meeting.
I like to have boots on the ground. I like to have a person in every city.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel about your team this week? I'll make my picks that way.
RJ, you have your picks ready to go?
I do not.
You don't know what you have no idea.
I mean, I have an idea, but I do not like when the field of games to choose boils down to 6. That's hard.
You're taking the Niners though, so you got 2 games to pick. That's it.
I don't think he is.
I don't know.
The Niners.
No,
I don't know about that.
I don't think
I
that's
got no
true.
respect for him if he's not taking the Niners.
Why? Because you just took the Bills against your Jets.
Well, it's different.
Why is it different?
Because he's getting.
So if he takes the Niners,
he's getting points.
I understand. So are you. If he takes the
RJ
Niners,
just said RJ just came in here and talked about how much you regretted not taking that game. I was less than a touchdown.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
I'm
if
a
he
big
takes
Mr.
the Niners
guy.
and they lose, so now he has the pain of having taken his team and they lose in the postseason, and he also lost the game.
But that's not his fault. He doesn't think they're going to win. He's just taking the 4.5 points.
Yeah, but
it seems disrespectful.
Listen, could they win? Of course they could. There are so many injuries. They were playing a guy at linebacker they claimed off the Broncos practice squad 3 weeks ago. Ricky Pearsall, I think.
Is there anyone more injury prone than Ricky Pearsall?
No, I don't think so. I think the retweaking of his knee is more serious than we've heard.
He didn't practice again.
I don't think he's playing.
Neither did Trent Williams.
And that's not great either. So I think I said to you guys off the air like a month ago, the Niners will probably have to go on the road wild card weekend, and I would take them blind with the points. So
you said that.
That was assuming though. That was like 4 or 5 players ago. We're down to players that weren't even on the team a month ago.
You're in first place. You got a 2-game lead. The very least you should support your team. If you lose, you lose.
Don't let him bully you. You take who you want to take.
See,
he can't finish last though.
See here,
right?
No,
so if he wants to take the Niners, but he still wants to win,
see,
he has got 8 games on you.
The pillars.
I'm not talking about that.
The pillars of my picks, the foundation of which I make my picks, are not available in the playoffs. There's no Joe Burrow. The Niners are all beat up. I can't pick against Brady Cook anymore. I'm kind of starting from scratch.
But you believe in Kyle Shanahan.
Of course I do.
Right.
I love that man.
I mean, who do you like better, him or Nick Sirianni?
It's not about who you like better. Who's right now?
Who do you like better, Robert Saleh or the Eagles offensive coordinator who gets his house egged by fans?
Well, here's the other spin on that though, is that Shanahan has gone up against Fangio, I think 4 times and never scored more than I believe 19.
It was funny. Peter Schrager said that he gets phone calls from
You're
coaches.
a big Peter Schrager guy.
Well, just because he's tied in, like he's buddies with McVay, he's buddies with Shanahan, like he's with the best coaches in the league, and he said Fangio is the guy that keeps those coaches up at night. Is what he said. Almost, I think it was his direct quote.
Well, I mean, listen, I think it's a
Fangio's that
big
good.
reason they won the whole thing last year.
He has answers.
He's been that guy for years.
He has answers for that defense. That Shanahan, McVay, LaFleur. Yeah, it concerns me a lot.
It should concern you. What would you, the one, obviously taking out the Rams-Panthers game, what would you say is the one game you have the most confidence in this week? Like, this team will win. You can't take the Rams.
Houston.
Really? So then you'd have to take Houston.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking at the other games. I mean, could the Chargers beat New England?
You know the funky thing about that game is, now I know it's a playoff game, not a regular season, so the stat doesn't apples to apples apply. What day, since we're talking about days of the week, what day of the week is that game on?
What game are we talking about?
Steelers-Texans.
Monday.
You remember the stat about Tomlin? When's the last time he lost on Monday night?
They never lose on Monday night.
Never.
Yeah.
You believe in the magic?
See, this is the kind of insight that our
I know, but I'm seeing, like, I looked yesterday, and a lot of the people that I usually like check on what their picks are have Houston as one of their picks. Just because of that defense. Like, how many points? I know Metcalf's back, but how many points did the Steelers
Ravens'
score?
defense to the Texans' defense is a far cry. Metcalf comes back, but that Texans' defense, and it's not like the Steelers' offense is not very good.
No, it's not very good. And then I was listening to Orlovsky talk about the Chargers' defense, and the way you take advantage of the Chargers is their offensive line is banged up, but that's not something the Patriots do very well.
Right.
So,
I don't know. I mean,
all these
I
games,
would want to take the Patriots in this game, but I think Harbaugh is just great. And I do trust Herbert, even though Hampton's banged up. So that is an issue.
He did get rest, though.
But that Chargers defense is very good. And I think Drake May's awesome. I wish he was a Giant. Well, I did. I don't really anymore. He's never been in the postseason before. So I don't think that's a game I'm going to
Herbert's got a lot to prove, too.
A lot to prove. I mean, he's banged up. I think that hand is still not right.
Yeah, that's fine, but no one's going to care.
It's not going to be any excuses. No, if you play, you're expected to play at a high level. Of course. Tough guy, though.
Oh,
he's shown you a lot.
But that's why Harbaugh loves him so much.
I mean, that guy takes that offensive line is so, they lost both their tackles.
Yep. And you could see it, like every game he's played with that hand. Like there's
and he doesn't know how to fall properly.
Well, how would you fall? Like you're trying to protect the ball. Like at some point you're going to
right, but he falls like on. It's very.
You could see him wincing, like he's in a lot of pain.
Right, like them not playing him last week, even though they could have helped out in the AFC landscape. I was like, he should not play. Yeah, he should.
Because Harbaugh played everyone last year. Like that's not something he normally does.
I don't think he, in a perfect world, would like to bench his guys, but it's like, how can I play a guy?
Especially after watching Trey Lance play.
He's terrible.
Not great.
He's really terrible.
It's not great.
Do you think he could be worse than Brady Cook?
No.
No, you do not.
No. Did you watch us?
I did.
Did you watch that fourth down play?
I did. Brady Cook is he
too many men in the huddle.
He's not going to be in the NFL next year, right? You wouldn't.
We need a whole new quarterback room. Period.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyrod
from top to bottom.
Oh, but Tyrod's good. But then I mean, they're trying to replace Fields with Tyrod, and then Tyrod's hurt. He can't play.
Tyrod Taylor is such a perfect NFL backup. The problem is he's always hurt.
Right.
Always.
I know.
If I told you he was going to be healthy, you'd be like, "Oh my God, what an elite backup quarterback in this league!" Like, for the most part, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Not really good enough to start anymore. But as far as like, can he?
They can fill in for a couple games.
Terrific.
Yeah. What game do you have the most confidence in once you get past the Rams Panthers? Which is up to 10.5, by the way.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Green Bay, Chicago 1.5. Buffalo still laying a 1.5. Philly 4.5. New England 3.5. Houston 3. So outside of that game, I mean, all close games.
I mean, it pains me to say it.
It's going to be Philly.
It's Philly. I mean, I hate to say it, but
you go Rams, Philly, and then
Rams is, far and away, right? Not even close.
Green Bay, Jacksonville, Green Bay, Chicago, toss-up. Buffalo, Jacksonville, toss-up. Probably New England, and then just because it's at home in Pittsburgh on a Monday night.
That Chicago-Green Bay game, by the way, is on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, that is a Prime game.
Just to let you know.
Yeah, we got Fox, then Prime, CBS, Fox, Peacock, and NBC. And then,
Peacock is Sunday night?
Sunday night is NBC and Peacock, yeah, it says.
Oh, so I could just throw it on Channel 4, though.
And then Monday night is ESPN and ABC.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That is nice.
This is a great week.
It's a great week. This week is better than it's been for me just because the games are more enticing. Like Buffalo Jacksonville is an unbelievable game.
Yes.
Oftentimes, this wild card weekend, you're like, you don't get the best teams.
Mm-mm.
And some of the games are kind of not great. Chicago Green Bay is a great game.
Yep.
Rivalry. I love the fact that they're like, we'll put Chicago middle of winter. We'll put it 8 o'clock.
Let's not also forget that when Ben Johnson did his press conference when he got the Chicago Bears job, he brought up and I love beating Matt LaFleur. And they must be buddies. Like, no.
No, I don't think they like each other at all.
They're not buddies.
No, but Buffalo Jacksonville, I think that's a great game. A great football game.
I think I'm most excited to watch that game.
I think I agree with you. And I will tell you this, I have no idea about that one. No, You have a lean here for that game?
Mm-hmm.
So you're taking that game. If you have a lean, you have to
right
take
now
it.
it's on my list. Yeah.
Spread's what, 1.5?
1.5. Right now it's on my list. Yep.
Gotta try it. Do you have a tell?
Mm-mm.
You don't have any tell?
Nope.
Are you a good poker player?
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Yeah. Patient.
Are you like one of those guys who wears sunglasses when you play poker? No?
I don't believe in that. Very patient.
Patient?
Yeah.
Kind of wear down the opposition?
Mm-hmm.
Like check all night long?
Yeah, well, I think if you're patient to a point, and then all of a sudden now people are like, oh, he must be only playing good cards. And then that's when you pounce.
You jump into the pile, into the fray.
I miss playing cards. It's one of the things I miss the most. Not the most, but
well, why don't you play cards?
Oh, just because card games on the plane. There's nothing better than that.
Right, but you could get. I mean, you got a bunch of buddies.
I don't have time to have a card game.
You could have like a Friday night card game.
No, I don't.
Saturday night.
Time. I got shows to watch. I got sleep to get.
You don't get any sleep.
None.
No one gets less sleep than you.
No one.
What do you say over a 7-day span, which would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? I'm joking. That was funny. What would you say? 7 nights.
Maybe 30 hours.
No.
Yeah.
There's no way you average.
I'm
You
averaging
must no
a 4 night.
No, because there's no way Friday, Saturday you're getting 4.
Yeah, because you sometimes Broccoli usually has like practice at 7 in the like we have games at 7 in the morning.
No.
So
Friday,
maybe a little over Thursday. Maybe a little over
Friday,
Thursday.
Saturday. You got to be getting at least 6.
Maybe 6, 5.
What time do you go to bed on a Friday?
11.
And what time do you wake up?
5.
That's 6.
That's 6. So 6. So give me 2 days of 6, and then the rest is 4.
So 4 times 5 is 20.
32.
32?
Yeah.
How you're not ill all the time is beyond me.
It's all my drugs.
And never nap?
I took a nap yesterday in the car, but if that counts as a nap.
Well, no, it doesn't count as a nap.
No.
Like a legitimate, like I'm going to get into bed 45 minutes nap. Never.
I have time to. What am I going to do? I go right to school.
This is not going to end well.
Yeah, well, then fine.
I don't know.
I got 1 year left of this.
Stop it.
What? That's it? That's
First of all, you have 2.
No, I'm into the second year already.
You're laughing at me for counting on my fingers how many days. You end in September of 27. That's not 1 year.
Yeah, but I'm into 26 already. I'm into year 2.
Explain to him how the whole calendar works, would you, for a second?
Yeah, it's closer to 2. I get what you're saying. But
I have 1 full year left of my deal.
No. You have like 19 months left.
Yeah, but I'm already into year 2.
You're into year 2
yes, that's what I mean.
with the majority of year 2 still to go.
It's over a year and a half.
Yeah, but I'm into year 2 is what I mean.
19,
you are into year 2.
It's 19 months.
I got one more guaranteed
If you had
year.
to round, would you round to 1 year or would you round to 2 years?
You know what I'm saying? That's not how I look at it, though. If I sign a 5-year deal and I'm into year 4, I got 1 year left on the deal. I'm into year 4, so that I know I have to get through year 4, but I only got 1 year left on the deal.
So are you telling me right now that in September of 27, I should prepare for someone new to work with?
I don't know.
Is that what you're saying?
Maybe by September 26. I don't know.
So you're done working a football season with me. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
You're full of crap.
If I win these picks, I don't know. Could be it.
Just go out on
Off
a high
into
note,
the
like
sunset.
a Strahan kind of thing? Like a John Elway. Like, you know what? 2 Super Bowls in a row, I'm out.
See ya. Bye-bye.
That'd be a damn shame. Who do you think they would give me if you left?
Whoever you want.
No.
See,
Renan.
There's no chance of this because he showed some of his cards yesterday because he has 24 jobs to keep track of. Told me what some of these jobs are paying. little less than I thought.
Yeah.
Little less than I thought.
Really?
Listen, I know he's the high.
No, but that
doesn't matter.
That was a job I didn't take, though.
Well, that's why he didn't take it, though.
Yeah, well,
I can see.
They made it pretty hard to take that.
RJ, who do you think the person is? If he did.
Renan.
Well, Jordan would want it the most.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if he would get it, but he would want it the most.
You think Jordan would drive Rick off the road?
Yes.
If he knew the job was his?
Jordan would be the one to lure him to the white van with the days off.
Yes.
And just send him to Guam.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that'd be the end.
Yep.
Well, don't spend time alone with Jordan.
Haven't.
Jordan is, and I love him.
He's diabolical, huh?
Transactional, yeah.
He is transactional.
And then I think he'd probably get rid of you.
And just take over the whole show?
I mean, he took over a show once. He just showed up.
Would you be in trouble? Or he needs you?
No, he needs him.
Yeah, he needs you.
You don't think there's a chance that Jake's phone charger accidentally?
You think a virus was sent in the middle of the night?
Well, Jordan would need me until he didn't. Until he found someone better.
Better than you.
Then me and Ray. See you later.
Out.
Yep.
So you think he's taking over the whole station?
You heard how he bullies people in that locker room?
He does. You no wonder Eric Flowers tried to maul him.
Trying to fight him.
Yeah.
It's not nice.
It's not. Well, it wasn't meant to be.
Jordan Renan here. Can someone else ask a question, please, Jordan?
Right. Listen, he needs questions answered.
tie-dye sweatshirt.
Sam Dave Rothenberg from DiPietro Rothenberg.
I will attack you.
I have another question I'd like to know.
I will attack you like a honey badger if you start doing that today.
A lot of questions I want answered. A lot.
I'm out.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. A lot to do in this 7 o'clock hour. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
All right, let's see what's happening on the roads. Here she is, the great Debbie Duhame.
DNR, good morning. So nice to see your beautiful faces on YouTube again this morning. Guys, let's see what's happening. Not so beautiful. The traffic here on the outbound Gowanus, bumper to bumper down by 39th. An accident plus some debris out there to deal with. Watch for slowdowns over on the Van Wyck South at College Point Boulevard. A stalled vehicle. New England Thruway North of New Rochelle. It's an accident. And over on 22 eastbound getting out through Lebanon, it's a crash being cleared over in Jersey. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
Hey, this is Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson for three.
And this is your home for New York Knicks basketball. This is 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS FM HD2, New York.
When it comes to meat and seafood, selection matters. ForkFoods.com.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets, so go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. JD Power ranks Sleep Number #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store and online. And now the more you buy, the more you save on beds, bases, and more. Limited time. For JD Power 2025 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZQL Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZQL Pure Z's are fast-acting melatonin gummies with a complementary botanical blend to help Mike get the sleep he needs to wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday.
Let's do this Monday.
ZQL Pure Z's, just for sleep. Really great sleep.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right, pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I don't want to say this, but your open was.
You love the open.
I say that to coddle you.
It's dead. You just killed it.
I didn't kill it.
It's dead.
You won't get rid of it.
It is dead.
Yeah, you want to get rid of it because you're lazy.
Yeah.
Guilt. Every Thursday, I would have come on and be like, man, I wish there was an open. There's
Every
not.
Thursday.
For perpetuity.
Because you're relentless.
Yeah, but I use it against you.
What about me screams lazy to you?
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Not laziness. It's just lack of time
and effort.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Did you hear or see Garrett Wilson's response to Stephen A. Smith yesterday?
I did.
He was not happy with Stephen A.
No, he's not happy. Would you be happy?
No. But the problem with the Jets is they're the punchline. Why are the Jets more of a punchline than the Raiders, than the Cardinals, than the Browns?
That's New York.
Okay.
Part of it.
Okay.
I mean, you also have, we are the team where, Diana Rossini will release a story where it's about the owner and his kid and Madden, the owner in the locker room disrespecting a quarterback who's playing through an injury. It's all.
Which I get, but the Raiders aren't exactly a
right, but I got my owner talking
functionality.
about Hassan Reddick. It's.
But is it any worse than Arizona? Cleveland?
Is it any worse?
Yeah.
Probably not.
We act like it's the
but it's New York.
So you think if the Jets were in Minnesota, it wouldn't be nearly as bad?
I don't think they'd be talking about it as much. It would still be embarrassing. But there are teams that just lose, and then there are the Jets. You have the Hail Mary. It's like, what we'll do at the end of this half? Let's throw a Hail Mary.
I think there's a chance you watch football every day the rest of your life, and you will never see that again.
Yeah, right. You got the butt fumble. We find fun, exciting, embarrassing ways to lose games. Last 5 weeks, we can't just lose.
No.
We're tanking. There's other teams that are tanking.
I didn't love RJ's take because RJ's saying that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to lose. Nobody's trying to lose like that.
Not like that. Not make history. They're not trying to not get an interception.
No.
I was partially kidding.
Oh, were you?
Kind of.
Oh, I
hope Garrett Wilson takes a shot at you.
What'd I do?
I hope he stuffs you in his locker.
Why would Garrett Wilson? Garrett Wilson's a nice man.
He cleaned his locker out.
When you plan a team this bad for long enough,
you
starts to wear.
Lose yourself.
Yes,
a little bit.
How could you not? You imagine going in that locker room every day, having to deal with that?
And this is a guy that came from Ohio State.
That's what I mean.
The winning program.
This is what happened to you? Is this what you're saying?
It beats you down.
Yeah, but you didn't. Let's be fair. You didn't have it this bad. You had some success. Did you go to the playoffs?
No, yeah, we had. Eventually we had success, but we had there was a lot of bad.
Okay, but did you go to the playoffs?
We didn't. Yeah, we went to the playoffs, but it wasn't long. It was around.
He hasn't come anywhere near the playoffs.
I understand that. My first year, we were out of the playoffs by Thanksgiving.
Okay, I'm not saying you've had any magical run in your NHL career.
No,
but his has been. He hasn't played a meaningful football game.
No, but we changed it. Eventually, it changed. But when I was drafted, we were one of the punchlines of the NHL. Guys would clean. Guys would clean out their lockers, and it was a trash bag. Guys would have to buy their own sticks.
You talked about taking a cold tub in a trash can. I'm not. Listen, I am not defending.
Jim was a trailer.
But I'm just saying, this guy who comes from football royalty is, what is he now, year 5 coming into?
I got paid, which helps.
Sure, but every single year, it's by November 1, you're playing meaningless football.
See, that's the thing, though, people don't understand is, yes, there are certain players that just care about the money and are happy when they get paid and all the other stuff doesn't really matter to them. They'll pretend like it matters, but it really doesn't. It doesn't affect their happiness.
Right.
And then there are other guys that, yes, the money is great, but their focus is, I want to be great and I want to win. And when you don't, it wears you down because it's supposed to be, it's like any job, right? It's a job. It does become a job. And you want to enjoy what you're doing. You want to have fun doing it. And when you lose as consistently as the Jets lose, it's not fun anymore.
And it becomes the norm.
It becomes, yes.
It becomes just, that's what it is. That's who we are.
And it makes all the things that you need to do to be great that much harder.
I would love to know, the last time a player led a team in receiving yards with as few as Garrett Wilson did this year. Garrett Wilson, who didn't catch a pass since October the 12th, led the team in receiving yards with 395.
Yep.
You could go back 50 years maybe. That the leading receiver on a team had less than 400 yards of receptions?
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. The offense wasn't good.
But there's like not good, and there's like, wait, hang on a second.
Well, your starting quarterback couldn't throw the football, which is a problem.
Yeah.
Tyrod Taylor, didn't play a lot,
Nope.
and then Brady Cook stinks. So what are you going to do?
But 400 yards?
I know. I get it. Listen, man. It's really bad. Really bad. And I don't know how it gets better because when you listen to the head coach talk, it doesn't sound like he knows how to get better.
Therein lies the problem. If I told you had a coach that was functional, and you're like, wait, I have 2 picks this year. I got 3 picks next year. I got second rounders. Like, I have a lot of draft capital. We'll figure out a way. And I don't know that Muji's bad yet. He might be good.
I think that Muji might be good, but I think, when push comes to shove, you can only do so much. Like, with the Giants, right? I'm not saying that they're flush with talent, but you felt like watching them play, they should have won 8 or 9 games.
Well, listen, the Giants they were a bad football team, and they found ways to blow games, but they were competitive in a lot of the games.
Yeah, I think that when you look at the situation that I'm in as a Jets fan, and you really just try to take the emotion, if you have any emotion left, and I think at this point it's kind of like hatred you have right now for the organization, like going into this, making the decision again to go with a rookie head coach that pairs himself with a rookie offensive coordinator. It's like, come on, like, fellas.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
It's pretty remarkable. Let's go to D in Queens. D, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, fellas. How you doing,
What's
man?
up, D? How you doing, buddy?
I'm all right. Listen, Harbaugh has a lot of McCarthy in him, and, like, the Jets are my number 1 team, but the Ravens are number 2. Yeah, we couldn't stand Harbaugh after a while. He's made so many decisions that were ridiculous, and owner's probably looking at Seattle thinking to himself he should have fired him after the Kansas City game, and he's probably regretting it still. That's what this is. He's like, because Harbaugh just chokes away games left and right. He really choked away the Super Bowl.
D, let me. What Super Bowl did he choke away?
He nearly choked away the Super Bowl.
Oh, so
the one that he won, he nearly choked that game away.
Now we're going to sit here and nitpick when the guy won the Super Bowl, huh?
Okay, no, but he's wasted Lamar's prime. He has wasted Lamar's prime with coaching.
And Lamar's not culpable at all? Like, Lamar has been perfect in every situation there?
He's not the one who doesn't run Derrick Henry when he's supposed to.
I'm not saying that Harbaugh is perfect by any stretch, but I also don't think Lamar Jackson is perfect.
I don't think that John Harbaugh's making those decisions either. I think that's probably why the relationship between Monken and Lamar wasn't great.
Well, there you go. And he didn't want to get rid of the guy that his quarterback doesn't like. That's crazy.
So, D, let me ask you this. As a smart NFL fan, a Pat Shurmur, Ben McAdoo, Joe Judge, Brian Dable.
Oh, he's better than all. He's better than all them dudes. He's better than all them dudes, but just watch it. That's all I'm saying. You guys are thinking it's Nirvana. I'm like, be careful. Don't get too hyper. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know how you couldn't get excited about this as a Giants fan.
Okay. He's had 2 of the greatest. Ozzie Newsome was one of the greatest GMs ever, and then he had DaCosta, who was good as well. Is it more talent?
So he was carried by the so he was carried by the GMs. Then he was carried by the really good quarterbacks. So you could have really put any.
I said
in that
McCarthy.
Situation.
I'm saying McCarthy. That's why I said McCarthy. That's why I said
I don't think
that's
Mike
his
McCarthy's
call.
such a bad head coach either. You tell me the Giants. If you would have told me 6 weeks ago the Giants wind up with Mike McCarthy, I'd be like, okay, you know what? That seems pretty decent to me. He's a guy that wins games. I didn't know Harbaugh was going to be available. I didn't know Stefanski was going to be available. I wouldn't have been horrified to get Mike McCarthy.
No, I wouldn't be either. But I just think the idea, and of course D that would call in and say that he doesn't like John Harbaugh and he's almost choking away. Well, he did win the Super Bowl. He didn't choke it away.
Right. And the guy's a Jets fan.
Right. And last time I checked, if you look at, what happened last year, should Mark Andrews catch that pass? Yeah, Mark Andrews should catch that pass. Derrick Henry almost ran for 2,000 yards last year. Derrick Henry was what, second?
And was there a game this season where you were perplexed at why for the final 12 minutes he didn't get the football? Absolutely.
Yeah, well, maybe it was partly due to the fact that he kept fumbling. That was a problem for him this year.
It has been a problem for him, yes.
Lamar, I know he didn't win the MVP last year, but statistically, you could have said he should have won the year before. So not last year, the year before. Maybe Josh Allen deserved to win the MVP, and Lamar didn't. But Lamar's numbers last year would tell you that he had every opportunity to win the MVP. Which would have been back-to-back.
But this is the game we're going to play. It's like, well, then how great was Bill Walsh? He had Joe Montana. He had a great team around him. He had a great ownership. He had great GM. Like, this is what we're going to do. Like, we're going to find a way to knock. Well, the only reason that he won, and he almost lost that Super Bowl. So that's what we're going to do also.
Lamar Jackson last season with Todd Monken completed 67% of his passes, threw for over 4,000 yards, and had 41. This is throwing.
Yeah.
41 touchdowns to 4 picks.
That's an unbelievable season.
I don't like you. Well, John Harbaugh's probably saying, well, what reason don't you like him? I mean, look at this. If you're healthy, you have MVP seasons under this guy. What are we talking about? I think last year they were like third in EPA offensively. So, like, I could also understand why I would have some pushback as a head coach if I trust this guy, we're having success with this guy, and all of a sudden, because we have a year where, no, I got guys banged up, you're never available, we can't practice with you because you're hurt and you're missing practice, you're sick or you're hurt. Like, but when push comes to shove, I'm also understand that the quarterback's more important. So
I get that.
If he's not happy, it's been 18 years.
Yep. Maybe it's just time for, again, it doesn't mean anyone failed. It just means it's time for a divorce.
But the idea that you could discredit this guy that's been in the same place for 18 seasons.
People can do this. This is what it's magical. The way Eli Manning wasn't that good, right? Eli Manning, 500 record in the NFL, and he only had 2 seasons where he won playoff games. Like, people find a way to discredit anybody. Like, and if Tyree doesn't catch that pass, they don't win that game. And if he doesn't, have that great throw to Manning, but these things happened. I mean, I don't even know how many Super Bowls there have been, but whatever. It's like, of all these Super Bowls, how many of them, when you say that team easily went from beginning to end and won the Super Bowl? Not a lot. There's always that moment where you're like, wow, they got fortunate. They got lucky. Something happened, right? A kick was missed. They did this.
Yeah, I mean, they probably point to the Eagles last year.
They
felt
were
like they were kind of like that.
Well,
team
you say that, and you're right, but that Rams game
was tight. Yeah,
that Rams game.
But then once they got to the Super Bowl, it was like
correct.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, like, there's always those moments of like, oh man, they got fortunate there. They got a little lucky there. They caught a break there. The ball
That's what it comes
deflected
down
off
to.
this.
Though.
I mean, you need luck to win, also.
Right. I mean, if Mark Andrews makes that catch, like, how different is their postseason? Like, it's just that happens.
That's why it's so amazing that the Jets and the Giants have been so bad for so long.
Right. It's also amazing on the other side of it when you have like the Chiefs have been able to do what they were able to do.
Right. But when you have when you have that quarterback, when you have a Mahomes, it tilts the everything towards you.
But Baltimore is supposed to have that, and Buffalo's supposed to have that.
But the Baltimore guy this year was not healthy.
No, I know, but I'm just saying in general. Like, so
Baltimore's been really good.
You can say what you want about John Harbaugh. You can say the same thing about Sean McDermott. But the reality of the AFC right now is that you don't have Patrick Mahomes. That's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's been one quarterback that's still playing right now in the AFC that's beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, and that's Joe Burrow. That's it.
All right, and he doesn't go to the playoffs.
And right now he hasn't been to the playoffs in 3 years.
Right.
So, I mean,
AFC really wide open this year, huh?
AFC feels like it's wide
really,
open.
really wide open.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a list the other day. I'd be interested to get your take on it. What you thought as far as quarterbacks under the most pressure in the AFC?
Got to be Allen.
I think it's Allen. Yeah, but then from where does it go from there? You don't have to do it now. I'm just saying think about it.
Right. How many teams? I'm going to ask you this question: how many teams can go to the Super Bowl from the AFC? Denver can go. I know. I don't like
Denver
them either, but
they
could
got to
go.
win 2 games.
New England could go. Right. They have to win 2 games at home. Right. So they could go. New England could go. Can Jacksonville go?
I guess Jacksonville could go. I still think. I mean, I have a hard time with the whole Buffalo thing just because I feel like Josh Allen's the best quarterback left in the AFC.
Pittsburgh can't go,
and they can run the football.
Pittsburgh not going to go.
No.
Houston's
offense, I don't think, is good enough.
So they can't go?
Their defense would tell you that they could go, but I just don't know if their offense is good enough.
I agree with you. I don't think they can
Chargers
go.
Can't go.
Chargers can't go.
No.
And who's the 7? Or they are the 7. Who's the 6? Buffalo.
Buffalo, I think, could go.
Buffalo can go.
Yeah.
So you think there's 4 teams that can go?
I guess. Yeah. Well, you're giving me the other ones because they're playing because of Denver's advantage with the bye and then the home.
I don't like them either. But you can't tell me that Denver can't go to the Super Bowl. Like that. Denver could win 2 home games.
I mean, again, I could make an argument that Jacksonville could also go. I just don't know. For the same reason, I don't know if Houston can go. And Houston,
I don't think Houston can go.
And Houston has had, but they've won playoff games. C.J. Stroud has won playoff games.
He has. I don't think they can go. I don't think they are good enough to win 3. I don't think their offense is good enough.
Whose defense do you think is better, though?
I think their defense is the best. I don't think their offense is good enough. You can't be completely one-dimensional.
No, I understand, but I don't think Denver's offense is that good.
Denver's offense is better than Houston's, though. You don't think?
It has been this season.
They have more weapons, too.
Do they?
Yeah. They have more receivers.
You got Sutton, you got Nico Collins. I mean, who else?
Well, listen, I mean, Evan Ingram
Franklin
is a legitimately athletic tight end. And Franklin's fine.
The problem is that Houston's offensive line is not very good. They don't run the football.
And Houston's also going to have to go on the road.
That would have been a team that I would have went. I would have tried to find a way to get in. Like, I would have traded for Breece Hall if I was Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why Kansas City didn't do it. Why they hesitated is beyond me.
Kansas City had a lot of problems this year.
They did, but
which we didn't realize.
But they were the team that was rumored to be really interested in Breece Hall, but they didn't pull the trigger.
Well, it sounds like the Jets didn't really want to trade him. They don't want him to be the running back.
But I would have made them an offer that was like, okay.
Well, I think didn't they? And they wanted more.
Yes.
Didn't they offer like a 4th-round pick or something? But the Jets wanted a 3rd-round pick.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's your 3rd-round pick.
Right. I don't disagree with you. If you're bereft of any running back talent,
imagine Breece Hall with that offense.
That'd be awesome. It would be. I'll tell you what though, because we'll crush them if they don't. They better bring Breece Hall back now if they're not trading him.
I'll be interested to see what they want to do with that though.
You have to bring him back.
I understand
Otherwise,
that.
why did you not trade him?
What does that mean though? They're going to franchise him? I'm sure he'll be pumped about that if they franchise tag him.
Oh, sorry. Can you imagine that? Held hostage by the Jets. It's bad enough. Guys don't want to be franchised,
that's what it
period.
feels like anyway.
They don't want to be franchised, period. Now you can be franchised by the Jets.
When you get drafted by the Jets, it feels like you're being held hostage.
It's not great. Let's break. 800-919-3776. We'll look at the NFC and more of your calls on the Jets and the Giants. ESPN New York.
It's Chuck Devine in Snow Country, presented by Eggland's Best, the only eggs with more fresh and delicious taste, plus superior nutrition. Eggland's Best, better taste, better nutrition, better eggs. Thursday's a great day for fair weather skiers. Milder temperatures, softening snow, very strong coverage at Shawnee Mountain on 90% of their terrain, and Camelback at 100% plus 42 snow tubing lanes. They both go day and night, and so does Mountain Creek from 4 different peaks. Mount Peter and Thunder Ridge both 70% day and night, and Windham on 3 dozen pack powder trails. Bel Air on 61 trails in the Catskills, softening loose and frozen granular. Butternut more than 20 slopes in the Berkshires, and Jiminy on 3 dozen pack powder trails day and night. In Vermont, Stratton, Killington, and Pico all on 70% of their terrain. Just got another 5 inches of fresh snow early Wednesday. Killington's Skyship Gondola has brand new cabins, and it's a sweet ride.
You don't just ski or ride, you dominate. At Killington, we fuel your adventure. Be the beast. Ski and ride Killington.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Score more with a college-branded Venmo debit card. Rep your team with every tap and earn up to 5% cash back through Venmo Stash, a new rewards program where the more you do, the more you get. Get your Venmo debit card today and start earning rewards with Venmo Stash. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. Select schools available. Venmo Stash terms and exclusions apply. Max $100 cash back per month. See terms at venmo.me/stash terms.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football. It's a pepper thing.
Progressive knows sports brings people together, but you gotta feel bad for people who don't even get it. Some people will never know what it's like to see their favorite team's hopes decided by a ping pong ball to draft the next superstar. Or not. I mean, sure, it's silly for your happiness to hinge on the success of a 20-year-old entry-level employee, but you just can't help yourself. The stress is exhilarating. Progressive can't bring people together like the draft, but we can bring your home and auto insurance together with a bundle. So switch and see if you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers not available in all states or situations.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recover from and made it like it never even happened. Like on September 24, 2016, when Tulsa found themselves down 31-0 to Fresno State with 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Tulsa fought back to tie the game at 41. and then won 48-41 in double overtime.
Serve Pro. Like it never even happened.
Very calming music today, Raymond. I like it. There's no reason for us to get stressed out. I feel like Ray's engaged in the show.
RJ's such a kiss ass too, by the way. It's unbelievable.
Why?
Just emptying dishwashers.
Wait, you emptied it or you loaded the dishwasher?
How dare you? I emptied it because I had to put something in there this morning.
How is he a kiss ass?
Yeah, I didn't
knows
go.
what he's doing.
I didn't go around parading that.
He knows what he's doing.
I had to put something in there because you recommended a couple months ago those hydration packs. I have one every morning now, so I had to put the cup in there. It was full, so instead of leaving it in the sink, I took the dishes out.
Like a
that
normal,
was your
like a
hydration
normal
pack?
person, decent person.
Yeah, but he wasn't looking
there's
for
not
credit.
There's not many of those here.
But
They'll
he
empty the
wasn't
dishwasher.
looking for credit. He didn't tell us.
It's me and RJ. That's it. We're the only two that emptied the dishwasher.
It's not like he was promoting that he emptied the dishwasher.
You saw the look on his face. He knew it was going to get
Emily
recognized.
walked in, and she's like, "Oh, who emptied the dishwasher?" And he's like, "I did."
How'd you know I had a hydration pack? You tracking my garbage?
No, I opened the garbage to throw my my packet in the garbage, and I saw your hydration pack. I didn't know whose it was.
By the way, spoke to my two moles over at the other building this morning. I know what's happening, where we're at, everything.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wasn't over there.
No, I know. I'll let you know.
A couple days ago, I had to talk to the genies.
Because your clock was
It's fixed.
3 minutes behind.
I needed 2 genies.
Really?
That's how serious it was, yeah.
But I don't think RJ was kissing ass.
And he knows what he's doing.
He's playing the game?
Oh, yeah.
Am I playing the game, or is it worse than you being busted for playing the game when never actually playing the game?
So let me see what's worse.
You didn't even sit down to the game.
Let me see what's worse.
You were busted.
A guy that actually
Let's go to some sound.
empties the dishwasher.
What do you want to hear from
Again,
Mike Tannenbaum?
like a decent human being.
You want to hear from Mike
empties the
Tannenbaum?
dishwasher.
When was the last time you emptied the dishwasher?
I haven't had to.
Tough guy?
But again,
Oh, you don't have to.
You don't
RJ
go around
didn't have
announcing
to.
it. You don't
RJ
go-
does
he
it because
doesn't
he's
go around
a
announcing it.
humanitarian.
This guy talking about decent human being. He hadn't emptied it one time.
Okay, so let's look at the three of you. One man has never emptied the dishwasher. He's never had to. Another man empties the dishwasher and doesn't look for credit. When asked, says, yes, I did it. Or a third who doesn't do anything and takes claim that he, in fact, emptied the dishwasher.
And again, it's not about actually doing the right thing for him. It's about getting credit for doing the right thing.
You're a credit guy.
No, I'm not.
You're a pat on the back guy.
No.
Oh, Rick, good for you.
That's not the reason you do good things.
No,
you don't do good
it's
things to
not.
be told, oh, what a nice guy you are.
I put the pot in there the other day. I didn't say a word.
You put the what?
I washed the dishes the other day.
That's great.
Wash the dishes. Why?
When?
A couple weeks ago. I put the pot in.
What pot?
The dishwasher
The
pod
pod.
to clean the dishes.
Oh, pod.
Sounds like pot.
That's what I heard.
That's what I put my weed.
That's
right
also
in the
what
No,
I heard.
I thought you were scrubbing pots. I was like, we have pots here?
See, here's the concern, though. Did he actually put the pot in, or is this just another thing we can't fact check?
No, I really did that.
We don't know.
Just like I really emptied the dishwasher. You animals.
No, you did not.
I took a cup out of the dishwasher.
You probably needed a cup
out. No, there's so
empty.
many cups there.
Yeah. I emptied it.
I feel like
you know what? You keep your mouth shut. You haven't done anything with that dishwasher. You do nothing helpful.
I don't need to.
So what does that mean?
I
You
don't
can't
need
just
to.
go, just to be, hey, you know what? Look, I'm going to go check the dishwasher and see if it needs to be emptied. Like a nice human being.
There's no
You know
reason
what?
for me to
You're
open
probably-
the dishwasher.
You're probably the person.
you said you emptied it when you didn't empty it, and you're attacking him.
You're a liar.
You're probably the person.
You lied about
you know what?
it.
You know who you are? You're the person that's sprinkling the pubic hair in the urinal. That's you. I bet that's him.
I don't think it is.
It is.
I don't think
Yeah,
he
it
can do
is.
that.
I can't speak to any of that.
That's who it is
I
right
can't
there.
speak to any of that.
Don't let him bully you.
Listen, he's trying to change the subject.
This is bullying tactics 101.
He's trying to change the
Of
subject.
course.
I'm sick
He's
of
got
this.
caught in his nonsense,
Right.
and you're trying to deflect and blame RJ for actually doing the right thing. And again, not seeking credit for
No
doing the
credit.
right thing, just doing the right thing.
And the only reason we even knew about this is because somebody walked in and said, hey, who emptied the dishwasher?
Because he knew.
And he's like, that
just
was me.
Just so happens.
I'm surprised you weren't like, that was me.
Just so happens that when Emily's in town, this is when he's emptying the dishwasher.
If he had said, it was me,
Can you
I did
imagine?
it, would you have been like, wait, no, you
You know what?
No, you did not.
If RJ hadn't said it, you're right. He probably would have
He
said
probably
it was me.
would have.
You know what? I don't need this.
He probably
don't
would have.
need
There
this.
was that moment of silence.
I don't
I think
need
he's
this.
mad at himself that he didn't jump up in that
Yeah,
moment.
you could have said it. Why not?
Yeah, and I
Why
would
would
have
I say it? I didn't do it.
When we have our meeting with Sam later, why don't you be like, hey, nice to meet you. Typically, I empty the dishwasher.
You know what, Dave? I was going to say that was a bad guy move before, rattle off those questions. 10, 12, 14. I hope you need a wristband like a quarterback. You have so many questions.
I'm going to start taking notes right now. I got 2.5 hours, and when we get into the meeting with Sam, I'm going to ask all my questions.
Good for you.
Keep you guys here till noon.
And what you texted to John, I just saw very mean, too, about his sweatshirt. His monogram.
I'll text. I'll get meaner than that.
You're very
That was just the tip of the iceberg.
You're on one now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Great.
I don't need this from you guys.
You call this Thursday open lazy, and this is what happens.
Yeah. I get this with his little chest puffed out. Oh, I emptied it. Look at me.
He didn't do that.
Yeah, he did.
He just like, that was me.
Man,
I wish to God.
My
he'd be like,
hydration.
yep, that's right. I entered the dishwasher.
You
You're like,
recommended
no, you did not.
You recommended the hydration
Yeah,
pack.
my hydration packets. Look at me.
You had
hydrated.
at 6:30 every
Why
day.
does he lose his neck?
Because
I emptied there.
he's got his little chest is all puffed out. Look at me.
At 6:30 every day, you take more drugs than a dealer.
It's vitamins. It's vitamins.
Sure, that's what they call
That's
it.
how you stay.
Vitamins.
That's how you stay healthy when you don't sleep.
That's what the vendors calls them.
That's what the dealers call it.
Keep eating your rolls, okay?
How is that an insult?
I don't know.
You said yes, the guy looks unbelievable.
He does look great.
You know what it is?
Not
And
for long.
I do kind of respect it. He gets backed into a corner and forget it.
I learned from you.
Yeah, I was
know
going
what?
to say, he probably learned
It's a
from
great
you.
philosophy.
I learned from the best.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I don't like it either.
You wear it off. You wear it off on me. Not my fault. Like that, like a cat.
You get attacked.
Who's the cat now?
Become aggressive.
Yeah, listen,
Nature.
Despite this, I hope you get Dante Moore. I really do. Not like Dave. He thinks you're going to Ty Simpson. That's really a mean thing to say to a friend.
I need all those quarterbacks to go top 5. All 3 of them. Go ahead.
If there's a God, I'll get Harbaugh, and somebody will want one of those quarterbacks at 5. I'll trade down, stockpile picks.
No, you're not. No, stop.
Yeah.
No.
And I'll empty the
You
dishwasher.
don't deserve that with how your attitude has been.
Well, my attitude has been great.
I don't
Because
even like sports
I
anymore.
wear my heart on my
I
sleeve.
just like
I'm an
shows.
emotional fella
No.
by nature.
You're manic.
Okay, so what's wrong with that?
You wanted lithium the other day.
Yeah, I needed it.
All of a sudden, the Harbaugh's available, and you're skipping to work. And they're going to do this, and da-da-da-da, and we'll trade down, and they stop it. Sick of it.
What? So I don't understand. Sick of what? I have no energy. I'm emotionless, and you yell at me.
You quit on your team. You emotionally quit on your team. You quit on sports. You quit on sports.
But look how fast he came back. It didn't even happen
But
to
it's
his.
fake.
It didn't even happen yet.
That's the dishwasher equivalent of what you just did was what I did. I'm done with sports. I just streamed shows now.
Ray understands.
He faked it is what you're saying.
No,
Yeah.
Ray, you understand
Yeah, he
the
faked it.
emotional toll this
faked
takes
it.
on
Listen,
you.
it does an emotional toll, and
Not like that.
you're
You never
allowed
quit
to be,
sports.
You're allowed to be down. Quitting is a little much.
Maybe so.
Yeah,
Maybe
you're
so.
You're a sports talk radio host.
Yeah.
I know. I like
Please,
sports.
I could quit on sports and no more than anybody.
Oh,
anyway.
stop it. That's
Please,
not what it.
stop
but people don't want that. People want a certain level of passion.
I don't believe that. I
you
don't believe
lack.
that for 1 second.
What?
By the way, that you could quit on sports.
Do you
Me,
think?
I
do you think?
I'm addicted. It's a terrible
Don't say
addiction.
it.
Yeah, I could.
Don't say it.
Do you think that John would have come into this office and said what he said?
Oh, no.
That actually upset you if you had the kind of passion that you used to have? No.
Maybe not.
No. Something he said is missing. And he quit sports. Loser.
And all this because you emptied the dishwasher, RJ. All this because you emptied the
It's
dishwasher.
amazing the places we go.
Yeah, it really is. You know what? Bravo to you. You are one of the great deflectors of all time.
Put it right in front of the net.
I mean, really. I mean, the way you walked out of this, you attacked him for pubic hair leaving. You attacked me.
Like Picasso in there.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You
It's like
attacked
Salt-
him
like
for
Salt
looking for
Bay.
credit. You want to attack anybody else?
No.
You
I'll
good?
attack everybody in this office. I'll go on a rampage.
That's right. I mean, let's see. Who has he not attacked?
Well, no, he attacked Danny last break.
That lovely
definitely.
girl that we were, woman, whatever you want to say.
Several of them.
Danny?
The
Yes, we
blonde-haired
know.
girl
We know.
that he said.
Why
that
don't you just say her name now? Jeez.
Why?
Why don't you just say her name?
You'll never get married.
By far the meanest thing that happened all day just happened, and we can't revisit it. But it's just time to move on.
How about the other one?
It's just time to move on.
Your boyfriend doesn't love you.
No, it's nothing you said. It's just time to move on. We're going down a bad path.
I mean, there's nobody you won't go after. John, attack him.
We got to go to break.
Why?
He's on the edge.
You can't tell this man anything.
Just-
He will
some
out
time.
everything.
I'm glad RJ heard that, and I think it's time to go to break.
It's just time.
I don't even know what we're talking
We got to
about.
regather.
It's better for you.
Yep. Go to commercial break and regather ourselves.
I'm perfectly gathered.
You're gathered.
I got to read. I got
Have
to
him
read.
do FanDuel. Please do
I
something.
gotta read.
I don't know.
I'm gathered.
Okay.
I could take this whole segment, take it right till 8:25.
I got to read.
I don't care about your read.
It's got to read. We've
I
got to
have
break.
partners.
You could wipe your ass with that read. I'm in the middle of talking.
How dare you?
I have things to say.
That's because
How about, you know what? Ivory! Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's when it's Tully time. 7 o'clock Rangers. RJ's going to be in attendance for this game tonight. Try to hold off the red hot. You know what, RJ? Why?
Sabres.
He try to hold off the red hot Sabres.
The Sabres are red hot.
You really are a piece of work. You know that?
It's true.
You going to tell people at the Garden? And then I emptied the dishwasher all by myself.
What did I do to you? I might.
Also, 7 o'clock, Devils visit the Penguins. Then 7:30, Ole Miss takes on Miami in the college football playoff semifinal game 1. You can hear that on 10:50 a.m. and on the ESPN New York app. And at 8 o'clock, the Islanders visit the Predators in Nashville. Speaking of Predators, I'll let you do your read in a moment. That's Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew.
Did you
see that
SNL skit? Do you remember? That's an SNL skit.
That's the SNL skit
with Miles Teller.
The original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew honey during today's action. Tullamore Dew responsibly.
SNL doesn't.
That was good.
Speaking of Predators, I'll let you do your read.
SNL doesn't do
You're
hockey.
An idiot.
Doesn't touch on hockey often, but when they
That's
do,
one
they
of the funny ones.
They knock it out of the park, man.
You're a bad guy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know exactly what.
You ready?
Yeah, here we go.
All right, drum roll, please.
The wild card round is here, and FanDuel's turning on playoff mode. All customers get a profit boost pack every NFL playoff game day. Each game day during the wild card round, you'll find a pack loaded with multiple profit boosts waiting for you in the app. You pick the matchups you believe in, take your shot on an upset, build a parlay that fits the moment, then apply your profit boost and go after even bigger payouts while the playoffs get rolling. So visit FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of the NFL, and grab your profit boost pack every NFL playoff game day. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Bonus issued does not withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions to apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
You know what? It was a nice read. Well done by you. Let's take a break. Come back. RJ has no observations. He has Did It Happen in Florida? More updates on the dishes. All of that and more. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Why do you go to Princeton Longevity Center?
We go to Princeton Longevity Center because my husband's cardiologist told him having this exam saved his life.
Because somehow 20 turned into 40, and now I need to take my health more seriously. The Princeton Longevity Center designed a program to keep me healthy and active, so 50 and 60 will be no sweat.
Because even though my cholesterol is high, it turned out my arteries are clear. That's a big relief.
Whether you want to make the most of your future years or just want peace of mind, you need the Princeton Longevity Center. Their comprehensive preventive exam combines the latest technology with caring experts to create your personal plan for staying well.
Because I shouldn't have to wait an hour for a 10-minute physical. I go to Princeton Longevity Center because I get everything done in one day and take my results home with me.
Find out why you need Princeton Longevity. Call 888-8000-PLC or go to PrincetonLongevityCenter.com. Call 888-8000-PLC. That's 888-8000-PLC.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you can put your sports IQ to work on the games you know best. It's not you against the house. It's you participating in a live market. Buy or sell your predictions all game long. Trade every play with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets, so go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HAWK to 321-321 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HAWK to 321-321. That's HAWK to 321-321.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope. It's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So I was thinking about this with the Jets.
Song brings great memories.
What good memories for you does it bring?
This would be the song. So every pregame meal at T. Anthony's, we would have at BU. This would be the song that we'd play on the way out.
Yeah?
Yep. Delicious.
Isn't it weird how you hear a specific song and it just immediately transports you back to?
That's one of my favorite things about music.
Right.
Is that.
Right. Or how it can make you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just drive it along, you're in a bad mood, you hear that song, you're like, oh.
Yeah, you could be stuck on the G-Dub, and then Kelly Clarkson comes on, and you just start weeping.
You were on the GW Bridge when that song came on?
I was at that point, I was in the Cross Bronx at that point. So, in Park.
I hate the Cross Bronx.
In just Park.
I don't know why you would ever take the Cross
I have
Bronx.
no choice.
That is the worst road.
I had no choice.
Maybe in the world. Maybe in the world. All right, so I was thinking about this, and RJ and I were talking about this. It didn't even occur to me, and then I was looking at this, I was like, oh my God. You probably like, oh, I know that, of course. But so think about this now. Of the top 7 teams in the draft, Raiders, what'd they do with their coach?
Fired.
Jets.
Fired.
No, Jets.
Oh, Jets kept them.
Arizona?
Fired.
Tennessee?
Fired.
Giants?
Fired.
Cleveland?
Fired.
And then next up, Washington, who didn't fire their coach, but cleaned house everywhere else, right? So of the top 7 teams, now I know the Jets moved on from their defensive coordinator. So even of the top 6 teams, the only one that looked at their situation and said, this is what we're looking for, is the Jets.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Is it really what you're looking for? Or are you willing, because he hasn't had head coaching experience before, to just give him the 1 year as a learning experience?
Which I'd be fine with if it didn't look so bad. But here's the thing.
That's the problem.
Like, John Harbaugh becomes available. You think he's awesome. I'm not saying the Jets have a realistic chance to get him. But wouldn't you even reach out?
Well, you don't know if they have. It could have been one of the teams. Maybe they're one of the teams. You don't know. It hasn't been reported which teams. There were teams that have coaches that asked.
Like, wouldn't you turn to him and be like, the whole organization is yours?
Yep.
Like they did with Bill Parcells back in the day.
And here's whatever the money is.
Right. Unlimited money.
Tell me what you want.
You run the organization. Yep. It's yours. I mean, could you imagine if the Jets brought in somebody?
I don't know if Woody wants that, though. There's no way that if you hire John Harbaugh, that Woody Johnson is going to be able to do what he does.
What does he do?
I don't know. Come in the locker room. I mean, just verbally berate a quarterback that's playing through an injury.
Right.
have his kid make decisions about. I mean, have his kids talk negative about players.
You know what's amazing to me is that Woody Johnson, who's I think almost 80, I think he's like 78, 79 years old, and it's not worked for quite some time, right? Doesn't take a step back and be like, Like even James Dolan, who people couldn't stand for quite some time, has taken a step back and be like, maybe I need to change my ways a little bit.
Has he?
I think so, no?
It sounds like he had a pretty big say in the Tibbs firing.
Yeah. But I think less meddling than he used to. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But regardless of that Woody Johnson doesn't take a step back and be like, you know what I've done is not working.
Define working, though.
Winning?
Well, I mean, is that what he's prioritizing?
Do you not think he cares about winning at all?
I don't know. Do you make some of the decisions?
Do you think the Jets going 3-14? He's like, whatever.
No, I don't think that's. I mean, he definitely doesn't want to go 3-14.
Like,
he definitely doesn't want to have
embarrassing
the last
what they
5
do.
weeks that we had. Because I don't know. You tell me. Just because you have, you're able to kind of take a step back as opposed to me, Ty, who's a Jets fan, Alan, who's a Jets fan.
Right. You guys are just too close to it.
Right.
Yes.
So you're so close to it. I mean, can you remember the fan base being as dejected as the fan base is right now?
No.
Especially this is after what was supposed to be a fresh start.
I cannot. Well, and I think that's part of the reason. You thought, all right, we have a coach, hold guys accountable, leader of men, Dan Campbell-esque, Dan Campbell-East.
Got some good players.
And we're better than we were last year. We have some talent. We're going to win 7 games. And you know what? Then we'll move in the right direction. No, the reason it's so horrible is because look at this team. Look, they've won 3 games. They realistically could have won none or one, right? Think about the games they won. Cleveland barely won. Cincinnati barely
against
won.
backup quarterbacks, yeah.
And Atlanta barely won. I mean, realistically, and I remember at the time, you're like, they're going to go winless. They could have gone 0-17 or 1-16. No, this was with the expectations. Nobody thought the Jets would have the second pick in this draft. Say what you want now. Nobody thought
No, they had that was never the thought. You heard Mike Tannenbaum, who was responsible for Tannenbaum's just not saying that to say that. Tannenbaum was in the room when they were doing the coaching search. So, in order for me, as someone that's been the GM of the Jets and now is hired to help you find the new head coach, I have to believe what I'm saying. And before the season, when they made the decision that Aaron Glenn was going to be the guy we recommend, and Woody hired him, he really thought that because the team was so poorly coached over the last couple of years, that you insert Aaron Glenn, and all of a sudden this talent that Joe Douglas has accumulated is all of a sudden going to be at least have the ability to go out and win some games. Not be a playoff team, but it should be better than it looked in the previous year.
And not only was it not better, it was worse.
Way worse. You're not even competitive in the last 5 weeks. And now we want to spin it as, we tanked the right way. No, we didn't tank the right way.
No.
That's not tanking
the right way. Tanking the right way is losing 27-23. Show me something.
Something. Fight. Not that you quit.
Right. I mean, against Buffalo's backups, you were non-competitive.
No. Dude, it looks like our linebackers forgot how to play football. And we're supposed to have decent linebackers. Quincy Williams is supposed to be a good player. You just signed Sherwood.
How long ago was the Jets' defense one of the better defenses in football? 2 years ago? And now it's this?
And you still, I know you had no Sauce and you had no Quinnen. And we want to be like, you're playing third-string guys. You still had guys that were starting defensive players on your defense.
Yeah.
And you got gashed every week.
Trubisky.
Well, Trubisky, Drake May, they scored on 6 straight touchdowns on 6 straight. They could have scored 70.
It was awful, that game.
Miami went up and down the field. You name it.
Right.
They didn't have one interception all season. How is that possible?
It's not. It's never happened before.
I mean, you just watched the Baltimore-Pittsburgh game where the ball gets deflected, then Lamar hits it and it just lands in T.J. Watt's arms like that one time.
Right, so I asked a question earlier. Jets leading receiver, Garrett Wilson, 395 yards in the season. When was the last time a team has had that leading receiver with that few yards? And Danny, who's working the YouTube today, he comes running in before and he goes, 1982. I said, Danny, okay, 1982. 1982 was a strike season.
No, but you didn't even say that. You said it was a shortened season. He goes, 16 games?
Right. Right.
He was excited.
Right. Listen, I don't blame him for that.
Is playing tonight. He's got
I understand. But, yeah, no, it was a 9-game season. So the last time a leading receiver on a team didn't have more than 395 yards was 1982, and that was a player that played 9 games.
At the very least, you would think that with how well Breece Hall catches the ball out of the backfield, that he would be that guy. I mean, what was McCaffrey? Close to 1,000, right?
Did he get over 1,000, right, RJ? Didn't he?
Receiving, just short.
Just short?
Yeah. He went over 100 catches, but receiving yards.
It doesn't get discussed a lot. McCaffrey had an unbelievable season.
He was the offense.
I mean, boy, what a great player he is. Let's go to Ira in Staten
Which is
Island.
surprising, too, because they didn't do it. They weren't the Niners team you've seen in the past running the football.
Yeah,
No.
they can't pound the ball that way.
No, not anymore. Ira, what's up, buddy? How are you?
Oh, good. Good morning, gentlemen. So 2 things before I get to Brees Hall. My rooting interest is with the Broncos. My nephew's out there now, but I think Jacksonville's going to the Super Bowl. I think they're a very scary, dangerous team, and they're playing good football and they're hitting their stride. So I think Jaguars beat the Bills, and I think they advance. And as for Brees Hall, Rick, listen, you played at the highest level. You got paid to play, all right? You got X amount of years left on your tires. If the money is equal, I mean, I would give Hall 3 years, 36 approximately. If they franchise him, it's going to be a holding. So at the end of the day, if the money is comparable somewhere else with a competitive team, he's going to go. I'd be very surprised if you see Brees Hall. I want him back. The Jets want him back. But I think Brees Hall wants to be on a competitive team.
Wouldn't you? I mean, I would want to.
Of course.
Right. Like, I mean, at a certain point, someone, you would imagine, someone's going to pay him. I mean, unless the Jets are willing to just to overpay, which doesn't sound like they're going to do.
I don't think they're going to go crazy.
Right. Give me a team that has a quarterback that has a chance to win, be a playoff team. People don't recognize, and I know it's hard, and I'm not saying it's easy, but once you've become a professional athlete, it is your job. It is. I know you get paid tons of money, but it is your job.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing worse than when you go into a locker room that loses every single week because you can't. It's not fun. It isn't. And it's not meant to be fun. It shouldn't be fun. Like when you get on a plane ride after a loss and it's a private jet and you're getting steak and you're getting all the things. It's still not fun. You're not joking around. You're not having a good time because you just failed at what you're supposed to be doing. Like you're still you're failing.
If you lose Brees Hall for nothing, it's an awful look because you could have traded him.
It's a terrible look. Of course you could have traded him. I mean, the whole reason why you didn't, I thought, was because of your offensive line.
And you want to build around them, right?
You're going to draft a quarterback, so you want to have some weapons, and you don't. I mean, wide receiver-wise, you really don't. I think Mason Taylor's going to be a good tight end. Garrett Wilson's a stud, but you need help there. And then I think you need. I would look for a new offensive coordinator. You need a new quarterback coach.
They're not going to look for a new offensive coordinator.
They should.
The should and do are completely two different things.
I get it, but I mean, and that's the other thing. We didn't even play the sound yesterday. The Rich Cimini question to Aaron about what are you going to do? He's like, he said nothing.
Yeah, actually, RJ, do you?
There was no
I'm sure
plan.
RJ can find it. Or Ray, can you find that sound where Rich is kind of asking him about the plan at quarterback and he hems and haws and that whole awkwardness?
You'll get it.
Yeah, that's great. Let's go to Tony and Dobbs Ferry quick. Tony, you're on ESPN New York. Tony, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, really quick. Good. I just don't understand. With the coaches available now, and maybe I'm beating a dead horse here, but how are the Jets still employing Aaron Glenn? I mean, I know it's the Jets. I know it's not an attractive job. Listen, there's only a certain amount of them in the world, okay? And we have the number 2 pick. So it has to be a little bit more attractive than people are making it seem. But I don't understand how could it be that the Jets
right,
still
but it's
have
not going to be
Aaron Glenn.
attractive. But it's not going to be attractive for Harbaugh. It's not going to be attractive for Stefanski. McCarthy has already interviewed for the job, and you should have given him the job, but you gave it to Adam Gase. So you're not going to get Stefanski, but you're not going to get Stefanski, and you're not going to get John Harbaugh.
We could get anybody that's better than Aaron Glenn. We could get my mother.
I don't disagree with you.
She'll do better than Aaron Glenn.
Here I think is the problem. I don't know for sure. I don't think that Woody Johnson thinks Aaron Glenn is bad.
Well, I don't think he wants to admit he's wrong.
Well, I think that's a big part of it as well.
And he also doesn't want to eat $40 million.
But if behind closed doors, if he's telling people, man, I screwed this one up, but I don't want to have egg on my face and I don't want to eat the money, so I'm going to keep him employed, then just, you know what, forget it. You have no chance to ever win anything.
I think the hope would have to be is, even if you thought that, if that's where you were leaning, you're still hoping that you are right. Let's give him one more year to prove that I was right.
But I think there's a chance that he's like, no, he just had a bad season. He's going to be a very good coach in this league.
I don't know how you could say he's going to be a very good coach in this league, especially listening to his answers.
Then why would you fire him?
At least if you, if the conversation was this, hey, listen, Woody, we clearly overestimated the talent we had here. We thought Justin Fields was going to be good. Turns out he's not.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the plan. And he laid it out. This is what we're going to do. This is our idea for quarterback. This is how we're going to improve, the pieces around the quarterback. This is how we're going to improve the coaching staff around the quarterback, all these different things. And you had a real precise, detailed plan. I could understand that. Right? You could talk me into, hey, it was the first year. It's a big job. This is a huge undertaking. It's poor start.
Made a mistake with Justin Fields.
Right. So we had to pivot. But to listen to him get in front of a microphone and talk, unless he's just unless he's pulling a Kaiser Sose situation where what you hear behind closed doors is a lot different than what you're hearing now, I have a hard time believing it. Even some of the stuff after the game in the locker room, I just don't he does not inspire confidence.
I don't know how you could look at Aaron Glenn this season and think to yourself, we're moving in the right direction. Now, is there a chance that we're wrong? I guess there's a chance. Does it feel like it? It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. And it doesn't. It's not even like you can point to something that makes you feel good about it. Outside of, I guess, not getting field goals blocked.
But joking around about that, what do you look at the Jets and be like, okay, you know what? I guess equity, right? Draft capital.
That's it. But that's why I had a breakdown.
So the only thing
when we were celebrating that.
The only thing, because that's all you have.
I know, but that's not what we were supposed to have. That's not what I was sold.
But they pivoted.
Yeah, I was sold that we have talented pieces here that are not being used properly because the coaching staff isn't very good.
Correct. We were told the coaching staff last year was so bad that when you bring in a competent, capable head coach. But here's the thing. How did you know it was going to be a competent, capable head coach when he's never been a head coach before?
It's a great question, which is exactly why I wouldn't have done exactly what you just did, which was hire a defensive coordinator who has never been a head coach and pair him with a rookie offensive coordinator, and then Steve Wilkes, who's been one and done at how many jobs? Who RJ, who's not paid millions and millions of dollars to make this decision, told us after week 2, guys, so I don't think this whole Steve Wilkes thing is going to work out with this personnel.
Well, it never does.
Well, because it didn't work out. Because
it never does. Because Steve Wilkes never works out anywhere. And that was the guy that you brought in as your defensive coordinator because he was a head coach at one point?
And for whatever reason, the computer has just eaten all of the Aaron Glenn sound. But that was another question that he was asked about, what are you going to do with defensive coordinator? And it's talking about, finding someone I have we see it the same way. And then we have wasn't that what the hell happened with Steve Wilkes then? You just say, he was a head coach before, so we'll just let him do whatever the hell he wants. Wouldn't you get someone that runs a defense that's similar to what you want to run?
Right. Or someone that has had success recently? Yes. Here's the thing. I have too much going on.
Yes.
But this is the way I run my defense, so let me hire a proxy. Someone that's going to run the defense like me that I can be involved with when I need to be involved.
Right. Sean Payton is one of the best coaches in the league, right? Would you agree with that?
I think he's great.
Okay,
yeah.
So we had him on during the Super Bowl, and we asked him that question. And it was kind of just reflecting on my experience with Torts and some of these head coaches. And when I asked him the question, what's the biggest difference between a head coach and an assistant coach? He's I don't coach a lot. I'm pulled in so many different directions.
You're kind of the overseer.
Right.
Of
but I got to make sure that when I'm putting my staff together, it's a guy I trust that's going to run a PK the way that I would run the PK. And then so we asked Sean Payton that same question, and he calls plays, but he's like, I don't put the game plan together. He's like, I have an offensive coordinator, I have an offensive staff. They spend the entire week putting a game plan together.
Does he look at it before?
Yes, and he goes, then we'll have a meeting.
Right.
And I'll go through it. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. They'll explain to me what they're trying to do, and then I'll pick what I want. And then that's what we'll do.
But how could you ever hire someone to run your defense that doesn't do what you do?
And then be like, well, this is just, it's what Steve does. But you know who's going to get blamed if it doesn't work.
And rightfully should.
Right. Wouldn't you run a defense where it's like, hey, Steve, you're in charge of this. You run what I want to run, and then we'll sit down at the end of the week hey, this is what we'd like to do. And then we'll go from there.
I have never been so certain that a head coach is not going to work out in a place than I am that Aaron Glenn is not going to work out with the Jets.
I think you share the opinion of a lot of Jets fans, and that's why it just feels like you have a beaten down.
I understand.
Just dead fan base.
I totally understand why you feel like that.
And this feels like the first time in a long time though where we've taken so many calls with people talking about I'm not renewing my season tickets.
Mm-hmm.
I just bow by.
And this is a Jets fan base.
Yeah, right.
It's not like you've had 30 years of, right? You're not the Ravens with John Harbaugh. You're not the Steelers with Tomlin. And every year you're, pretty good. And we won 9 games and we're expected to win 5. It's typically you underwhelm and you underperform and you underachieve. And even that fan base that has become accustomed to that and used to that is like, I can't even believe this.
Because that's all you have, like you said, is hope. And right now it doesn't feel like there's any hope. Unless, we'll see what happens with these next couple games in college football.
The only
You get a quarterback that's a stud. You
That's what
feel
I'm
good
going
about
to say.
it.
The only way you can salvage this thing at this point with this coach, only possible way in my mind, is if you just hit a home run. Like the quarterback is so good.
But even then, though, you're still not talking about one of those quarterbacks that is like this, this transformational, generational talent that you can put anywhere and is going to have success. You're hoping.
I mean, right?
It's not like you set yourself up to be this great destination.
No, just the opposite. You've set yourself up. The only way is if it's just like we draft Dante Moore and he's just it. He's just
that good.
Yeah, he's unscrew-upable, right? Like he's just that good. I don't think he is.
We'll see.
But,
I mean, that could change. I mean, if he picks Indiana's defense apart, you feel good about it,
right?
But it's still ultimately up to him because he's going to get offered a boatload of money to go back.
Maybe the Raiders are interested in him.
Yeah, and then he
just
goes first.
wind up with Mendoza.
And then you get Mendoza.
Right. But would the Raiders tell? Why would the Raiders tell you who they're going to take?
No, I wouldn't say they would tell. His agent would probably ask.
But I guess if he's questioning coming out, and the Raiders want him, maybe they would say, we do want you.
We want you to come out
because we'll take you.
Right.
You're listening to DNR, DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York. Guess what I got?
What do you got?
I got some of that Aaron Glenn sound.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
it's back.
we found it. What are you looking for in a defensive coordinator?
Man, I like to be aggressive. I want to make sure that wherever the guy that we do have in, that there's a lot of synergy between me and that coach. So now I'm not saying that it wasn't synergy between me and Wilkes. It's just I want to make sure as I go through this process that that's not a step that I don't miss. And it'll be a number of coaches that we take a look at.
How could you potentially miss that? I hope that's not a step that I miss.
I don't know.
Isn't that the whole point of the interview process?
Yes. Yeah, I don't know, man. He says so much stuff that you're just like, what is he saying?
But it made no sense. You can't call him Steve either. Me and Wilkes.
He always calls him Wilkes. That's just what he's always called him. Why should people feel confident that you can pick and develop a quarterback?
You know what? That's a good question. And we're going to exhaust everything that we can to make sure that we surround our quarterbacks now and if we get any quarterbacks in the future, right, with the guys that's going to help them. And then again, that's a whole part of, making sure that we evaluate everything that's going on, make sure we have the right people here that can help the quarterback. And I'm not saying that we don't have that. That's something that we have to continue to look at. So that's not a question I can sit here and say, listen, we have that. Listen, we're going to evaluate everything, and we're going to exhaust everything to make sure that we surround every one of our guys with the right staff, with the right strength and conditioning, with the right medical to make sure those guys are successful.
Like I say it again, I have never had less confidence in that a guy's going to succeed as a job that I do with Aaron Glenn.
Didn't say anything.
No.
He got into strength and medical. That was almost like me when you attacked me. I'm just deflecting all over the place. It's a great question, man. We're just going to evaluate everything.
Do you realize how quickly it's going to get loud for him next season?
Immediately.
There is no forgiving.
Have we looked at
with
their
this
schedule? Have you looked at their schedule?
I looked at. We know the schedule. We know the teams they're playing.
That's what I mean.
I remember there's. I don't think it's easy.
No, I don't think it's easy.
I don't think it's easy. I don't think you have a cakewalk of a schedule.
I actually think it's really difficult. Actually, the schedule.
Do you have it?
No.
Yeah, I found it.
Give it to me.
Walk us through it. Obviously, the
Buffalo, Miami, and New England twice.
Well, we know that.
Thanks, RJ.
Denver. Well, I thought that's what he was about to say. I was trying to finish your sentence.
We know the 6 games.
I was finishing your sentence.
We know the 6 games, yes. But I wasn't going to say I had to play Buffalo twice.
Terrible guy.
Me?
No, Rick.
I was just finishing his sentence. He's lashing out all day. Denver.
He still has dishwasher duties.
Denver.
For him.
Vegas. These are the home opponents.
Okay, so wait, Denver.
These are home games?
Yep.
All right, so Vegas that's a nice game.
That's the Vegas at home, yep.
Broncos, Raiders, Packers.
Oh.
Vikings.
Oh, that's not good.
And then you got the, AFC North you played this year. And then, I don't know why.
You're talking about next year.
Next year, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know why the Jets website lays it out this way. It just says AFC North opponents.
All right.
And then
so that's Cincinnati, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, right?
Yep. And then you're on the road to the Chiefs,
God,
Chargers,
the West,
Bears, the Lions, and then you have an AFC South and an NFC West opponent.
Well, we should know that now, though.
So I guess that would be the
last place team of the AFC South.
Yes.
Which was
the Titans.
Okay.
And then the AFC West, you said? The NFC West?
NFC West.
So
which I guess would be the Cardinals.
Okay. All right. So
that's 4.
Yeah. That's what they probably are next year, 4 team.
Well, and then we'll be looking for a new head coach.
Don't you expect that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would prefer to do it before you pick the quarterback, but I mean, we're not. So
I don't. There's no way he can think I have years left.
No.
So he needs the quarterback.
No, it actually felt like as much as we wanted to, or we thought to start the season that this was Aaron Glenn's team. Feels more like, well, Aaron Glenn did an awful job.
Yeah.
And it seems like Moosey's actually done a halfway decent job. So maybe we should
move on from him and let Moosey bring in.
Give Moosey some more.
Harbaugh. Okay, John, listen. Money, non-issue. Move on from the coach now. You have 5 first-round picks over the next 2 years. So if you want to take a quarterback this year, you take him. If you want to punt on it and take the quarterback next year,
Right, but it's still the
we'll
Jets,
do that.
It's still the Jets.
I know.
Like, you can't get past that.
How'd they get Bill Parcells then?
Yeah.
I mean, even
but that was Bill
Parcells.
Parcells. But that was before Woody.
Correct.
Right. Like, I mean, Woody's part of the reason why Bill Belichick didn't want to take the job.
Right.
So
he wanted out.
Yeah. I mean, we're one of those teams. We're like Cleveland, where it's like, oh, hey, you didn't succeed, but no one does.
Right. You can't even hold it against me.
No, you can't.
Robert Sala's going to get another head coaching job after a year.
Of course he is.
Because
I don't know if he'll get one this year, but he'll get a job.
Soon. Next year.
Yeah.
I mean, some point soon he's going to get a job because it's the Jets.
It's like the fact that you even made it and still want to coach. We give tons of credit.
Yeah. Let's go to...
it hasn't broken your spirit?
It's amazing. RJ, we'll get to your observations in DHIF in a moment. Mike in Scotch Plains. Mike, you're on ESPN New York.
All right, guys. I think you're looking at this all wrong. I think Jet Nation is looking at this all wrong.
All right.
This season was going to be a wash no matter what. Regardless if we won.
No,
Mike.
That's not true. No, you're
That's
so
not true.
you're so full of it.
No, that's not true.
Mike, nobody thought the Jets were going to be this level of pathetic when the season started. Nobody.
But here's the thing, guys. It doesn't matter what anybody thought. What matters is
it matters
how
what
they're
they
set
thought.
up for the future.
No, it doesn't matter what you
There's
thought or
never
I
been
thought.
set up
It
like
matters what they thought. They did not think when they hired Aaron Glenn that they were going to win 3 games.
But how do you know what they thought? Everyone takes.
They didn't
for
win 3
granted that
games
they're like,
last
they thought
year.
That the guys were better than they are.
They won 5 games last year. They didn't expect to take a step back and win 3 games and have the second overall pick and have to trade Sauce and Quinnen Williams. They thought they were going to build around those guys.
But think about how savvy trading Sauce and Quinnen Williams.
Yeah, now because they were 0-7.
We agree with that.
It's because they were 0-7.
Yeah, but that turns out to be a good thing. And now they're
depending
set up
on
to,
whether
like,
or not you
turn this
draft
thing around.
players
Now,
that are equally as good.
Right. If you draft good players and they're coached properly and that results in winning football games or looking more competitive, then yes, that would wind up being a good thing. You trust in that, Mike?
I trust in the fact that no GM knows what they're doing, and the draft is a crapshoot no matter what. And the fact that they're set up with 5 first-round picks in 2 seasons is better than any.
Well, why is that?
We lost them.
I did not hang up.
No,
on
we
him.
lost
Why,
them.
why is that even a good thing? If it's a crapshoot and nobody knows what they're
Thank
doing,
you.
why does it even matter?
Right.
If you have
So why
every pick?
Why are we celebrating having 5 first-round picks then
Right.
if it's just a crapshoot and no GM knows what he's doing?
No GM knows what he's doing.
Give me
and this is a total crapshoot.
So give me proven commodities then.
Right. Quinnen Williams, he's good. I know he's good. Sauce Gardner, overrated maybe, still good. That call made no sense.
No, what's amazing to me though is those guys stink, and you're happy you traded them. But in the same breath, you'll say that's the reason why they stink. Well, how could they be good? They traded their 2 best defensive players. But you just told me that they weren't very good, and you're happy that you traded them
And this is a good thing.
for lottery tickets that you think aren't going to be cashed in
Total
because
crapshoot.
GMs are idiots and it's a crapshoot.
Yeah, it's a
Come
wild
on, man.
call. RJ,
Hi.
how you doing?
Good.
That was a good call.
It was solid.
Did you know that was going to be a problem when you screened it?
Maybe.
You did. See,
He's a bad.
he like.
Oh, look at me! I emptied the dishwasher.
Well, this
You're very upset about
rattled
this.
you.
He shut
Why
up
is,
too.
why does the dishwasher have you so bothered?
Yeah.
Rattled.
Because I like to be the only guy that empties the dishwasher.
Clearly.
I mean, Ty
No,
Simpson.
you want to be the only guy that says they empty
Don't
the
even
dishwasher.
say what you're about to. Don't finish that sentence. Do not finish that sentence.
that name should concern you more than the dishwasher.
They're not going to draft Ty Simpson in the first round.
If Moore doesn't come out. Simpson has
They're not taking him with the second overall pick.
good combine. Maybe they take him at 16.
If Dante Moore, if Oregon were eliminated tomorrow, and Dante Moore were to just snap on center and said, you know what, I played well, coming out. Where does the Jets' job rank?
I think it depends on who likes Dante Moore and who doesn't.
I think a lot of people like Dante Moore.
I think a lot of people like Dante Moore. I think it's become.
But Dante Moore also falls
attractive.
in, But Dante Moore also falls into that hasn't played enough college football yet.
You are rooting for a shootout with this game.
Yeah.
You need a shootout.
I think Mendoza's already kind of there. I think Mendoza's fine. I think he's okay.
Mendoza can only go backwards, though. He can only go backwards.
Okay,
and it won't
but
be
Moore
much.
can really.
Yes.
Like if Moore does well, he comes out. They're 1-2. Right? We agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not more attractive than the Raiders. The Raiders are going to get the better of the quarterbacks.
Okay, so Ravens, yes. Giants, I'm saying more attractive.
Right. Ravens more attractive. Giants more attractive.
Raiders
more attractive.
Ravens, we said.
Titans, you could argue, if you like
Cam
Cam
Ward,
Ward, more attractive.
You got one up on the Browns. What about the Falcons?
I think it depends on how you feel about ownership. I think we like this tendency to just like overlook what for a lot of the great coaches is their most important thing, is who am I working for. So you're still gonna have to work for Woody Johnson,
right?
Like that's still
Arthur
going,
Blankets,
right? That's still going to be a problem for a lot of people, which is probably why we keep settling for guys that have never coached before. Because
I would say it's
for them
better,
it feels like a great opportunity.
I would say it's better than Cleveland, and I would say it's better than Arizona.
But I guess the problem is, so that's if Dante Moore comes out. If he does not come out, and you get rid of Aaron Glenn, you're looking at the 7th best coach of the cycle.
It's not great. I think the one thing that you have that these other teams don't have is you come in, you run point, and we have a lot of draft capital. A lot.
Yeah,
That's it.
You're selling hope.
Right.
Going back to Ty Simpson, 15 college starts. In the past decade, the 3 quarterbacks who have 15 or fewer, Anthony Richardson, Mitch Trubisky, Dwayne Haskins. First rounders anyway.
Right. See, for some people, as much as you like Dante Moore's potential, they would use his lack of experience against them.
I understand.
And maybe that's something that his agent and the people around him are like, listen, I know there's the chance of hurting yourself, but there's also a track record of quarterbacks that don't have enough starts in college, don't get off to a great start.
Go get more starts and come back.
And we know that there's no patience anymore. You're going to be expected to play the second you get drafted. What do you think the Jets are going to do with him? They draft him second overall.
He's going to play.
Your Giants fans were begging to see Jackson Dart.
You will see him maybe week 1 by week 5.
Depending on who. Depending on who signs up to be the bridge to
quarterback. Yeah, very early. Yeah, I think very similar
especially
to Jackson Dart.
Especially when you look at that schedule.
When did Jackson Dart start? Week 4?
It's an undefeated Chargers team.
Right.
And somehow won.
Looked great and lost league neighbors in that game. So he lost the Giants' first game. Washington looked awful. Dallas looked terrific. And then Kansas
that was
City,
with a torn hamstring.
Right. And the Kansas City was the week 3 when he's throwing the ball off the goalpost, right? That was that one. And then it's like, all right, we got to go to Jackson Dart. RJ?
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
All right. You got your stuff you missed? Or no, not stuff
I
you
could,
missed. We're
if
an
you
hour
want.
early.
That's
no,
later.
we're
That's
not.
later.
And observations and DHIF, right?
Yeah.
That part comes later.
By the way, that Dable decision, too, to go to Jackson Dart in week 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
At a minimum, Dable, I don't know if the organization was involved at all for solely
It
Dable.
sounded like Dable was the one that was really pushing it.
You ready?
Sure.
Let's go.
These
extra tape on their knob, make their knob bigger.
are knobs.
What was your best sport in school?
By far, tennis.
Oh my God!
Shake
All right.
And this
Can you just put on that Rothenberg guy?
is Knobservations.
That has a nice ring to it. DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I love Rothenberg.
Why is the observations all geared towards you being terrible?
This is what I'm saying.
I don't get it.
This is what I
Stop
went under
trying
that,
to.
Now suddenly you have a problem with
this
that.
rant a few weeks ago.
This is pathetic what you're doing.
No, he's trying to
Ingratiate himself
pit
to you.
me against you.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's not wrong. Why is it that every open, and I brought this up weeks ago, every single open you have makes me look this big?
You know,
why?
That speaks to your talents.
Great job. You've officially escaped dishwasher game.
No.
Good for you.
Both things can be true. Him taking credit for something he never did and then being upset that you get credit for something you did in fact do is one thing. And on the other hand, why is it that every open makes me look terrible?
You know, good for you, Rick.
That just speaks to your talents.
You won't answer the question, though.
Nope. But what I will tell you is it's time for an observations brought to you by D'Agostino Law.
Oh, nice.
How would Aaron Glenn answer that question, you think, RJ? Dave's question.
That's an excellent question.
That's not what you want to hear. That should not be the first thing I do.
You're going to evaluate everything.
Yeah. So we talked about Garrett Wilson and Stephen A. Smith. We should play it. Stephen A., first take. Here's exactly what he said about Dante Moore going back to college.
I eat something to provoke myself to have food poisoning where I'm like garbage before I play for the Jets. I'm telling you right now, whatever I could do to be alive and be okay in the end, but to ruin their thoughts of ever wanting me on their roster, I would do. And damn it, I'd go back to college before I play for the Jets. They are a football football atrocity. They are awful. I mean, straight garbage. I am a black man that is consistently pushing for opportunities for black coaches throughout the years. It hurts me to say this, okay? Ain't no way in hell Aaron Glenn should still be the head coach of the New York Jets. They were horrible and digressed, damn near nosedive.
Oh.
Did he say I would eat garbage to get food poisoning?
Yes. There's a lot to that. The way he said atrocity.
I would eat garbage and get food poisoning before I'd play for the Jets.
Oh, man.
He'd want to die.
There's a lot there. There's
not
a
so
lot.
much that he would die, but
right, no,
stick it out.
he wants to go right up to death's door,
Yes.
not knock on the door,
Yeah.
but get right there.
Right there.
By the way, you ever get food poisoning?
It's the worst.
Terrible.
I
It's
think
the
I'd rather play for the Jets.
worst.
That's what like Garrett Wilson to tweet. You got to be a real sellout now and a square to be on ESPN nowadays. Used to love that show.
He uses the term square in 2026.
Garrett Wilson.
Here's the thing, though. I'm happy that he's defending the Jets because I felt like he's one of the guys I'm most concerned about. Like just being like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like this is
Yeah, get me out. I'm done.
Get me
Trade
out.
me.
How exactly is Stephen A. selling out?
Yeah, how's he a square?
Like I just think he has that little respect for the Jets, and there's
I think
got to be
a lot
a
of
little
people
piece. There's
do.
got to be a little piece of Garrett Wilson that's like he's probably not wrong.
Brings up some salient points.
He makes some good points.
I'd rather eat garbage and get food poisoning.
It's a bit much.
Well, I mean, you'd rather have, like you said, that you'd rather have Garrett's response than if he quote tweeted and said, you know what? Garbage aside, decent points being made here.
Right.
I mean,
Can I have some uncooked pork, please?
Would you rather he liked the tweet? I mean, like what?
No,
what do you
I'm
want?
listen. I'm
Like-
happy that he defends the team. I don't like he laid it on thick. Like that is like I'm going to eat garbage and get food poisoning. But I mean, I think there's a lot of people. Lewis said. I mean,
I was just gonna say it was what Lewis told you yesterday.
Lewis said the same thing. He said it. I mean,
Not in much
more
nicer
polite
terms.
not as
Much
abrasive,
nicer
maybe.
terms.
Yeah.
right. He said it. Connor Rogers just said it. Like this is what people are talking about.
Raymond, food poisoning tonight.
Ugh.
Food poison?
Absolutely not.
Can I finish?
No.
No.
Go ahead.
Food
Doesn't feel
poisoning.
like the first time that you've asked that question.
Food poisoning tonight. Cowboys in the postseason.
No, it's got to be championship.
They've been in the
They might
postseason.
win the whole thing.
No, they've been in the postseason. I need a championship. I need
One
championships.
seed. Give them the one seed.
Food poisoning is terrible.
One seed.
I
What
still
about NFC
vividly
championship?
recall the last time I had food
Tell you what I'm
poisoning,
gonna
I
do.
wanted to die.
Tell you what I'm going to do for you. Tonight, 9 o'clock, food poisoning. Up until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
You understand? I'm at the Garden tonight, right? 9 o'clock. I'll
throwing
hey,
up
listen,
all over the
done
place.
it.
I'll
Don's
destroy,
battled
I'll
through it.
destroy the booth. I'll never be allowed to work again.
But
Don crapped his pants and still called the game.
No.
the 1 seed.
No.
One seed.
They've
really?
been the 1 seed. They've been the 1 seed, and they've blown it.
Oh,
You're a bad fan.
you would take it.
I would spray fart on that glass.
Oh. So what name did you say there, Rick, before that? About using the bathroom in Calgary?
Don crapped his pants.
So we talked about this a couple days ago without playing it. We have to come back here. Dave had an interaction. Dave went on DHR afternoon show.
Oh, I've never heard this.
Yeah. Here you go.
We are in polar opposite sides of this, and I don't want to really get confrontational because I do love you. I love all you guys, but I'm just sick about the Giants winning both these
but
games.
I don't.
Winding up with the fifth pick.
I get it. I want the first pick too, but I don't understand why you get so upset about it.
Because I saw a path. Well, I mean, if
path
you have the,
to what?
If you have the number one pick,
yeah,
and there's the quarterback, at least one in this draft, right? We know Mendoza and
Right.
possibly Dante Moore.
Maybe.
So now you trade from 1 to 2 to 3 to wherever, and then if somebody wants another one, you trade back again because what they need is talent.
I
They
understand.
don't have a ton of talent
All
on
right.
this team. Look at the players. If I told you they need offensive line, yep. They need receiver, yep. Could they use guys that can get to the quarterback? Probably.
Okay.
Linebackers, safeties, they need everything.
All right,
so if
fine.
I get more of those guys,
All right.
I'd prefer to get more of those
and I have
guys.
no idea who is going to give you a mint for Mendoza anyway. We have no idea if it'll be Mendoza. Moore might jump up.
Okay.
All right.
Then even better.
But we don't know if this is not Trevor Lawrence that's coming out where everybody and their mother wants him, or it's still a crapshoot.
Oof.
I give up. I love Don. I mean, we've been over this a million times. When they called me to go on the show, I was like, I probably shouldn't. Because I'm going to be smashing my head into the wall. He has this take. I don't like his take. I think his take is crazy. He doesn't understand what I'm saying. I don't want to. I understand he's not Trevor Lawrence. Teams would trade a lot to move up to get one of these guys.
You're going to get an extra first-round pick.
At least.
You'll get a swap and then at least an extra first-round
So
pick.
now I pick 4th and then 17th.
Right.
I don't know what to say. Can I ask you guys a serious question?
Yeah.
You heard that debate? Where do you lie on that?
1,000% with you.
RJ?
Yeah, I'm on your side.
Raymond?
Yeah, I'm with you.
John, did you hear it? I don't even know.
You can't even talk. Don't. He's trying to get his shirts embroidered with Boss on them.
Oh.
You know what I might do? I know it's early to think about the holiday gift for him. I might buy him a nice quarter zip that says Boss on the side.
Great.
I might.
I'm going to get you one, too. It won't be Boss on it. But
And you know who I'm sure is going to get you one? The Ass Man. Because the Ass Man buys everyone quarter zips.
I'm surprised he already didn't have one. Yeah. That one he's wearing right now.
Did he buy you a quarter zip? You know he bought this guy, Pusick, you name it. Presents. Me? I got nothing.
Nothing.
He doesn't like
man.
Yeah, he doesn't care for you.
Obviously.
Or he just doesn't think you could move his career forward quickly enough.
So he's playing the game.
I'm not saying he's playing the game, but anyway, so
Maybe
tonight
it's an hour of a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what the repercussions were?
Nothing.
No. You think he got docked a quarter of his pay? 4-hour show, you miss 1 hour, you now get 3/4 pay. No, full pay.
I won't have you slander Jake Asman that way. So tonight, Ole Miss Miami, you can hear it, 1050 ESPN, ESPN New York app. Jimbo Fisher, you remember him?
Mm-hmm.
He was on the ACC network, and
Why is he working?
In media?
No,
he's bored.
What was his buyout? 70 million?
Well, I guess he wants to work.
So he was on the ACC network, and he had some thoughts about Lane Kiffin, who is allowing his assistant coaches to keep coaching, but he had some ultimatums previous to that.
No, it's selfish. That's what it is. It's stupid. He wanted to coach and thought he didn't get his way. So everybody get on the plane with me, you don't have a job. And he makes them all go. Then he gets down there and takes a PR hit because it looks bad that you really don't care about the kids. Then he says, okay, you can go back. But here's where he screwed up. He thought they're going to lose to Georgia, and then the portal thing was all over with, and it was going to be all over with. And he said, okay, I'll look like a hero. Yeah. Now he's got egg on his face because the real Lane came back out. And if those guys were allowed to coach the first game, they should be allowed to coach the fourth. Because those kids are doing something that you get one time in your life to ever do. Literally. That team and those guys one time. And as a coach, listen, I know I've left a job. I get that. But if you took them on and said they're never coming back, that's fine. You set the rules of the game. You don't change the rules in the middle of the game. And as a coach, it's hurting the kids and it pisses me off.
I'm confused, though. I thought he
wasn't initially.
Okay, so this
and
is
then he was going to let them.
before
But then he was. Well, there were some questions after they won the first game.
Well,
after
I
they
know
won the
there
most
were
recent game, they flew back to LSU, and there was some concern as whether or not they were going to be allowed back.
Right. And you know what?
He's
else
also
would be
making
it would be a bad look
$500,000
for college football.
Right, but he's also making $500,000 with
per
every
win.
Ole Miss win.
Right. So he does benefit from Ole Miss winning games.
And if they win tonight, you got to let those guys keep going. You're going to pull the plug for the championship?
Of course you do.
But, I mean, why not just put out an edict at the very beginning? They're going to coach until they're eliminated? Or because it's week by week. He didn't give them the full green light until like 4 days ago.
This hasn't been a good PR little.
Nope.
No. It feels like he was really at a point where he was kind of beloved.
Well, he completely changed his image.
Yes.
Well, I feel like every 5 to 10 years, Lane Kiffin does this to himself, where he's got good PR and then he just goes out.
Well, it's one because you are at the end of the day who you are.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, I've heard that saying. Money doesn't change you; just makes you more of what you are.
It accentuates it.
Yep.
Paul Blackburn, by the way. So he gave
you've
an
been
interview.
saving this one, haven't you?
He gave an interview to the New York Post because it came out of nowhere, and he had some thoughts on the Mets and the clubhouse issues. He said the clubhouse in 2024 compared to last year was definitely different. I wouldn't say guys were in there throwing blows or anything like that, but definitely had a different vibe. Really felt like this was unnecessary. Not sure even why it's.
I'm actually happy he said it.
Well, I can.
This is something that we talked about a bunch of different times.
About
Is that
the
it felt
Mets
different?
Mets
and
clubhouse being a
again,
problem.
going back to why I despise analytics so much, and I shouldn't because I like every advantage you could possibly have. I like it. I love it. Snowy with the equipment stuff. Like you give me some kind of edge, I'm all for it. But when you let it dictate all of your decisions, it pisses me off. Just like the Saquon Barkley thing pissed me off. Because there is a value
you can't put a price on what some of
leadership.
these guys can do.
Like I don't care what Iglesias was as a player. What he brought to that locker room was special.
It's not measured in analytics.
No,
though.
it's not measured in analytics. It's measured in impact he had on that room, and you could tell it was different. I mean, there are certain guys that bring a level of leadership and respect to that locker room. And what was why am I blanking on his name? The DH, JD Martinez.
Yeah.
He was another one.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it, Kansas City. Raul Ibanez. They point directly to him as the reason why they won the World Series.
Yeah.
He had the
But
players.
those are the guys you need. Now, what I will say is, and we still don't know what the final product is going to look like, but at least it feels like they identified, you know what, Nimmo, there was obviously a friction with him and Lindor, McNeil, Alonso. We're going to move away from those guys. You can have a problem with it.
Yeah, right. But, okay, here's my problem with that, though, is that if you have a couple guys, which you've seen, I mean, you saw work, right, that are able to take Lindor's group and marry it perfectly with Alonso's group, and I got them on the dance floor singing to OMG, like all those. They brought those guys are glue guys that bring everyone together. As
I don't
opposed
know
to,
why you would get rid of those guys.
We have no real answer for this, so you know what we'll do? Just get rid of this group and we'll focus on this group.
Yeah,
it was the same crap that was going on with when it was David Wright and Jose Reyes. When it was like they're both guys leaders.
Why you moved on from the guys that helped you succeed 2 years ago is beyond me. For nominal amounts of money.
The Diaz thing still pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
$3 million.
Yeah.
That was an observation before we get to DF, brought to you by DiPietro Law. 35 years of getting accident victims and Social Security disability clients every dollar they deserve. Offices in New York and New Jersey. 1-800-BITE BACK. 1-800-242-3222. DiPietro Law. Bite back. Raymond.
The investigation found he was viewing pornographic material on his personal phone just before the vehicle crash.
Did it happen
What in your mind makes you think that you should get into the back of a cop car? Because we wanted to ride to the next bar.
in Florida?
Do I look like a taxi? No.
And now, time for Did It Happen in Florida, presented by Wild Fork.
Oh, wow.
Partners
Nice.
all over the place. So this is actually from our favorite buddy, Dan
I got some
Grosso.
beautiful Wild Fork ribs in my my freezer.
Ooh.
I got to tell you,
Delicious.
very few things better than the rib.
I do love a nice rack of ribs.
You talk about the
They are
meats.
good.
Elite rack of
They
rib.
are good.
So this from Dan Grosso, our pal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So person in a place.
This should be
I didn't know he was a correspondent.
This should be uplifting.
Don't go after Dan.
Why do you hate Dan?
He's
I
after
love Dan.
everyone.
No.
No one is
He's
safe.
in a way. He's
You,
in a
you,
way.
you don't love Dan.
I love Dan.
Stop.
Doesn't
You,
seem
you
like
can
it.
love someone without liking them. That feels like where you are.
What is there not to like about Dan Grouse?
I agree. So,
He doesn't scream uplifting.
well, you be the judge. So,
I like him.
a person in a place went to a restaurant over the holidays. And most of us, if not all of us, have been there when the food just not sitting right. Something a little bit wrong. So you make your way to the bathroom. And things for this person got so dicey. Such an adventure in the stall.
Is this gonna affect my day now? This story.
I don't know. Things got so dicey in the stall. So much movement. The toilet seat actually broke off the hinges and shattered. So not only do you have the stomach issues, but because things got so violent,
He's on the floor.
Did he cut himself?
now he has shards of toilet
Oh,
seat.
no.
So he has not finished his business.
How is that possible? Wait.
Bleeding profusely.
Oh, no.
Really?
And what was coming out of him?
Demons.
And how much force was he putting on the toilet seat?
That wasn't so much a bowel movement. It was an exorcism.
Could
My
you imagine
God.
finding this person?
What, was he?
Turned out to be okay.
Well, I would
don't
assume
know
he
how.
would.
And
I
he's actually suing this restaurant chain.
I'm not sure.
I can't tell you where.
I'm not sure this person will ever be okay.
Like, yeah, but how
again.
can you, why am I suing the restaurant?
Well, he accused the restaurant of negligence and failing to ensure the toilet was, quote, properly secured
How does that happen?
to the floor.
How?
With the toilet seat was
toilet
secured to
broke?
the floor.
Was the seat
Wait,
or the
are we talking about
toilet?
the seat or the porcelain here?
The seat was the issue that broke off, but he went after the whole toilet. He looks at it as one mechanism
Oh no!
in his lawsuit. But
This
anyways,
is a lot. This is a lot.
did this happen in Florida?
I didn't know it was even physically possible to.
And this is one of those commercial grade ones too. This isn't like the one
Right.
you.
Like, I've seen some. There's a restaurant I won't eat at ever again because I saw, I walked into a stall. And
Don't tell us that story. We've heard that story.
You've heard that one before. But never to the point where I got so much movement on the toilet seat explodes.
I have a lot
The
of questions.
seat goes
And
into shards?
I have a lot of questions, but I don't want them answered.
No, like how aggressively you go in the bathroom.
All right.
Be careful out there.
What did he swallow, like a liter of Coke?
Dave,
Boy, I'm thinking.
This has got to be Florida.
I'm going to say Florida.
it feels very
has to be.
Floridian.
I'm going to say this is a chain restaurant.
The fact that RJ didn't want to say the chain makes me think it's like a regional chain. And so,
I don't think it's a regional chain. I think it's a national chain.
I think it's a national
I think
chain.
it's a national
Okay.
chain. I think it's Florida.
Okay.
Final answer.
All right. Rick?
I'm going Florida.
And Ray.
Yeah, I also say Florida.
Well, the chain was Outback.
It's a national
so
chain.
It's a national. They're everywhere.
Bloomin' Onion.
The location,
Yeah.
Florida.
That's what
Let's
the Bloomin' Onion will do to you.
I love the Bloomin' Onion.
You wouldn't
I don't
have
care what anyone says.
Good job at 3 You are undefeated in the new year.
You have this guy's experience.
Never again.
Never again. One seed.
Like how? Like yeah, what is this done?
Yeah, he'll do it.
Is this just stitches?
I don't know.
Like,
whatever this guy.
Archie, what kind of injuries does
he
this
lived
man
to
have?
tell about it?
There's a lot.
Yeah,
One seed.
I think he needs some stitches.
Never mind. You're talking about like
sutures.
You're talking about the movement and the seats cutting him up. The risk of
no.
There's too much.
You
There's
would
too
one
much.
seed.
No.
One seed.
gotta
Super
do
Bowl,
it.
yes. No, one seed. No.
Okay.
I need the Super Bowl.
Okay. AFC
This man and
Championship
his
game.
hypotheticals.
Home field.
You have to.
I think I have to.
Do it for the fan base.
I'm not saying you won't win. I don't know what happens. Like I put you AFC Championship game. Home.
Yeah.
You'd have to take it.
That was Did It Happen in Florida, presented by Wild Fork, your
That's
number
commitment.
one choice for meat and seafood.
I would expect nothing less from you. Exactly what I expected.
They could fix
Shame on
that.
you, Raymond. Give you the one
Get
seed.
some butthole
I've seen it.
Okay.
Maybe I get
you haven't seen this in 30 years. Same offer.
Championship
One
game
seed,
at home.
Championship game home.
We're just talking about the food poisoning still, right?
No.
Not the experience that this man.
No,
just
the
went
whole
through.
thing.
Now we've changed.
Toilet
Now the whole toilet,
Yep.
into your bottom, the whole thing. Sutures, all of it.
And they find me. And they just find me in the stall.
See, that would be the tough part.
Who do you? Some
That
guy
would be the
walks
tough
in.
part.
He's like, man, I really got to pee. And then all of a sudden, it's like he walks into
Imagine
the
being
bathroom,
the person
and there's
who finds
a man in distress.
So
Imagine being the person who made the discovery.
I think Ray's of enough stature. This happens at the Garden. He gets an article written.
I don't
Yeah,
want the
so you
article.
want an article
No,
written?
You don't want an article
Man
written?
found with toilet seat in bottom.
No, I wouldn't just be man. It would be lead producer.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Lead producer discovered in
Knicks
bathroom
Rangers
stall.
producer.
Covered in his own filth.
Right.
No.
Laden in feces and the toilet
Oh.
seat in his bottom found unwell.
I'd click on that.
Yeah, you'd have to.
I click on that.
Let's take a break. Tim Hasselbeck is next, ESPN New York. Let's see what's happening on the roads. Here's Debbie Duhame.
DiPietro and Rothenberg, good morning. Let's see what's going on, guys. Traffic is moving slowly on the LIE eastbound at the northern state. It's an accident. Watch for slowdowns on the outbound Gowanus getting down toward 38th Street. Right lane blocked. Ongoing police department activity. Southbound thruway bumper to bumper into the Mario Como Tappan Zee Bridge with a stalled vehicle. Inbound GWB 40, Lincoln 30, Holland still waiting 45. Sponsored by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
It's Chuck Devine in Snow Country. Are you looking to hire? ZipRecruiter finds the best candidate for your job fast. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. Thursday's a great day for fair weather skiers. Milder temperatures, softening snow, very strong coverage at Shawnee Mountain on 90% of their terrain, and Camelback at 100% plus 42 snow tubing lanes. They both go day and night, and so does Mountain Creek from 4 different peaks. Mount Peter and Thunder Ridge both 70% day and night, and Windham on 3 dozen pack powder trails. Bel Air on 61 trails in the Catskills, softening loose and frozen granular. Butternut more than 20 slopes in the Berkshires, and Jiminy on 3 dozen pack powder trails day and night. In Vermont, Stratton, Killington, and Pico all on 70% of their terrain. Just got another 5 inches of fresh snow early Wednesday. Killington's Skyship Gondola has brand new cabins, and it's a sweet ride.
You don't just ski or ride, you dominate. At Killington, we fuel your adventure. Be the beast. Ski and ride Killington.
Hi, I'm John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates, the injury firm. You know what's interesting about the words personal injury? The first word is person. And at D'Agostino & Associates, that word means everything. That's because I handpick every person in our firm, from the pleasant professional person who answers your call to the experienced person litigating your case in court. Because every person in my firm is an extension of me, and the only way to exceed our clients' expectations is to deliver the highest level of personal service every single time. And that starts with hiring the right people. You see, we know that every client is a person too. Someone going through the toughest time in their lives and deserves to be more than just a file number. At D'Agostino and Associates, we put the person back in personal injury. So call 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222 and ask for me, John D'Agostino. And let's talk about your case, person to person. D'Agostino, law, bite back.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you could put your knowledge to work on the events that matter to you. Prediction Markets isn't just sports. It's the Fed rate decision, your favorite award show, and so much more beyond the playing field. Trade events with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets, so go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Empower. Ellie here is getting the sleeve she's always dreamed of. She worked with Empower and planned for her next move, so she got good at money. Now she can be a little bad. Oh, by the way, you spelled journey wrong. No worries. She can afford the cover-up, too. Ooh, check out my tat. It says, invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
All right, here we go. We wish a happy new year to our buddy, our pal, BC alum. That's right, no pains you, Tim Hasselbeck. Good morning, Tim. How you doing?
No, great. How you guys doing? Happy New Year.
Yeah, same to you.
How was he doing, Tim? He was dead inside. He didn't like. He came on our radio station.
This is true.
As a man who talks sports for a living, and said, "I'm not really into sports anymore." This is days ago. Harbaugh gets fired, and you've never seen a happier person in your entire life.
All accurate, Tim.
Wait, you came in and said you're not.
Well, let me explain because I can tell a good story. So because I wanted the first overall pick desperately. You lose to the Raiders, you get it. You lose to the Cowboys, you get it. Somehow Giants, they play their best football in meaningless Week 17, Week 18. So now my first overall pick, which now gives me a chance to manipulate the draft and move down and get extra picks, turns out to be the 5th pick. And I was despondent about that on Monday and Tuesday afternoon. I find out Harbaugh is available. Giants very interested. This could happen. Now I'm back.
Okay. I mean, listen, I like the excitement for Harbaugh.
Mm-hmm.
I think could easily be remember Andy Reid was let go by Philadelphia. So that worked out for Philadelphia, but obviously was, maybe there are people in Kansas City back then that feel the way you feel right now. I mean, maybe that's the feeling. So he's your number one draft pick, really. That's what you're looking at right now.
Yeah. If you would have told me, I think this is fair. If you would have told me, hey, you don't get the first overall pick, you get the 5th overall pick, but you get John Harbaugh, would you take that? I would sign on for that. Is that fair? Okay. Would you agree with that?
I think that, yeah. I think getting a great coach and kind of leader of your organization is, more important than, hey, you get to draft a quarterback at the top of the draft, or you get to, trade your pick, and that's going to amount to, a pass rusher and a corner down the line in years to come. I think the better path is somebody that has a proven track record to winning. Now, the question ends up being, you're not the only open spot. So, do you get the deal done?
Well, let me ask you this question, though. So if for you, because it's clear for Dave and most of the Giants fans that we've talked to, it's John Harbaugh. And if they don't get John Harbaugh, they're going to be disappointed. Is it that clear cut for you, or do you think Kevin Stefanski would be a better option, or a Mike McCarthy? Like, is John Harbaugh your number one?
I think of the guys that people are talking about that are just available now with a proven track record, yes. Now, look, I think Mike McCarthy is, a better coach than, he probably gets credit for. I think people kind of, really beat him up, at times in Green Bay and even in Dallas for that matter. I think Stefanski's a good coach. It clearly didn't work in Cleveland, but to do what Harbaugh has done for as long as he's done it with different players, different assistant coaches, because guys have had success and moved on, I think that's hard to find. That's really, really hard to find. So, I think not only is he the safest, I think he also would be the one that gives you the most confidence that it would work out.
So if I told you right now, Tim, that the Giants wound up with Stefanski, Harbaugh, or McCarthy, have they had a good coaching hire?
Yes, I think so. Listen, you guys know I live in Nashville, right? So the similar things going on here, where it's Matt Nagy, Robert Saleh, Raheem Morris. It's Mike McCarthy. Names like that are being kind of bounced around down here, and I think that again, you just say there's 32 of these jobs. So if you say would you be happy if these were the hires? I think that people down here would have a similar feeling. Now, look, I also tell you, bring Andy Reid back up. Andy Reid, when he was hired in Philadelphia, people were like, huh? A tight ends coach from Green Bay? What? What are we doing? So, I don't think it always tells the story, but I do think that I think there are good candidates, maybe because just what's happened this cycle and the timing of what's happened this cycle. I would ask you another question. You guys have seen Robert Saleh there. How would you feel about Robert Saleh?
I'd feel okay. I wouldn't feel.
It feels
good.
like Tim. It feels like he wants someone that's more offensive.
Yeah, I want an offensive guy, because my concern is this. And tell me if this makes sense. I bring in the coach, even if you have success, right? With a Robert Saleh, the offense is going to be run by somebody else, obviously. Now that somebody else does well with Jackson Dart, now he up and he leaves, and I have to start the whole thing again. I'd rather have a head coach with an offensive background.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Matt Nagy has said that he will not call the plays next time he's a head coach. So should I cross him off your list?
Matt Nagy?
Yeah.
I don't have a desperation for Matt Nagy.
I
don't think he wasn't on my list.
I'm just saying the philosophy of that.
I think that he probably...
But not about calling plays, about someone heavily involved.
They can fix it.
Right. Someone that can oversee and kind of get the report if this is what we're going to do.
You need an offensive-minded guy. Well, but you're saying that like Harbaugh is not an offensive-minded coach.
Yeah, but I have enough confidence in him
on the defensive side of the ball. So if you look at his time in Baltimore, obviously it's a long period of time. It's going to happen, but went through a bunch of offensive coordinators. I mean, unless you're saying look, he was just with Todd Monken. And yeah, I would take that. Give me Todd Monken with Jackson Dart if that's the pairing, knowing that, listen, Todd Monken could end up moving on too. But yeah, at least that's how we're going to start.
But I also have enough belief and faith in John Harbaugh that and maybe I'm wrong.
You've seen him have success.
I believe
you haven't seen Saleh have success.
He will have success. He will get the right guys in the right places. Yeah. He's the CEO I want with this organization.
Look, I feel the same way. I think he's an outstanding coach. And I think that beyond just him being an outstanding coach, and I think, believe it or not, this matters. You'd be surprised how many guys, their ability to go hire assistant coaches, whether it's because they're a young coach, whether it's because they spend a lot of their time with, just one or two organizations, their network of who they're connected to and who they truly know and how they would work with them and who they can hire isn't as deep as you would think. And oftentimes it's like, talking to the agent about, all right, well, like, who else do I need to talk to? Like, that happens more than you would realize. And so, that's the other thing with Harbaugh. Harbaugh, in his depth of, relationship and connections in terms of how he's coached and all of that, is drastically different than a younger coach. Same thing with McCarthy. McCarthy's depth of, connection and relationships with coaches, because of time that he's coached, places that he's coached at, like, is different than a younger coach. Like, I'm like, there's a guy that was a head coach at one point whose name is in this hiring cycle for sure. And when he got his first head coaching opportunities, it actually called my father and been like, hey, Mr. Haas, I don't know enough guys. I don't know that I can go interview for this job. So I'm just getting, like, that does happen. And so, but I think that's why you have the confidence in a guy like Harbaugh.
I got to imagine, though, Tim, too, like, the guy's been in a certain place for 18 years. That's got to be attractive to a potential coordinator. Like, there's some stability in this job when I'm going to move my whole family to a different place.
Oh, no, in a massive way, okay? Hey, okay, the guy is proven in long term, okay? He is going to a place where the quarterback literally was drafted last year. And so it's like, what you're stepping into for sure. Like, that 100% is a factor. So, I think that's way easier than hiring somebody in a situation where it's like, this might be a quick stop. Like, now, look, they're still all desirable because they're NFL coaching jobs. You talk to guys that are in college right now. So many people are trying to get to the NFL because of what's happening in college. Like, you guys, I don't know how much you talk about the college stuff, but, like, it is a complete disaster right now. Like nothing. I don't think something good has been ruined this bad, this quickly, ever. And so the amount of college coaches that are just like, get me out of here. Like, so I think that when you think about it, and guys that are coaching and the schedule of college coaching versus the schedule of college coaching and the things that you deal with, finding a coordinator when you're kind of a lame duck head coach is still not impossible. But yeah, obviously the stability matters a lot.
All right, Tim, so last one, we'll let you go. We're kind of up against it as well. Enough coaching search conversation. What are we looking about at with the Super Bowl? Who do you think is the last two standing here?
You're going to ask him a Super Bowl question now?
I want to see who he thinks.
Don't we have Tim next week?
Like, we haven't even hit wild card weekend.
Before we hit the postseason, I want to get him. You're an idiot. No wonder he hates you.
Tim thinks you're an idiot.
Tim, before we start the postseason, I want to ask you, who do you think is going to be in the Super Bowl? That's a bad question?
All right, here we go. Here are my representatives. You ready?
See, he doesn't think it's bad at all. He's ready to go.
He's trying to be polite. He's a BC guy.
I'm just, I'm just a team player. I'm gonna jump in here. Okay.
Well, you don't like it? Then don't answer it. No, don't answer. If you agree with him.
It's a great question. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, it's the kind of question that I would expect for somebody that doesn't like sports. But
I don't care.
Let him answer.
No, I don't want to know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play Stephen A. Smith for you. Here you go, Stephen A.
I'd eat something to provoke myself to have food poisoning where I'm like garbage before I'd play for the Jets.
How about that?
I'm telling you right now.
That's a strong sentiment, right?
Let him answer the question now that he asked the stupid question.
It's not I'll tell you what.
Ready?
I think the entire Boston collegiate system is broken with the two of you guys. Go ahead.
Here you go. Rams, Bills, 5 seed and the 6 seed.
See, that's what I said.
That's good stuff.
That was my pick.
Now, if I asked him that question next week, and it would have no validity because the Bills.
Because you're trying to embarrass him. Is what you're trying to do.
I'm not trying to embarrass him.
Hey, and let me tell you, and to that point,
I make him look like a hero if he's right with this pick.
I'm picking the Bills, but like, I'm nervous about like this first matchup for them. Super nervous for them. Like, so. Yeah, I think we got a pretty good slate. It's kind of wild to think, like, here we are, no Detroit, no Kansas City, no Baltimore. The playoffs are, I think it's an interesting year, super interesting year. But
Tim, let me ask you this, though. Tim, a better question, and Dave wants to make you look like a hero or make you look like you have no idea what you're talking about. Like, of the teams in the AFC, because that feels like it's the most wide open, how many of those teams do you think can actually get to the Super Bowl?
Hang on, before you even answer that, let me just pay 8:48. That's when the clock officially died on the show. Go ahead, Tim. Answer.
Yep.
Yeah.
First off, Rick, it was a better question. Good job.
Thank you.
The other thing I'd say is I think every team but the Chargers.
Really?
You think Pittsburgh?
No, you don't think Pittsburgh. No.
I think Pittsburgh's different with DK. Yeah, I mean.
You think Pittsburgh
listen,
could win
I would rank
3 games?
Of the ones, here's what I would say to you on this. I don't think Pittsburgh's path is going to be, like the Texans defense is really good. I don't think anyone's path is ridiculously hard. And here's what I would say: the Chargers have such an offensive line issue. That's a problem, I think, ultimately, through the playoffs. You got to play a few games here. The Steelers, I don't think so. But I also think that, I think because of what they are defensively, I think that's different. That's why I have the Texans in there. I don't love the Texans offense at all, but they're so good on defense. So yeah, I would rank of the remaining, removing the Chargers, I would have the Steelers be at the bottom of that, but it's possible.
All right. Well, you want to ask him some more? We're good.
Oh, the clock's already dead. You
murdered it. Charles Manson's I haven't seen a murder like that in a long time.
We have my favorite guest on the show.
You don't like him.
In our house. I loved him. On our show. And you interrupt him to play Stephen A.
Yeah.
That's what you just did.
Do it again.
You're an animal.
He was very confrontational with me today.
If I was Tim, what I would do, I would pick up the phone. I would call who's in charge of ESPN and say, I want Dave Rothenberg suspended.
RJ's in charge, isn't he? Isn't RJ in charge?
Yeah, pretty much. We're all just living in RJ's world. Listen, we love you.
That's not who I thought, because that's who I talk to every week prior to coming to the show. That's all I thought was RJ.
Tim, we gotta go. We're very, very, very late. We'll talk to you next week. Happy New Year, buddy.
See you, fellas.
All right, that of course is Tim Hasselbeck. And you made such a meal out of that one, man. Oh my God, you killed.
RJ was in my ear saying that might be the worst question in the history of the show.
No, he did not.
That's what he said.
No, he did not.
So this is what we're wasting Tim's time with.
RJ,
who could be in the Super Bowl?
Did you, RJ?
We got 6 beautiful games, and you're asking who's going to be in the Super Bowl already.
Because I think that's what you asked now before it starts. Of course.
No, it's not.
RJ, did you say worst question show history?
I did not. But in talking to Tim just now, listen, I just hope we make it to the Super Bowl with him.
Well, maybe we won't. We'll move on. We'll be fine. All right, let's take a break now. We'll come back. We'll do a very small segment because Rick left us no time at all. It's great. It's what he does. Real Radio Pro. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
New York Presbyterian treats more heart patients than any other hospital in New York. From common to complex conditions, our cardiologists and heart surgeons are pioneers in advanced heart care, leading the way in minimally invasive treatments for faster recovery times. Find a doctor at nyp.org/heart. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian. New York Presbyterian Hospital based on U.S. News and World Report 2025 to 2026 Cardiology, Heart, and Vascular Surgery Rankings.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
That 36. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply.
Progressive knows there are two things RV owners love: to travel and relax. And they like to take both nice and slow. Just like this commercial. And what's more relaxing than the peace of mind knowing their RV is protected by Progressive? Now here comes the fast part. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
The College Football Playoff Semifinals on ESPN Radio. Thursday in the Verbo Fiesta Bowl.
From 47 yards, he got it!
Ole Miss faces Miami.
And it's intercepted! It's going to be a Miami pick six!
Then on Friday in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. It's Indiana, Oregon. The College Football Playoff Semifinals, 7 Eastern.
Thursday and Friday on 1050 ESPN and the ESPN New York app.
Now, this could be a segment that Rick sits out because we have about 30 seconds to break things down. You don't even need to come in the studio now. We don't have any time to do his segment. So let's get ready for a break. 800-919-3776. You know what we can do? We could tease the big 9 o'clock hour.
Maybe we could have people on asking, who do you think is going to be in the Super Bowl?
I stand by it. No. I don't think – Ray,
Tim was so turned off.
But no, he wasn't. Before the postseason starts, wild card weekend.
I don't think it's a bad question.
It's not.
It's not a great question. RJ doesn't think it was a great question either.
I don't understand that. His pick going into wild card weekend is two teams that are playing on wild card weekend, a 5 and a 6 seed. I mean, we would never know that if we didn't ask that question.
Listen, maybe it's not a terrible question.
I don't think it is.
But, I mean, we had the opportunity to ask anything we wanted.
I don't think it's
It could have been like, hey, which game are you most excited about?
Well, I care what he's most excited about.
I'm excited because I would be interested to know.
I want to know who he thinks is going to come out of the NFC and the AFC. I stand by it. I don't think –
He also said my question was a better question.
Because he likes you better.
How could that be possible? We're heated rivals.
But you're Boston buddies. I get it. You have a.
What does that mean exactly?
I don't know.
You're Boston buddies.
I think you can figure it out.
What does that mean?
You know what I'd like from Danny? Danny's running the YouTube.
Yeah.
I would like if Danny.
I know what you'd like from Danny.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Would pose the question.
I think we all do.
Would you stop it for a Do you ever stop? I mean, my God. If he would ask the question, and there'd be honest answers, was that a bad question?
It's a bad question.
I understand you think that. Raymond doesn't. RJ, bad question?
I think it's an interesting question.
Oh, God.
You can be honest with me. Do you think it's a bad question?
I think if we hadn't been up against it, probably a better question. To go over the time with that question, probably a little tougher.
Okay, so your issue was the timing of the question more than the question?
Yeah, I mean, you proclaimed it this segment, the clock died.
He killed it. I asked a question up against
Your
it.
question
we
killed
were way past it, and he asked another question.
At that point, the body's cold.
Stop
It's already dead.
Stop
The
playing
body's
game.
already
Stop
dead.
it. You know
Okay,
what?
well, you can't do much more
Here's what I'm
damage
going to
to
say. Dishwasher, RJ wins. Okay? He sees a full dishwasher. He empties it.
See, you should see what I just did out there.
What'd you do?
I walked by both dishwashers.
You know why he did that
checked.
just now? You know why he did that just now? Because there's people there.
You know what I did, though?
Wait for 9 o'clock.
6 o'clock in the morning.
I'm not going to lie to you.
This guy would lie on the couch, and you couldn't wake him for anything.
I'm not going to lie to you. I also announced, as I walked past them, that I checked the dishwashers for everybody.
Of course you
So
did.
everybody knew.
Why do you need credit? Why do you care?
I don't normally.
It's very important to him.
You put me in a tough. I
didn't do anything.
No, in that moment, I was put in a tough spot, and I didn't know how to react. Okay.
In what moment? In the dishwasher moment?
The initial moment, not RJ's moment.
When you lied.
My initial
Well,
moment.
I told you I had the same moment when I was asked, "Hey, do you ever fish?" And I was just like, "Yes."
Yes. I can't explain it.
Right. I don't know why I did
It
that.
just came out of my mouth.
I don't fish.
No, especially for bluefish. You don't know
Never.
what the hell that is.
Never.
I don't know.
I don't know. It just got the best of us. All right. Let's break. We'll come back. The coaching search, the importance of it, and the fact the Jets will not be undertaking one. We'll get into all that. 800-919-3776. 7:16 are with you, ESPN New York.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Looking for the best meat and seafood? Meat and seafood market.
FanDuel is giving all customers a profit boost every college football playoff game day. That means more chances to level up your picks and turn big moments into even bigger wins. Ride with the favorite, take a shot at the underdog, or build a parlay. Then apply your profit boost and go for bigger winnings. FanDuel is the best place to get into all the football action all playoff long. And when you win, you get paid instantly. So visit FanDuel.com/local to get your college playoff profit boost today. FanDuel is giving all customers a profit boost every college football playoff game day. That means more chances to level up your picks and turn big moments into even bigger wins. Ride with the favorite, take a shot at the underdog, or build a parlay. Then apply your profit boost and go for bigger winnings. 21 or over and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Hey, it's Michael K. Not sleeping? Well, it could be your mattress. That's why I always recommend my friends at PC Richard & Son. At PC Richard & Son, they don't just sell you a mattress. Their experts use a 4-step mattress fitting process so that your new bed fits you perfectly. They guarantee it. Top brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. And in-home delivery on any mattress $199 and up is free. So do what I do. Get to PC Richard & Son and for your new mattress. Free delivery excludes Manhattan.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood Prediction Markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check Kirk Herbstreit's pregame analysis first, before talking to your brother-in-law.
In this game, the key thing to watch will be the offensive line versus their front seven. If they can get pressure without blitzing, this could be a long night.
Okay, Kirk.
I know stuff.
Ooh, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Smalls here. Life is full of choices, some big, some small. And when you choose an H&R Block Tax Pro, you're choosing the largest network of tax expertise to be in your corner. For when your big ambitions need help with the small details. For when your 6 figures come from 6 different places. For when your gaming stream becomes your revenue stream. For when your business's year 1 needs 70 years of tax know-how. At H&R Block, they've seen it all. And they're here to help you make the most out of your money for life outside the box.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
RJ's such a kiss ass, too, by the way. It's unbelievable.
Why?
Just emptying dishwashers.
But I don't think RJ was kissing it.
He knows what he's doing.
Playing the game.
I mean, he hadn't emptied it one time.
So let's look at the three of you. One man has never emptied the dishwasher. Another man empties the dishwasher and doesn't look for credit. Or a third who doesn't do anything and takes claim that he, in fact, emptied the dishwasher.
It's about getting credit.
You're a credit guy.
No, I'm not.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
With his little chest puffed out. I emptied it. Look at me. My hydration packets. Look at me.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you. ESPN New York. We roll along on a Thursday. So tonight starts the 5-day pack of great football. You get Miami and Mississippi tonight. Then tomorrow night you get the probably the game. Now, they played earlier this year, Oregon and Indiana. They played in Eugene, and Indiana went in there. And I think at that moment kind of shocked the college football world because everybody thought that Oregon at home was going to beat Indiana. That was kind of the first, like, wow, this team is legitimately very, very good right now. And then we get them tomorrow night, which is going to be a big game for the collegiate game and for the next step and for the NFL as well, the NFL draft, right? Because you're going to get to see probably, if Dante Moore comes out, the top 2 picks taken in this 2026 draft. And I guess we don't know what order that happens in, but tomorrow night's game really big. And then, of course, you get the 4:30 and 8 o'clock games on Saturday, the 3 games on Sunday, and then the 1 game on Monday night. So, yeah, we start the whole the
it begins tonight
of great football days.
I'm excited.
It's a great 5-day run.
It is a great.
There's not. I guess Rams Panthers. You'll watch it because it's playoff game. Well, it's not a great game.
Panthers did beat the Rams. Though.
Then I got to beat them again.
I'm just saying, but they did. Yeah, I mean, it's 10.5 points for a reason.
That's an enormous postseason spread. But I got to tell you, like tonight's game, I'm totally engaged in it. Miami, Mississippi is a great football game. Tomorrow night's game, Indiana, Oregon.
Oh yeah,
has ramifications for college football. Obviously, it's a semifinal game and for the NFL draft.
Right, but the story, I mean, the whole Cignetti story is ridiculous.
The Cignetti story is ridiculous. Now you hear there's rumblings, I don't know if it's true or made up, manufactured, that
Vegas?
Maybe the Raiders will make a play for him. He can have his college quarterback. And if you're Cignetti and you win the whole thing, would you want another challenge? I'm so good, I can go to the Raiders.
I don't know. You hear what Tim said. I mean, how does he feel about what's going on in college football right now? Because it's, the more stories you read, it's a mess right now. It's happening with the quarterback of Washington.
It's really weird. The quarterback of Washington, he just signed a contract, and then he wants out. Well, what did he sign it for?
I had this conversation last night.
You just signed it.
I know. I had this conversation last night. It's just, if it's going to be, and to the NFL's credit, they're smart. It's a lot of these, like the NHL has the AHL, and they have minor league systems that are affiliated with teams, which means that financially these teams are responsible for the teams. The NFL's got college football, which is perfect. I mean, you're creating household names in a league that you have no financial stake. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not paying these guys. I'm not doing it. This is all college football. And by the time we get these players, you'll know who Mendoza is and who Dante Moore is. It's great.
And they don't
perfect.
have to invest a dime in it.
Right, but it's becoming the minor leagues for the NFL with guys getting paid $5-6 million, and these guys aren't signing contracts. So I got to re-recruit my players. The portal opens up on January 2nd. This game's still going on. It's a disaster.
It's amazing.
I got coaches shuttling back and forth. They're in the semifinals, shuttling back and forth from LSU to Ole Miss.
You couldn't have the transfer portal open up after the college playoff hits?
The whole thing, man. I can't. Just the amount that you have to deal with as a coach in college football right now it's
a lot.
I got Dan Lanning, who's considered one of the best college coaches, taking his shirt off, jumping into a pool with a kid who commits and then decommits.
Right.
Like, talk about embarrassing yourself.
Well, how about embarrassing? The kid signed a contract like yesterday, or 2 days ago, and then yesterday's like, I want out. Well, you just signed the contract.
Yeah, well, I mean, they would argue that look what happened. But look what happened with Lane Kiffin. Right? Like you're telling me that you want to leave to a school that gives you a better chance to win a national championship when the team you're coaching currently is on a run to get to the national championship.
Right.
And you're just going to get up and leave.
That's exactly right.
And then threaten to take your whole coaching staff with you.
Well, in his estimation, he got a boatload of money, right? So he wants to go there for that. And he thinks that they have more money that they can spend.
Okay. But, I mean, we can sit here and criticize the kids, but if the coaches are doing the same thing, that's not
terrible.
fair either.
It's absolutely terrible. The whole thing is broken.
Like, wait till it's not fair to the kids that are there that maybe won't have the same kind of options that some of the kids will have.
You know what we should do before we get into...
take Edgar's call. Here we go.
We should at Edgar in Bloomingdale. Edgar, I don't want to stand in your way. Welcome. You're on ESPN New York.
I got a question for you. Who do you think is going to go to the Super Bowl, Dave?
Did you think it was a terrible question, Edgar?
You asked that like I was asking that week 17. It's a great question.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah. No, wait. He just hung up on Edgar.
No, I didn't touch anything.
You did.
You didn't see that.
I did. I saw it and I heard
Stop. It's embarrassing for
It's
Edgar.
not- it's not
embarrassing for Edgar.
It's not embarrassing for It's
Yeah.
embarrassing for you.
No.
It's embarrassing for you. The
No.
fact that
Here's
you
how
just
this works.
you just hung
Here's
up
how
on
this
Edgar.
works.
That's Edgar. That's everyday Edgar.
not a
John's
banner
footwear
day for you.
choice, number 1. Your question, number 2. That's where we're at right now today.
I don't think I stand by it. I don't think it's a bad question.
It's not a great question.
Where's Danny? Did Danny put the poll up on
he's-
YouTube?
No, he's busy looking at the brackets for college football right now.
What
That's
brackets?
he's-
It's 4
That's what I
teams.
said. That's what I said.
What bracket?
I asked the same question to you.
Is he looking at the 64-team play-in bracket?
I
What's
said-
he looking at?
I said to him, did you put up Dave's poll?
Yeah.
And I look. He's looking at the Ole Miss.
What do you mean? What bracket? There's 2 games.
But that's what he's looking at. I don't know. That's what I said to him. With this Ole Miss hat next to him.
He's sitting there studying like, all right, so Mississippi,
just looking
Miami,
at
Indiana, Oregon. Okay, Mississippi, Miami,
Yeah.
Indiana, Oregon. Like, what is
That's
he?
it.
What is
That
he
was
possibly looking at?
I don't know. That's
Well,
what
you
he's-
can call. I would love to know. Honestly, just for my own sanity, like that question was a terrible question or not. I would love to hear from
Tim
people.
was turned off.
But I don't know why.
Because listen, it's
And he also had like a good pick, like Rams, Bills. If that hits now, all of a sudden he looks like
I made
a genius.
that pick weeks ago. Check
but
the tape.
But you didn't. Did you know the Bills were going to be the 5 or the 6?
I didn't know, but he's even better.
Right. Man. So for the Bills to get in, what would they have to do? They'd have to beat Jacksonville and Jacksonville, beat Denver and Denver, and then beat New England and New England. Like something like that.
Something
right?
like that. Yep.
That's a tall order for a team that you don't think is great anyway. Now, could they? You have Josh Allen. You could.
Yeah, but I mean, I think again, like this is going to be one of those ones when it's wide open like this that you're going to look at, how the teams match up, right? Strength versus weakness. Like, I mean, Houston's defense is awesome, right? But their offense is not great.
They're flawed. I think. Would you say that the most complete team in the AFC is New England?
Yeah, probably. Or I mean, the way Jacksonville's playing right now.
Jacksonville as well. Clearly not Pittsburgh. I was stunned. You say that my question was
Yeah,
bad.
I was shocked
His
by that.
take was terrible.
I know.
His take was awful.
It was tough. The Pittsburgh part was tough.
Because he says, Chargers, and we gave him an out.
Here's what's,
outside of Pittsburgh, right? He's like, no.
And this is what makes this whole thing so difficult, just like making picks or whatever, is I heard him say that about the Chargers, which I don't disagree with. I don't think I picked the Chargers as one of the teams I think could get to the Super Bowl.
Right.
But I also listened to Dan Orlovsky talk for like 5 straight minutes about how he doesn't think that New England's going to be able to exploit their biggest weakness, and also point to how good the Chargers defense is. Like, it feels like he was like leaning towards taking the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
Drake May's first playoff game. Justin Herbert a lot to prove. They can't really take advantage of the offensive line. Chargers defense is really good.
That offensive line is so bad.
I know.
It's so bad.
Listen, I understand that, but it's funny how you could have two. Like, that was the team that he picked. Was that team.
Yeah.
Of all the teams in the AFC that wasn't going to make it.
Yeah. Edgar, he's calling back, and he has a message for you. Edgar, sorry that happened. Good morning.
How do I cancel my hat order?
It wasn't me, Edgar. I didn't touch anything.
He wants that. You want out?
Didn't touch. If you're gonna hang up on me, I think
I didn't do anything.
Edgar, I saw him do it.
No,
he hung up on you.
You're trying to poison Edgar. Is what you're trying to do.
Edgar, why would I try to poison you? I love you.
Everyday Edgar. I even like the nickname.
Right?
Thanks a lot. I never
That's
had
what
a
I do.
nickname in my whole
Edgar,
life.
I'm so quick. I'm
Everyday Edgar.
quick to come up with these little phraseology.
It's not the only thing you're quick at.
Could I give you my take on the Super Bowl? 3 seconds.
If you can get there before he hangs up on you, we would love to hear it.
Okay. I got the winner of Jacksonville Buffalo versus the winner of Birds Niners as my Super Bowl.
I'm sorry, Edgar. I'm sorry to say this. We're going to let you go. I'm going to casually, respectfully say goodbye.
He said winner of Eagles Niners. He said
Niners.
I don't think the Niners
are not going to the Super Bowl. RJ, you would agree the Niners are not going to the Super Bowl, right?
Hey, you get past the Eagles, you never know.
Sure, you never know. So then, if the Niners were to win, then they would probably have to go to Seattle.
Well, the only thing I would actually try to sell you on there, and no, I don't think they're going to go to the Super Bowl, is I think you get Fred Warner back in the divisional round. Just my hunch.
Okay.
Then I could sell you on that, couldn't I?
No.
Okay.
I don't. I mean, Seattle just dismantled them.
So if
San
Green Bay wins,
they go to Seattle.
They go to Seattle, and then they would play the Rams. San Francisco would play the Rams
in L.A.
In L.A.
Right.
If the Bears win, that means San Francisco would go to Seattle.
Correct.
Yep.
You get
Exactly
the Niners
right.
going to L.A. with the voodoo that Shanahan has over McVay and Warner coming back. I could say there.
And yet he's not taking the Niners
I don't think
with the
so,
4.5.
RJ.
Well, this is going to be the biggest hurdle.
You
Take the
think
4.5.
this is you think this over winning in Seattle would be the biggest hurdle?
I think so.
Really?
I think you get Fred
So
Warner.
you think if the Niners win this game, you're bullish that they have a real chance to go to the Super Bowl?
Maybe. If Warner plays a divisional round, I think he's worth.
That's a big if, though.
I think he's worth. I think he plays. I've consumed as much Fred Warner. He just had a kid too. Congratulations.
From that injury,
I've consumed.
I got to tell you, from that injury, that'd be amazing.
I've
That would be
consumed as
amazing.
much Fred Warner news as one can over the last month or so.
Yeah, but what version of Fred Warner are you getting?
It's better than whatever they're going to run out there.
If I see Fred Warner on that field
What will
at
you
any
do?
point, I'm not going to do it.
You go to
I-
Outback?
it would be the God.
What's
It'd
gonna
be
happen?
one of the most amazing things I've ever seen on a football field if Fred Warner plays this season.
I got to tell you, I don't often think RJ is having a weird take. I think this is kind of a somewhat crazy take. The Niners are not going to the Super Bowl, RJ.
I don't. I just said it. I don't.
No, but if they beat
I
Philadelphia,
think we're getting some insight, though. I think that he thinks Green Bay is going to knock off Chicago.
which definitely could happen.
And then he is leaning on the Shanahan over McVay thing.
I will go this far.
Because there's no way he can feel good about them going to Seattle after what he just saw Seattle do to them.
Outside of Carolina, if I had to rank the teams 1 to 7,
the odds
I would
agree
put
with
San
you.
Francisco at 6.
The odds agree with you. This is the biggest hurdle.
Kind of like the curve for RJ.
What should be said?
Something from a therapist.
You're not in therapy, are you?
No, I probably should be.
I think that'd probably be a great idea.
I don't know if we have time. Can you
It's
imagine
like
how long those sessions
It's like
would be?
a 50-minute session.
You have to take all that parking money you invest and move it over towards therapy.
You could see better help. Peter would.
He could have some great
help
sessions.
you get
Do we
right
feel
in.
like it's worked for Peter?
I think Peter is probably comfortable with himself. Yeah.
Oh, comfortable enough to take months of leave.
He's entitled to that.
No
European
one is safe
vacation
today. My goodness.
You know who's safe? Michael.
Saw Michael yesterday.
The only person that's safe is Michael, because for some reason Michael has like a voodoo hex.
I love Michael.
See, RJ. See that? The only person that he won't be nasty, belligerent, whatever.
Why would
about.
I be nasty to Michael? There's no reason to be nasty.
Why would you be nasty to RJ or Ray
Because
or
RJ
me
said nasty things to
or
me before.
Danny or anybody?
Because
Why?
Ray's also said nasty things to me.
Yeah, what about Danny?
Yeah, what did Danny do to you?
I didn't say anything nasty.
I am uncomfortable.
That you heard. I said nothing about Danny that you heard.
Okay, so I didn't
It's like
hear
it
it.
never
I mean,
happened.
it wasn't nasty.
It's like it never happened.
Maybe Michael knows something that we don't know. Maybe he's got some kind of secret.
I think Michael has knowledge about Rick that if Rick were to turn on him, Michael would.
No.
What would it take for Rick to just burn that bridge?
All right, here we go.
No. Why?
I got it. I got it.
It's going to be a Jets question.
You can never talk to Michael again.
Okay.
Ever.
Yep.
Starting now. You can't even say goodbye.
Okay.
Now. Never talk to him again.
Doesn't seem fair, but okay.
You're in the Super Bowl.
No.
Are you serious?
I need to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
No.
you got to guarantee winning.
No.
You got to guarantee
You're-
winning.
you're in the
I'm
Super
not going
Bowl.
to end a relationship
You're
with no
in-
guarantee.
You could win.
No.
You have to play the game.
I answered the question, no.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
They
No.
haven't been to the Super Bowl in your
I
lifetime.
don't care.
Been to the
They've
Super
been to
Bowl.
the playoffs either in 15 years.
But they haven't been to the Super Bowl in your lifetime.
Ending my relationship with Michael for the promise to just be in the Super Bowl.
Okay. Let me follow that up.
No, I'm not answering it.
RJ.
Yep.
Done. You say goodbye after the show.
Okay.
Never see. Same thing. You're
No.
in the Super Bowl.
No.
No?
No chance. Zero chance.
I don't believe you.
I'm telling you right now.
All right.
I wouldn't end.
All right, I'll play your game.
You
I'll
could
play. I'll play.
You could give me the Super Bowl, and I wouldn't end that wouldn't end my relationship with RJ.
What?
Yeah, right.
Oh, I would never talk to RJ again.
you heard
give
me,
me
right?
I would
Nope.
never.
I wouldn't.
No, RJ, I love you. I'd never talk to you.
How can you say you love him?
Because I do.
You don't really love him.
That same logic, I bet you, applies to every single person on this floor.
For me?
If I give you
in his
John-
life.
Not my
Outside
wife.
of his wife, because that would just end his world.
Not my wife and kids, no.
Yep.
Anyone else on
Your
the
mom.
table?
My mom.
You barely talk to her now.
That's not true. I'd have to think about that one. But on the floor, no. No.
John?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh.
I would say, like, have a great life. I wish you all the
No,
best.
you can't, but you can't say bye.
Why can't I say bye?
You told me you can't
It's
say
my
bye.
rules. I can say bye. In my game, I can say bye.
No, you can't say bye, but you get the Super Bowl.
That's the most fraudulent best friendship ever then. Because we know if he moved on from here, he wouldn't talk to you. And you're telling me for one Super Bowl, you've already experienced 4.
Right.
He's gone.
You don't know what it's like. It's the greatest feeling in the world.
So your best friendship is a friendship of convenience.
No, not convenience at all. I love them. I love all you guys.
No, you can't.
But I would be done with all of you in a heartbeat if I could win another Super Bowl.
You can't
all
say
right?
that.
I give you the Super Bowl. I
Okay.
give it to you. You're gonna win. You win the Super Bowl.
I win the Super Bowl.
And you're known as the guy that was able to help the Jets
win the
get
Super Bowl.
over that hurdle.
Okay.
Michael, never again.
No.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. Unless you told me, here's the thing. If you said you can go back and you could personally win a Stanley Cup, now I'm ending relationships.
So that's it. Michael, done.
I'd have to say yeah.
Would you kick him in the face?
No.
You can win the
Do I win the Conn Smythe?
Smythe.
Yeah.
Kick him right in the face.
Right in the face. He would understand that too.
You can't tell him. You walk right up
no,
behind
I'm
him.
saying afterwards he would have, hey, why'd you do that? Because I won
No,
the
he
Stanley
doesn't know, okay, because you can't even talk to him.
Good point.
You're never talking to him
Does
again.
someone explain to him why I did it later?
Nope.
Or he just thinks his whole life?
He just thinks that you hate him and you wanted to
I
hurt
could
him.
I could live with that.
You could do that. But for Jet Super
But
Bowl,
that's
no.
not just but that's a long list of people. Like a long list. If you told me I could win a Stanley Cup.
Would you kill someone?
And no one would find out?
No one would know.
Yeah.
Would you kill Ray?
Wow.
How do I do it?
The hesitation. The hesitation.
It's quick. Quick
This
and
tells me a lot.
painless.
See it coming?
No,
This
he
tells
doesn't
me-
know.
yeah, this tells me so much.
No.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't kill Ray.
Gee, thanks.
I'd maim him.
You'd maim him.
I'd maim him. Not his face. I'd let him keep his face, but I would
Okay.
maim him.
Like a real maim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Jeff Galooly situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not maiming. That's just
It was a knee
painful
maiming.
knee.
It was a knee maiming.
This isn't a maiming.
What do you have in mind?
A slash.
Slash him.
He wants
Slash his
he
leg.
wants me to be dismembered, is what he wants.
Right.
No. Wouldn't cut a limb off.
Would you not?
Maybe. He doesn't need all of them.
No, I definitely don't need all of them.
All
Sure.
of them?
Yeah.
How many do you have? All of them.
Got 4 limbs.
Diana Rossini, a little more than an hour ago. The Giants had dinner last night with former Atlanta Falcons head coach Raheem Morris.
Why?
Per a source. I don't know. He's in the building today. Scheduled to meet with more members of the team, including ownership, as the Giants continue their head coaching search. So I think their goal is to talk to...
No, their goal is to check as many boxes as quickly as possible so they can hire John Harbaugh the second they get an interview.
I hope so.
Yeah.
You think it's weird? Like, you're Raheem Morris. You just got fired because you weren't very good.
He's probably thinking this is the Rooney Rule.
But do you think he goes into this like, all right, I got
No.
all buttoned up. I
No.
got to I got to go in there. I'm going to knock him
I'm
dead.
sure he wants to have a great interview. It's just good for
Do you
business.
think you
to have a
could
great
like
interview.
practice things, techniques and stuff during an
Yeah, I
interview?
think that you would find out what works and what doesn't work.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's
Listen,
why
I mean,
that's why a lot of guys take interviews for a job that they know they'll
Yeah,
never
it's just
get.
great practice.
Just to kind of learn on the fly, right?
Now, listen, I don't think there's any chance he gets the job, but I don't think that Mike. How much of a chance did Mike Tomlin think he was going to get that job?
You never know,
And
right?
he had such a great interview.
Could you imagine the fan base's
Oh,
reaction
no.
if Raheem Morris got the
No.
job?
No.
You know what would happen? Sports.
Dead again?
I'm out. I am out.
I don't even think you show up.
Oh my God.
I think it's a text message. Sorry, guys.
I hear Antonio Pierce is also going to interview for the job.
I wouldn't hate that for the Jets as the defensive coordinator.
I wouldn't hate that for the Giants as the defensive coordinator.
All right, but he's
I don't
interviewing
want
for the head coaching job.
I know you can't be my head
No,
coach.
it's. I mean, you have your list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's if it's not one of those three or Tomlin or someone completely unforeseen, I'm gonna have a real problem.
I know.
You don't know.
Well, I hope it happens for you.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Because that's the kind of guy I am.
You know what? You are a good guy.
That's who I am.
Outside of all the lying and the sneakiness, it's
What
you.
lying?
Well, the time you told everyone you emptied the dishwasher.
You told some poor guy that you fished.
I don't know why
it happens to the best of us.
I don't know. It was so bad. But and he's like, when was that scene? I was like, I went a couple months ago. I was like, yeah. I was like, you ever go blue fishing? Yeah. I was like, no, I never go blue fishing.
No.
Like, oh, you should try. It was bizarre.
Because people don't like to eat bluefish.
I couldn't stop. Couldn't stop lying.
You're like the old man in the sea by the time
It's like him with the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Couldn't stop himself.
That's right. First, I start with
Yeah,
the
but I didn't start itemizing. Like, they took the forks out
Yeah,
first. And
first
he's like,
I go
he's
with
what
the
kind of
utensils.
bait he's using.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
He's breaking it down like he's a professional angler.
He's like, where do you go? I was like, cap tree,
Yeah.
right
Hey,
over.
all of a sudden
cap tree. I don't know. Cap tree.
He's Dave Van Dam all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Bluefish.
Bluefish.
Bluefish, and it's delicious. You've never even eaten bluefish.
No.
Because it's not tasty.
I didn't even know where you would find bluefish.
In the ocean.
Okay, great.
Like when you go fishing for striped bass, you'll catch bluefish.
All right. Not me. I don't go fishing.
Right,
but for some
clearly.
reason that day I told that
For
guy,
that reason.
I'm big fisher.
He's probably telling his buddies, hey, I work with this guy Dave. He's a big time fisherman.
I'm surprised he didn't ask me because he went out. He was like a man, like a hunter and a fisherman. He would probably
You know who we should invite to our fishing tournament? Dave.
It'd be unbelievable. I wouldn't know what to do.
They give you get one of those rods.
The hook in my neck.
Like the fish, like they press the button and you just.
Those are great.
Hook in your neck.
Right?
Hey, somebody take this fish off this for me, please.
Yeah, I am the touch of that squirming all
No,
over.
you know what would happen? Is you go to one of those things and you'd end up catching the biggest fish.
Right, because that's what happens.
Yeah.
RJ?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
This has been quite a show.
It's been a great show.
You think so?
I mean, a show filled with hate and blame, but yeah, great show nonetheless.
but really nice hate and blame, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready for the stuff you missed?
Sure.
Let's go.
Now,
Walk-up three-pointer. He got it. See ya. Put it in the box.
the you missed.
Oh, and I got to tell you, because it's just partners, sponsors all over the place. That stuff you missed is brought to you by Fanatics Fest 2026, which is back at the Javits Center.
Teammates.
When is that?
It is July 16th through the 19th.
Beautiful.
I went to that last year.
Did they get announced it yet? Isn't Scatterbo going to announce it?
Scatterbo did announce it.
Last night?
I think he did on
Twitch.
Yeah, he had a wrestling match between himself and Jackson Dart.
Yeah, and he announced all the guys.
And I went to it last year. This thing is wild. How largely scaled it is. So the first round of lineup talent has
I
been
can't
announced.
believe they can functionally just make this happen.
So here's some of the names.
He's got deals with all of these athletes.
But just think of how many people have to work on this to get this to come together. See, I don't. It's a
I think when you get to a certain,
we had him in studio last year.
A certain
Ruben.
level, and you know the people that he knows that it's.
But how many people that work for Fanatics has to be involved? Like, you're going to handle this person. You're going to handle that person.
It's a huge undertaking.
I mean, there's just so many I's to dot and T's to cross with this.
So because we had Ruben in studio, I think we parlay it this year. You guys, white party. I think we're that close with them now.
Oh, that'd be great.
So here's the first round of talent. Not limited to, but the big names. Aaron Judge, Kevin Durant, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Karl Anthony Towns, Mike Tyson, Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Diana Taurasi.
So we got, who was the one before Taurasi?
Wrestler.
Oh, who was it?
Rhea Ripley.
She's the one I don't know.
She just won the tag team championship.
Oh, I don't know her.
You'd probably be a
It's
fan.
Mommy.
Knowing you'd probably be a fan.
Mommy?
That's what they call her.
Sherry calls you daddy.
Well, you know, that's for different reasons.
The world's #1 sports fan festival's back, bringing fans closer to the athletes they love more than ever, and live moments, photo ops, autographs, and unforgettable experiences.
Are you done?
Wow.
No, he wasn't.
Sorry.
So dismissive.
This is the most
guy.
important part. Tickets on sale now at fanaticsfest.com.
Yes.
Not done.
But what do you think that Jalen Brunson, if he does one of the autograph things, how long his line is?
At the door.
He got
Hours.
votes for mayor for crying out loud.
Hours. He can't do that.
At the door.
Be there for the whole day.
Yeah, but then they have like VIP tickets you can have, so
Yeah.
you can kind of skirt the line. There's a lot of different options there.
That would be fun. That would be
You
fun.
should go.
No, but that would be actually a fun test.
Bring your boys. They'd have a great time.
That would be a fun
They
test.
would.
If you only get one autograph, and you sat Aaron Judge next to Jalen Brunson, who would get the
Longer
biggest
line?
Ooh,
That's a nice question.
That is a good question.
I might say Judge.
Judge.
I think Brunson.
Do you?
Yep.
Might depend on the season.
Well, no, because you got Yankees fans, you got Mets fans.
Yeah,
Most Yankees
everybody's
fans and
a
Mets
Knicks
fans.
fan.
Knicks
but
fans.
Judge is beloved. And he's like superhuman.
It's a good question.
Right? He's like 6'8". I mean, guys are not.
That's a nice question.
It's a good
It is
question.
nice. By the way, Knicks beat the Clippers last night, 123-111. Nice little bounce-back game, put an end to the 4-game losing streak. Karl Anthony Towns had 20 points, 11 rebounds, season high 7 assists. Jalen Brunson, the aforementioned, scored 26 with 7 assists.
Efficient.
Yeah, he was. What did he miss? 4 shots? 3? Karl Anthony Towns, by the way, who after he took only 4 shots, bounced back nicely. It didn't pick up his first foul till the fourth quarter. And Knicks went on a 24-7 run. Starting the third, extended into the fourth. This game a little dicey.
I was just going to say that
Yeah,
word.
not great
It didn't look great for a little while.
But they put it away late. Paulo Banchero.
It was good. Cat was good to start the fourth, too.
Yeah, very. Yep.
It was touch and go. Like halfway through the third quarter, when they took the lead, was the first time in 2026 they had a lead in the second half.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
not
they got blown out of the other games.
Paulo Banchero banked in a big 3. Someone call it lucky, perhaps, at the buzzer. Give the Magic a 104-103 win over the Nets. The Atlanta Hawks, conflicted how I feel about this. They traded Trae Young to the Wizards for C.J. McCollum and Corey Kispert.
It's a good trade for the Wizards.
It is.
It's a good trade for us.
And helps the Knicks because the Knicks would get a top 8 pick. It's top 8 protected from the Wizards.
We're Trae Young fans now.
So everyone's a Trae Young fan.
Yeah.
But having him not on the Hawks feels different.
Well, you knew this was coming. Because they played the other night, and they
Yep.
rested a healthy Trae Young. So,
But you know what? Fittingly, his last game as a Hawk, he choked against the Knicks. So
what was it? I don't remember.
They had a chance to win the game late, and he just turned the ball over. Knicks won.
Todd Bowles officially returning as the head coach of the Bucks in 2026.
Is that official or he?
I don't know. It was announced by him.
Like he announced it.
Yeah. And the Saints say they are committed to Tyler Shuck as their starting quarterback next year. We'll see if that
as they should.
ends up being
He
true.
finished strong.
I would agree.
As they should.
Yeah. Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert said he's back to taking snaps regularly. The rest has helped his hand a great deal. He's feeling good. And Alabama quarterback, talked about this earlier, Ty Simpson, said he's declaring for the NFL draft. Where he lands, we shall see. Cubs get pitcher Edward Cabrera.
Heard the Yankees were
they were
expressing
sniffing
interest in him.
from the Marlins, and the Rockies signed pitcher Michael Lorenzen to an $8 million deal. Scotty Scheffler said he's committed to playing the Amex and the Waste Management Open in Phoenix. The Utah Mammoth will host the Avs in the 2027 Winter Classic. Boy, the NHL really reverted back the other way after the Florida outing. They're going right to the mountains. They'll have that at the Utah Utes football stadium.
No, it wasn't even that it was in Florida. It was that they did it on a Friday night.
Friday night, Miami. I don't know. It just felt wrong. I mean, Rangers dominated.
My brother went to it. And he was like, "It's
wasn't
fun."
No.
Yeah, I heard the same thing. I mean, Rangers.
It was like 60 degrees.
You get a Mika Zibanejad hat trick, and who cares for Rangers fans? But optically, it was odd. And that's it. Stuff you missed.
That's nice. Well done by you. All right, let's take a break. Come back. We'll get to the calls, and we'll hear a little more sound, and then we'll hand it over to Bart Carlin starting at 10 o'clock. DNR with you, ESPN New York. See what's happening on those roads? Here she is, the best. It's Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Good morning, company. Everybody have a fantastic day. Watch for delays on the Van Wyck North getting up toward Linden Boulevard. It's an accident. Troubles on the westbound belt at Flatbush Ave with a crash being cleared. Northern State East at the Wantagh. It's an accident. And over on the New Jersey Turnpike, big time trouble southbound into 15W getting down through Kearney. It's a tractor trailer fire. 2 lanes blocked. Traffic is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN, New York.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
New York Presbyterian treats more heart patients than any other hospital in New York. From common to complex conditions, our cardiologists and heart surgeons are pioneers in advanced heart care, leading the way in minimally invasive treatments for faster recovery times. Find a doctor at nyp.org/heart. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian. New York Presbyterian Hospital based on U.S. News and World Report 2025 to 2026 Cardiology, Heart, and Vascular Surgery Rankings.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets, so go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
The college football playoff isn't over. Not yet. That epic run, that wild dream, Not over till the clock hits 0. Till the stadium shakes. Till the wild things are let loose. Till the trophy is lifted and the confetti falls. This is the national championship. When it's over, you'll feel it. This is the wild world of college football. The CFP National Championship, Monday, January 19th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on ESPN and the ESPN app.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Why does he feel like he has to leave?
John,
he was so comfortable.
He's always welcome.
Just
always
hang
welcome. John can come in and break down the Jets with us.
That's the thing, though. He can't just be in here and hang out.
Right.
If
he's going to be in there, I have to now perform.
Yes.
Right.
I'm hosting.
Diana Rossini, more updates from the coaching searches. Sources say the Titans have interview requests out for 3 more candidates. Packers, Jeff Hafley. Steelers, Arthur Smith. Niners, Robert Saleh. Saleh would be strange with the Titans to me.
You would think that they would want to pair someone with.
I would think Nagy would be that guy.
Well, I mean, Nagy, Stefanski.
Yeah. If Nagy, prediction for you right now, Nagy leaves, Cliff Kingsbury, boop, Kansas City. Why are you laughing?
Is that what Kingsbury wants to do?
Well, if he doesn't get a head coaching job, I would think.
Would you not want to work with Patrick Mahomes?
Because
yes,
off a down season, you're going to succeed, and then the next a year, 2 years, whatever it's going to be, you're going to get a job.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Probably a good job.
There's a lot of stuff going on in Kansas City, man. A lot. The Rashid Rice stuff coming out now.
Bad story.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
Doesn't seem like he's a very good guy.
No, does not. And this is not the first. This is
he's suspended this year,
and
now the allegations coming out from his girlfriend, right?
It feels like Kansas City has a lot going on consistently that you don't always
Maybe
hear
they have
about.
more behind the scenes than we even realize.
Yeah.
Maybe that has finally caught up to them a little bit too.
Well, remember the whole when Antonio Brown. Now I don't know if it was the perfect hit, whatever happened to him, but even with the first time he went on Instagram Live, and you're like, God, Mike Tomlin did a really good job of not letting anyone know that there was stuff going on.
We didn't realize that Antonio Brown was insane,
right? And then he goes to Vegas. And that whole debacle.
Right. And then he freezes his feet off.
Yeah.
Then he's half naked on the field. He's with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You're going to win a Super Bowl, and the guy has a nervous breakdown.
He took his equipment off.
Right. That was the last week. That was it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but then,
that was here.
Yeah, MetLife, right.
Well, with the Raiders, you remember when he got traded, they had the video of him celebrating when he got traded. It was a mess.
Yeah. They did a really great job, and you got to give Tomlin a lot of credit for that. To keep his...
it goes to show you that when you win...
His insanity under wraps
when you consistently win, it's easier to keep all that stuff.
Yeah.
Behind closed doors.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's the best version of themselves when things are good.
Well, no, it didn't sound like everyone's the best version of themselves. It just sounds like
as good as he can be, though.
But it's much easier to
keep it under wraps.
Well,
it can spiral and get out of control.
Deodorant.
Right? Yeah, exactly. By the way, Danny put in the YouTube poll. Bad question. 52% said no.
Those people. How many votes were there? 10?
No.
5?
Thousands.
Yeah.
Before we start the postseason, I want to ask you, who do you think is going to be in the Super Bowl? That's a bad question?
All right, here we go. Here are my representatives. You ready?
See, he doesn't think it's bad at all. He's ready to go.
He's trying to be polite. He's a BC guy.
I'm just, I'm just a team player. I'm gonna jump in here. Okay.
Well, you don't like it? Then don't answer it.
You didn't love it.
Okay.
You're gonna trust Danny, who's looking at 2024 brackets.
He's a connoisseur of college football.
Yeah, I bet.
He's a connoisseur. He's a big football fan.
I know he's a big football fan, but he's supposed to be a big a DiPietro Rothenberg fan. Working the poll.
You would have been so proud before he walks in, and I said, because he's a big Mississippi football fan.
Loves them.
I said, Mississippi football and basketball? You go, no, just football. And then I forget the guy. He starts talking about, he goes, but they had a guy last year on the basketball team, and he says the name. I go, he transferred in from Virginia Tech. He's like, what? He's like, he did. How did you know that? I was like, yeah, because I know.
Because as much as you want to pretend that you're out on, you love sports more than anyone.
I can't get out.
You can't quit it.
I can't quit.
Can't.
It's all I have.
No, I wouldn't say it's all you have.
I mean, come on. As far as hobbies or interests.
You have no, this is
streaming shows, yes.
But I
like porn. And what? You can say that.
Okay.
But there's only so much time for that. Shows, love shows. And then sports.
That's it.
Last night, on a random just Wednesday night. You got the Knicks on the main TV. Got a game on Peacock, the UConn Providence game. Game lower right. I'm in this.
At
stuff.
what point do you send me like a nice gift?
What does that mean? I gave you a nice gift.
That was a beautiful gift. Thank you. I used it yesterday. But like, hey, I appreciate you like really pushing me to get the whole TV room set up.
So I get a TV room set up, and I should get you a gift because of it.
I mean, that has changed your life.
It's unbelievable.
Right.
But why should I send you a gift?
Just because, hey, thanks, bud.
Well, I gave you a gift.
Oh, now.
Well, I didn't get a holiday gift from you.
I gave you a holiday card.
I gave you a holiday card. I gave you a Starbucks card. I got nothing. Not a thing.
What kind of card do you want?
No, I don't want a card.
There's no hard-boiled egg card.
No, I don't want it. I gave Raymond a gift. I gave RJ a gift.
I did too.
I'm sure you did. I didn't.
Dare you?
I wasn't saying you didn't.
You didn't. We don't exchange gifts, me and you.
No.
But then, you want gifts.
No, I gave you something just out of goodness.
Sherry gave me that.
Who facilitated
no
that
one
happening?
Did.
She said, I have a gift card for Starbucks. Do you know anybody that would like it? I said, yes, I do. Rick would love it. I thought
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I thought of you.
I'm going to get you something nice.
No, I don't want anything. Stop it. I don't want anything. Ron in Jersey. Ron, you're on ESPN New York. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm calling from Bridgewater, New York to say it's a pleasure to actually finally speak to you guys. I love your show. You guys light up my mornings. I'll get right into it.
Sure. So, Ron, let me ask you a question. You're calling from New York, right?
No, Bridgewater, New Jersey.
Oh, I thought you said Bridgewater, New York. Okay.
He definitely said New York.
Go ahead.
Well, my fault. Sorry about that. But I just wanted to say, Dave, it was an excellent question.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my buddies, before the playoffs start every year, we actually ask each other who do we think is in the Super Bowl, and then we gauge our education on sports based on how it ends up. So I think it was a thought-provoking question, and I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you'd like, I'd share my prediction.
I'd love to hear that. I'd love to hear everyone's prediction on who they think is going to go to the Super Bowl. Yes.
I called back in July, and I told Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg that it would be Rams versus Bills, and I stand on that today.
All right, so you agree with Hasselbeck and Rick? Everybody has Rams versus Bills. It's not going to be. There's no way.
Who are your teams? Tell me right now. RJ, write this down.
We're gonna write down picks right now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to play that game?
Okay. Patriots.
Do you understand what that would do to me if the Patriots end up in the Super Bowl already?
And Seahawks.
Okay.
Patriots and Seahawks.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Why would that be so?
Because RJ would be miserable. I would be miserable.
Just what it would represent. It's just.
RJ, Seahawks win the Super Bowl. Misery.
Yeah. Terrible.
They're not your Eagles, though, are they?
Yes.
It's that. It's
his
that
most
bad.
hated team in sports is Seattle.
I mean, for me, it is like the rivalry doesn't go back as long. They haven't been.
But
in
you would
division
be
the same.
Furious if Seattle won.
I told you what happened Sunday morning. How bad of a place I was in. That
you just got taken to Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, we ended up at Chuck E. Cheese. I was like the wind. I was going every which way. I didn't even care. Whatever we got to do. You can't lose to Seattle.
If they lose to Seattle,
they're going to win the Super Bowl.
You might find him in a ball pit somewhere.
If they beat the Niners the way they did on the way to the 1 seed and then win the Super Bowl, that's as bad as it gets.
Really?
I don't know how you show up to work.
Yeah, probably have to find a new job.
Well, you don't have to just quit the whole industry. Just take a day.
I'd have to go beat Chuck E. Cheese. That would be me.
I don't know how he showed up after they lost the overtime Super Bowl game a couple of years ago.
Oh.
That I give you a lot of credit for that.
That was the stuff. I would
have probably shaved my head and come in like
why?
I don't know.
Why do you need to shave your head?
Because I think you just have to make real changes.
I respect how drastic you get. When,
oh yeah.
Like girlfriend gone, head shaved.
Right. Yeah. After that game, I'm surprised you showed up with any hair at all.
Why would he punish himself by shaving his head?
That's the point.
His hair is great.
No, that's the point. When you have an awful loss like that, you want to punish yourself. When you used to play terrible in that, what'd you do? You'd punish yourself.
Yeah, but I would get McDonald's and Wendy's and stuff.
All right.
Shave my head. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I did ball. Yeah, but I did.
Yeah.
Not a terrible idea.
Right.
It's not a terrible idea.
Shave your head bald, RJ.
That second one was just a piece
of
my...
Was that the worst loss you've ever had?
So it's tough because I was at the first Kansas City loss, and that was the worst loss I'd ever experienced because I watched it, and that was before Kansas City was Kansas City. I felt like I had it before that third down play to Tyreek Hill. The second one, I felt like I lost a part of me, really, because then you just realized it's just not going to happen.
So in your life, I know everyone looks, well, Niners, they have so many. In your life, you haven't really experienced a
I was
Super
4
Bowl,
years old the last one time they won.
and you don't remember that,
I don't.
or do you?
I don't.
No. So you haven't really experienced a.
Nope.
And Ray, you were how old?
For the last one?
Yeah, 30 years ago. So 10.
So I was 11.
You remember it though.
Of course. What
Who
would I
doesn't
not remember
something when they were 11?
No, but I'm saying,
Unless
did you like
I remember all
emote?
three.
Unless
I
they've had
I remember all
amnesia.
three.
No, I understand.
I remember all three of them vividly.
And celebrated them.
And celebrated.
You didn't realize how spoiled you were at the time.
I thought it was my God-given right to win a Super Bowl every season.
I'm surprised you could remember that at 11.
It's unbelievable, right?
Your memory is really astounding.
I cried like a baby when they lost to San Francisco in the year prior to the last one. I cried like a baby because how do we lose to them? Deion Sanders.
You wept.
I wept.
Oh man, I wish I would have seen that. Little 12-year-old Ray watching his team.
10-year-old Ray, but yeah.
You wanted to see that?
Fumble, yeah, absolutely.
Because he's a bad guy, man.
He is a terrible guy.
Oh,
He's the worst.
I would love to.
He
see
takes
that.
real joy in people's
and
misery.
real pride.
Actual Schadenfreude.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Oh, I would love it. Little child weeping over a team's loss.
I mean, it's gross.
Well, not a Giants fan, not a Niners fan, but a Cowboys fan.
Well,
oh yeah.
Eagles fan. I'm sure the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could take joy over the loss, but the fact that you want video of Ray.
You want a video of 10-year-old me crying my eyes out.
I would love that. Love it.
So what do you mean we're not winning the Super Bowl this year?
Crying after
We
you just
always
won.
win the
After you
Super
won
Bowl.
3 out of the last 4.
No, the previous 2. Because
The previous 2, you're going for 3 in a row.
This was year 3.
Okay.
Right.
Weeping.
Oh,
I would have loved to see that. Loved.
This is your friend.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I must not be that great of a friend.
Look, you guys, everyone's expendable to a point.
For Giant success, anyone's expendable.
That's right. Tell me about FanDuel. Tell me.
All right. Well, FanDuel's giving all customers a profit boost every college playoff game day. Today's a college playoff game day. That means more chances to level up your picks and turn big moments into bigger payouts. Ride with your favorite, take a shot on the underdog, or you can build a parlay. Then apply your profit boost and go for bigger winnings. FanDuel's the best place to get into the football action all playoff long. And when you win, you'll get paid instantly. So visit FanDuel.com/local to get your college playoff profit boost today. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions do apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
All right, quick break. I want to play something for you guys. Get to your calls as well, 800-919-3776. And we got 3 stars on the way also. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you can put your sports IQ to work on the games you know best. It's not you against the house. It's you participating in a live market. Buy or sell your predictions all game long. Trade every play with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Listen up, football. Ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
At Wrangler, we know the essential question for any guy is, can I go like this? It could be date night, boys' night, work, or your nephew's school play. It could be anything. and the last thing you want to do is change. That's why Wrangler makes jeans, shirts, jackets, and tees that answer yes to life's essential question. You can go in Wrangler. Check out our latest styles today at Wrangler.com. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
In the city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports, ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York. This is my brutality!
What is this? This is like death metal, right?
Remember who we were asking about before?
Oh, the
Rhea
woman?
Ripley.
Mommy?
Rhea Ripley?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is her entrance music.
Okay, so I got tweet from numerous people, like attacking me, like, how dare you not know who she is?
She's arguably the biggest woman's
all right,
performer.
but I'm not doing it with like a vendetta. I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. I never heard of her. I'm not familiar with her.
Look her up.
I did look her up. She's into the makeup.
She really is.
Likes to wear the makeup. Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. 7 o'clock tonight, a game. RJ Santillo will be in attendance. If you see RJ at the Garden for the Rangers Sabres, make sure you say hi. What else do you like when people pat you, right? Is that what you were saying earlier today?
Yeah, it's the best, yeah. It's just the best.
So, why are you laughing?
Just rub his head?
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's RJ.
Right. So if you do run into RJ at the Garden, make sure you give him a nice pat on top of the head.
Hey, little fella.
A kiss on the right in the ear. I think he loves that as well. And also the Devils visit the Penguins at 7:30 tonight. Ole Miss takes on Miami in that huge college football semifinal game. You can hear that game on 10:50 a.m. and on the ESPN New York app. 8 o'clock, the Islanders visit the Predators in Nashville. And that's Game Time, brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glass up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. So, Raymond, you got the Rangers tonight. Art is going to be at the game tonight. Do you guys plan to gather together and hang out at all?
I plan to go say hello. I don't know how much I can hang out with him, but we'll go say hello.
There's no like breaking of bread before the game. There's no plan to go get a drink after the game.
We still have a show to do tomorrow.
Doesn't prevent you from going to have a drink with a friend.
I mean, if the game ends at around...
It's a 7 o'clock game. Be over at 9:30. You'll be done by 10.
I have a post-game show.
What is it with you wanting to just go party on like Tuesdays and Thursdays and
But
Wednesdays?
it's a Thursday. If you could ever get away with partying, it would be on a
Well,
Thursday
we got to be
night.
back here at 4 something.
I have a post-game show, and I don't know if you listen. Sully, he talks. You're
You're playing a home game. How many goals? You're not going to score any goals. It's going to be quick.
Wonderful.
You're a bad guy.
You'll lose.
Quick's in net, by the way, obviously.
Well, thanks.
Right.
The other guy's on IR.
I hope he's back soon.
Yeah, we know you do.
I don't believe you.
Well, I told you I love Igor.
I think you do love him.
I do.
I think
he's
it got
great.
I think it got away from you. I think it got away from you. Ian O'Connor with a tweet. Here we go.
Any stories about Ian you want to talk about? Oh, is this the Ian?
I used to work a show right before Ian till 9 o'clock.
2 Penn, I believe.
Yeah, then he. By the way, you were never there, right?
No.
Well, that was some studio.
Yeah, heard.
Asbestos pouring out of the
I
ceiling.
love that.
Just really good, really beautiful,
healthy.
Really.
Breathe it in.
Yeah, it smelled like caulk over there. It did fresh caulk. Anyhow, so Ian has a tweet. He says, you'll appreciate this because you like golf. He said, I'm a golf guy. So if I had to post a scoreboard after round 1 of the John Harbaugh Invitational, strictly my opinion on contenders currently in the tournament, New York Football Giants 3, Cam Ward's Titans 2, Matt Ryan's Falcons 2. A lot of golf to be played.
Who's won?
The Giants.
Oh, you said the Giants were 1.
Yeah. No, he gave them a 3. Like, I guess the higher score. I don't know. This is what he posted. The Giants are 1.
Okay. All right.
Followed by, but yeah. So I don't understand. What does that mean though? Look, I'm not reading it wrong.
-3.
-3.
They're 3 under.
3 under.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. He's just getting cute.
Well, then you should have understood that. So
you didn't say that though.
Well, I didn't know. I thought it was just
3.
a dash to get to the number. I didn't realize it was all right. So -3, Titans -2, Falcons -2.
Yeah. Giants right now are leading.
The leader in the clubhouse, I guess,
yes.
as you would say. Well, it's very exciting.
How is Matt Ryan going to be the president of football operations?
He's not allowed.
He's not allowed,
They
right?
said he's not allowed.
Okay.
No,
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Listen, it's ridiculous that Brady's doing it too. How is Brady?
But he's not. He's just a minority owner. He's not the head of football operations.
Well, I heard people that and you know what? Someone told me the other day, and I actually defended Aikman. I was like, and then their point was, I was like, yeah, it's a good point. I was like, well, he's just going to go in there, help fund the GM, and then he's going to be removed. Like, how's he supposed to call a Dolphins game now? How's he supposed to criticize the Miami Dolphins when he's the one that helped?
Maybe he doesn't get Miami game now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Monday Night Football? I mean,
would you put Miami on Monday Night Football right now?
They're going to get
bad teams end up on Monday Night Football.
I'm joking. I have to say, listen, Troy, you're going to have to say some things tonight, okay?
Okay. Maybe he's just like, this guy stinks. You hired him.
Who hired this guy?
Ray?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm great.
Why do you what's the new thing? You stand up for the 3 stars.
It's just comfortable.
Hemorrhoid?
Because I'm hitting all these drops over here.
Gotcha.
And I don't know. Just
I was at the Outback yesterday.
When did you go to the Outback?
Oh God. That's going to be. Well, we'll touch on that.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go, Raymond.
Today's 3 stars. Number 3.
Yeah. So we started off with the Thursday Open.
I don't want to say this, but your Open was.
You love the Open.
I say that to coddle you. It was not great.
You just killed it.
Listen, it was a nice surprise that Rick wanted to work on it after what happened yesterday and farming days and
I'm like a prostitute. I'm like a days off. Oh, please. Hey, you want some days off, man?
That's more of a dealer than a product.
No, whatever.
What prostitute talks like that?
It's a dealer. Honorable mention. You were mentioning Ian O'Connor just now, and you're trying to drive a wedge. I see what you're doing. Trying to drive a wedge between RJ and Ian O'Connor.
Ian's fantastic.
No, you shut up.
He is.
No, I don't care.
I used to help him out a little bit on the weekends.
Whatever. Well, you know what? He hated you.
That's terrible.
Number 2.
So this was going to go to the Super Bowl question, but you know what? You just brought up. It's one thing. You want me to get sick. You want me to mess up my pants at Madison Square Garden, or like the guy in the Outback Steakhouse, and
laden in feces and the toilet seat in his bottom, found unwell.
I'd click on that.
It's great. So if it's not that, you want to travel back in time to see 10-year-old me crying his eyes out.
You wept.
I wept.
Oh man, I wish I would have seen that. Well, 12-year-old Ray watching his team.
I don't appreciate that. I really don't.
I didn't think you would.
The more troubling
Number 1.
Go ahead.
The more troubling thing was him that you remembered at 11 years old. That was the troubling part.
My point was when the Cowboys won, were you euphoric?
It is troubling, but it's less troubling than the fact that he wants to see elementary school age child crying.
I would love to see it.
It's terrible. Anyway,
no, he was so emotionally crippled at 11 years old that he couldn't celebrate a Super Bowl win.
Yes. Well, I was spoiled, like I said. You're not safe, by the way.
RJ's such a kiss ass, too, by the way. It's unbelievable.
Why?
Just emptying dishwashers with his little chest puffed out. I emptied it. Look at me. My hydration packets. Look at me.
It was only a matter of time before RJ fired back.
Am I playing the game, or is it worse than you being busted for playing the game when never actually playing the game? Did he actually put the pod in, or is this just another thing we can't fact check?
No, I really did that.
We don't know.
Just like I really emptied the dishwasher. You animals.
He's learning from Dave. He lashes out.
You know who you are? You're the person that's sprinkling the pubic hair in the urinal. That's you.
Yeah. And then that leads to discussions about the reads. We're way late on that segment, by the way.
I could take this whole segment, take it right to 8:25.
I got to read.
I don't care about your read.
You will get trampled.
I have partners.
You can wipe your ass with that read. I'm in the middle of talking.
How dare you?
I have things to say.
That's because
you know what? I have a read.
Yeah, you eventually did do that read, and you eventually did transition to Rick's read.
The Islanders visit the Predators in Nashville. Speaking of Predators, I'll let you do your read in a moment. I forgot about that.
I've got nothing else to say to you. Not a thing.
That's funny.
That was one of your best lines.
You like that?
Yeah.
And it was right off the cuff. Yeah. Very quick. All right, it's Rule 76.
No excuse playing a champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg and
land the plane, John Harbaugh. Land the plane.
Right here on ESPN New York and on YouTube.
Your Boston buddies.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure,